What's going on with everybody? What's going on? I play the music for the first 10 minutes of the show. What's the word, brother? Appreciate you being in here. I play music for the first 10 minutes of the show. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's good with you, Michael? What's good with you? Everybody, I play music for like 7 more minutes. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I play music for like 7 more minutes. Nah, good morning. This is the last song. Is my command. What's good, Black? What you about to say? What happened? You about to cater something to your man or something? Oh, damn, that's a good song to play. 1 in a Million would have been a good song. What happened? What you about to say? What happened? Oh, damn. Let me play like a minute of this junk. It's not 11:10. Let me play like a minute of this song real quick. That's a good song. This is a good song real quick. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. You. Yeah. Coming. Okay. I like what you. This is the last song. I'm about to stop the song right now. As soon as she get to the part. Love is a 1 in a million. They go on and on and on. I don't know who she is. Josiah was good. Risha, you could have said good morning, Risha. Come on now. Your love is a one in a million. To go on and on and on. A really good feeling all day long. All right. Just wanted to hear that real quick. Came on shop. It came on next. Just wanted to let it rock. Good morning to every single body that's in here so far, all 15 of y'all to start within the first 10 minutes. If you came in here, do me a favor real quick and like this video. That also helps the algorithm out. For more people that's surfing on YouTube, that's looking for a sports show or looking for sports talks or whatever the case may be, or even a platform to either listen to or join. In fact, that's an open community, built this platform with open arms for anybody to come on the stage. And as y'all see on the apparel, speak your mind. That's what I'm big on. Fact and stats, speak your mind. That's the slogan. And I love it. I love what I do. So with that being said, welcome to the best show in the world. Welcome to the best show in the world with some of the best community members you can even think of or, just be thankful for. Risha, Josiah, Nana, Black, on and on and on and on and on. But for the ones that's in here so far, I appreciate y'all. With that being said, there's a couple of things you guys can help me with to get the show started today. You all can like this video for one, as I was just telling you 30 seconds ago. Comment throughout the show today. Comment throughout the show today, whether it's just me on the stage, me talking for the most part, like yesterday, and whether it's me, whether it's other people, comment throughout the show, interact with me. I'm going to continue to interact with you guys. Also, you can share this live stream out or this live show out with one person. I'm pretty sure if you share it out with one person, they'll come back in here and listen on another day. I'm not saying they're going to come in here every single day, but I'm pretty sure they'll come back because fact and stats have that type of effect on people. And I'm thankful for that. Last but not least, make sure you all subscribe. I got like 4 new people to subscribe last night when I went live on TikTok. Shout out to the ones that support me or shout out to my TikTok community. I want to say that. Don't know if anybody from TikTok is in here right now, but I want to give y'all a shout out for rocking me yesterday. Yesterday live stream was popping. Yesterday live stream was popping. I had like 100 some people watching me yesterday. So if y'all into gaming, and that's to anybody, if you're into gaming, or you want to see me game, you want to see me win some money, or whatever the case may be, I'm live on TikTok and Twitch every single day at Everett Jr. Make sure y'all tap in. So yeah, subscribe. Road to 1,000 subscribers. I feel it coming. I know it's coming. And I just can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Also, there are a couple of things you guys can do to extend your support for the platform. And again, it's just extending your support. Being here alone is showing your support already. Nobody had to wake up and come inside of Fact and Stats today. Y'all had to realize, pick up your phone or your computer, whatever the case may be, go to YouTube, go to Fact and Stats and join. Y'all didn't have to do that. So that alone is showing y'all support. So many people is accustomed to playback. So many people was accustomed to Twitter Spaces. And now here we are on YouTube. And I'm still seeing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, etc. people support. So thank you. But there are a couple of ways, Josh, good morning, brother. There are a couple of things you guys can do to extend your support for the platform. And that's becoming a member. First and foremost, that's the most important thing, to be honest. Becoming a member is just extending your support for the platform, showing you rock with me on a month-to-month basis. There's 3 different levels you guys can join as: level 1, level 2, and level 3. All have different customized perks, all have different customized perks. All have the ability to send emotes in the chat. As you see what Josh just did, sending the Fact and Stats emoji. As you see what Nana did, as you see what Black did. How do you become a member? You can literally click the description on this video and it's going to say become a member. You can just join that way. And again, it's a month-to-month thing, which I'll be grateful for. And we're at 47, 48 members. So thank y'all so much. All 40 of y'all, thank y'all for that. Like that, y'all don't know how much that means to me. So thank y'all for that. If you're not a member, hopefully somebody do become a member today, or hopefully you do become a member today. If not today, tomorrow. If not tomorrow, whenever you're comfortable, whenever you're able to do so. Also, on top of that, you can send super chats and super stickers at any time throughout the show today. The amount don't matter to me. I'll be grateful regardless. So whether it's $1, whether it's 20, whether it's 15, you just extended your support, as you see on the back end. All extended support is appreciated. All extended support is appreciated. And I truly mean that. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is at Fact and Stats _. You'll see that's where Twitter is where it started. We'll never forget Twitter. We'll never forget the community that was built on Twitter, and even the Twitter community in itself. The Twitter community had like 2,000 members. Damn, I've been grinding. I ain't gonna lie. The Twitter community had like 2,000 members or something like that, 5,000 plus followers. So make sure you all check out Fact and Stats. Well, not even check out, but make sure you all follow Fact and Stats on Twitter. More importantly, if you don't already, and then you also have the Instagram and TikTok. Another thing is Playback. Playback.tv/facts and stats. What is Playback? It's an app you can easily download that costs $0 to do so. It's a platform that I have a partnership with that I moved my show from Twitter Spaces to. And it's just like YouTube. I have the ability to turn my camera on. It's a live chat on there. People also have the ability to come on the stage. We watch highlights. More importantly, we watch NBA games every single night. So if you ever don't want to watch a game by yourself, or you ever want to watch a game with myself and other people as well, feel free to sign up, join the Fact and Stats Playback room, download the app. It makes it easier. And again, it doesn't cost any money to join the room and or download the app. What does Playback look like? Excuse me. What does Playback look like? We obviously got a rematch. 1,630 members. Shout out to y'all. But we obviously have a rematch. I got to update my computer too. We got a rematch tonight. Cavs and Thunder. They're the two best teams in their respective conference. I remember we was looking forward to this matchup so much, whether it was a week ago or a week and a half ago. We finally get to see game 2 today. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that right now. But this is what it will look like. So at 7:30, we have this Cavs and OKC game. I'm going to hit select. I'm going to hit submit. So it's going to be a notification that's going to go to y'all devices if y'all have the notifications on. But to start off the watch party, I'm going to schedule this Pacers and Pistons game. And that's at 7. And then to end the watch party, we're going to end it with the Rockets and the Kings. So that's what it's going to look like tonight. It's a doubleheader. So it's Cavs, Thunder, Rockets, Kings to end the night, Pistons and Pacers to start the watch party. Again, it's playback.tv/facts stats. The link is in the description as well. Say live nightly watch party. You can just click that link. You easily sign up that way as well. That's anybody that's watching right now that's not signed up, and also to anybody that's going to potentially replay this video. Excuse me. So anybody's going to replay this video. Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. I could have sworn, I don't know, there's going to be tripping. I could have sworn I updated the link. I updated the link just now, but for some reason it's still saying invite invalid. So I'm going to have to re-update that again. It's a little weird. I'm going to have to re-update that again, no problem. But Fact and Stats Gambling Discord or Fact and Stats Discord, about 100 plus, 200 plus people in there. People share their plays on a night-to-night basis, which I'm grateful for. So that's what it'll look like. And then what I was about to say, if anyone's interested in joining that's not in there right now, you can DM me on Twitter. Again, I don't know why it's not working. The link is not working on the YouTube side of things. I'll try to fix that so that shortcut for you guys is easier. And we'll start the show the same way as usual. I don't know if any of my gambling folks is really in here. I ain't see Chan or BJ type anything. I know those are the main two that gamble every night for the most part, or even Nick. I ain't see Nick type nothing either. All right, good morning. Who sold your parlay? I didn't get sold. I actually cashed the parlay. Hold on. I made something on the fly, but ain't nothing better than when you make a parlay on the fly and that joint cash, especially something that's not a straight bet or a 2-leg, 3-leg. I made an 8-leg on the fly and it just cashed. Like I'm live on TikTok at the same time. I pick up my phone. I'm like, hold on, Tyler Hero play basketball tonight. You can't miss betting on Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero play basketball tonight. Tyler Hero play basketball tonight. Both my guys on great streaks right now. Tyler Hero 3 straight 30 balls. Devin Booker 30 balls in like 4 out of his last 5 games, right? So like both my guys, and yes, I'm taking Booker for 30 tonight. I don't care. His line is 28.5. If he don't get it, he don't get it. Devin Booker line is 28.5. I'm taking him for 30. Taking him for 30, 35, whatever. But yeah, I made one on the fly, a little 8-leg Ant, Curry, Hero, and LeBron. Then I mixed it with some college basketball with Cincinnati, Drake, Purdue, and I had the Rockets money line. As soon as I saw Jokic was out, I was like, okay, that's a little nice little thing to add to a parlay. So I cashed a little parlay last night, and that was it. I literally only made one parlay last night, and that was that. to be honest. I didn't see anybody else. If anybody's in here, if anybody, okay, I see Ari comment now. Trey Murphy, PJ, and Norm. F Parlay, straight best to move. I definitely echo that. I definitely second. I definitely echo that. I definitely hear that. I definitely agree with that. I don't think anybody else gambled on anything last night, or maybe everybody that's in here that probably did gamble last night won. You know, maybe everybody won. I ain't seen no wins in the Discord though, but maybe everybody won. Be quiet, Milo. Be quiet, Milo. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the show started today. We finally it's funny because I just brought up I was one off. I had 80 for 12 boards, he had 11. My goodness. 80 for 12 boards and he had 11. My goodness. Type shit that make you mad. I ain't gonna lie. That's type of gamble that just make you mad. Throw me off. You mean to tell me I take 80 for 12 boards? He had a 12 is a little high. That must have been his set line. You probably not on FanDuel. I probably would have went with 10. Yo, Milo, you be throwing me off, bro. Hold on, bro. This man be throwing me off, bro. Come on. Yeah. Right here. Sit down. No, get off me. Sit down. Don't move. Golden Doodles or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Listen, for anybody that don't got a Golden Doodle, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I will advise to get a Golden Doodle, but they are something. Like they are something. 1000%. They are something. Freaking ridiculous. F Bam can't give me 10 rebounds. Man.
No funny.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to even. I don't even know what to say. This is not Bam Adebayo. Like this season been so disappointing in my eyes from an offensive perspective. I think he finished with 10 last night, and he had 4 rebounds. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think Khalil Ware came off the bench and had way more rebounds than him. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with
Bam Adebayo rebounds. That shit was banned. That shit was banned 2 years ago. I remember the game. He couldn't give me 4. That nigga been banned, bro.
Nah, that's wild. 4 boards is crazy.
Like, bro, this nigga's insane, bro.
Nah, 4 boards is crazy. I'm not
that nigga banned, bro.
4 boards is insane.
Hell, fuck around.
But yeah, down year, we can't afford down years, bro. Like we can't chalk up Bam having a down year. What have he done consistently from an offensive perspective? You've been around 18, 19 points per game. You don't have the luxury to drop to 15, 16. Show no improvements in your offensive game. Like you can still get better. Tyler Hero got better. You can too. Byron Wazam. You see what Steve Kerr said about Hero last night? You got to guard him. I mean, JJ Redick, you got to guard him like he Curry.
Y'all got to get at some point. Like, I understand y'all be trying to push this shit against Ames though, bro. But bro, Tyler Hero, John, like playing high lately, bro. Since post Jimmy Butler, bro, he John like Tyler.
Not even post Jimmy. It's been all year. Not even just post Jimmy. It's been all year. But even it's more eyes on it now for sure. But Byron, maybe if JJ said, you'll understand. Maybe when JJ said, you'll be like, all right.
Hero's a hooper, bro.
All right, little Kuyon. I get it now.
If guys say Jalen Green is a hooper, they got to say Tyler Hero's a hooper too. Like, come on, bro.
Maybe when JJ Redick said, you'll understand, bro. I don't just be chatting, bro.
This nigga.
Tyler Hero, he really. Come here now. Justin, I don't know how you got 2 golden doodles. Come here right now. Come in here right now and lay down and don't move. Come here. Come here. And don't move. I don't know how you got 2 golden doodles. I ain't
I
gonna
ain't gonna
lie. I
lie.
don't know
Two
how that.
dogs is crazy.
Nigga, 2 golden doodles is crazy. You got 2 golden doodles. Drive myself nuts. I use Couillon wrong. Nah, but yeah, shout out to Tyler Hero. And Z Blaze. Right? Yeah, I'm just. It's not even a new pick frame. I just put it up without the frame. Yeah, I'm still no funny. I'm still beefing with Milo. Y'all see that Lamar Jackson thing behind me? Y'all know I had the whole frame for it. Now I got it up without it. My camera look lopsided. Now I got it up without the frame. D-Mac was good. I think I told y'all already. Oh, I threw it away now. Yeah, Milo broke my frame, bro. He. All right. D-Mac was good. I think I just said that. We'll move now. I'm over here soaking it all in. Having to deal with Milo and realize babysit this dude. He right here laying next to me, mad as hell. I don't care though. Don't care at all. We finally seen a trade yesterday. I posted something on the screen. He definitely is. He's ridiculous. I posted something on the screen yesterday. What Bobby Marks tweeted. As far as a lot of players, or more, not a lot, but more players being more trade eligible. Sorry, being trade eligible. And it's funny because excuse me. It's funny because I highlighted Josh Okogie, and I was like, I'm pretty sure they would love to get him off and use him at the trade piece. And I just said this yesterday, and the trade literally just happened yesterday. Like literally just happened yesterday. Not as soon as I said it, but super duper. Excuse me, guys. I had made that statement yesterday, and then later on, I think like around 6 p.m. or so, a trade happened. One 1514. I mean 1511. Milo about to turn 5 in 2 months. I mean Milo about to turn 4 in 2 months. Damn, I had Milo for 4 years. I remember when Milo was like this. I remember when Milo used to be this big. Milo used to be this big, literally this big, literally this big. Like he used to be just like this, and now he if he stand up, he come to my freaking chin. It's ridiculous, bro. And no, I didn't know he was gonna get this big. I wouldn't have got him if I knew he was gonna get this big. Trust. Wouldn't have got him if I knew he was gonna get this big. But yeah, we had a trade last night. Or yesterday evening, whatever the case may be. Nick Richards to the Suns, alongside a 1 second-round pick. That second-round pick is for this draft, I believe. And then Josh Okogie and 3 second-round picks went to Charlotte. So Phoenix, already a team with limited flexibility, decided to trade 3 more first-round picks. And it's funny enough because this came right after I was highlighting to you guys. Excuse me. This came right after how I was highlighting to you guys how they got manhandled last night. 2 nights ago, I'm sorry, on the boards. They got literally manhandled 2 nights.
From iPhone.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what Alexa be talking about. It's funny. I said 2 things yesterday. How Phoenix got manhandled on the boards, and then also how they're lacking athleticism in the front court. It's literally the 2 things that I said yesterday. And what do? They go and get one of the better backup rebounding big men in the league. He's averaging 11 points and 10 rebounds as a starter. He started 9 games, I think, this year for Charlotte. He started 9 games this year for Charlotte. Now they got Mark Williams, who I drafted in fantasy basketball, who I'm blessed to have, who's putting on some really damn good performances lately. We'll get to that a little later on. But Nick Richards, a double guy when he plays minutes. When he starts, he's the guy that can rebound. He's athletic. I will probably say he's better than Mason Plumlee for sure, right? Well, not probably. He's better than Mason Plumlee for sure right now. And also, Nurkic is Nurkic. So he's probably their best set on their roster from an athleticism standpoint and a rebounding standpoint. He's not no great defender or anything like that. He's a former Kentucky guy, so I know a lot about him as well. But good move for Phoenix. I guess whenever you can get off of Kogi and you can add a guy like Nick who they can utilize immediately this season, and they said it's expected that he's going to start when he gets in Phoenix. So that's a good thing for them. The second round pick they sent to Charlotte is 2026, Denver second, 2031, Denver second, and then their own 2031 second to Phoenix. Phoenix got 2025 Denver second. So they added a second round pick in this year's draft. And that's the trade. For me personally, not nothing to really go crazy over. Not nothing really. Lawrence, what's good, Birdie? Nothing to go crazy over, but from a move perspective, from a basketball perspective, from a need perspective, is good for Phoenix. This doesn't alter their season in no drastic way, but it can alter how games go, particularly the glass, particularly just having another athletic threat in the middle for them. You so rude to Milo. I don't even know what I said. Oh, you ain't have to say that. I don't know what I said. To be honest, I forgot that fast. But Nick Richards, he will have an impact for. Excuse me. He will have an impact for Phoenix. I like the move. It's a step in a positive direction. Obviously, they're still in the Jimmy Butler sweepstakes. Obviously, they will still look to wait for ways to improve their roster. I think they only have like one tradable pick now, though, or two. I forgot. Damn, I seen a tweet yesterday. Anybody in the chat know how many tradable picks the Suns have? I literally seen a tweet yesterday. Suns tradable. I'm mad. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Suns are down to 1 second round pick and 1 first round pick. Don't be surprised if Tyus or Grayson gets traded for more picks. Okay, 1 second and 1 first. Yeah, you're right, Jordan Woods. 1 second and 1 first. Now that's only have 2 tradable picks left for the 2031 draft. What's happening? Pick swaps are all going. Bro, this is insane. This is insane. Imagine having a team that features Booker and KD and quote unquote Bill, and you're not expected to make the NBA finals. You're not expected to make the Western Conference finals. And then on top of that, you don't even have no assets, true assets from a draft pick perspective to really improve your roster. Tough crowd, bro. I ain't gonna lie, tough crowd. So that's my little brief thoughts on Nick Richards to the Suns. Like I said it yesterday, they needed help on the glass. Mason Plumlee is a guy that can play 30 a night. Really wouldn't even want him to be playing 25 plus a night. Oso's a rookie, work in progress. Nurkic fell out of the rotation. Again, like I said, he just doesn't really, it's not really that great of a fit there alongside of those 3 players that they have in Tyus Jones. Nick Richards brings the athleticism. He's also a lob threat. He's also the tenacious rebounder as well. So I do expect him in minutes that he plays to almost nice get 8 or more rebounds as usual, especially when he does come in and step in and start. So you'll see a lot of probably a couple of double doubles from Nick Richards in his Phoenix tenure. Like I said, it's a good move. It's a step in the right direction. At least I can say for them. Now this doesn't alter their season again. No Western Conference Finals, no NBA Finals. Still be a blessing if they get out of the first round, depending on who they get, obviously. But they're going to fall between the 7th and 8th seed if they get out of the play-in, because I think they're probably going to be in the play-in. And if they get out of the play-in, they're looking at off rip OKC. And if I had to, well, right now we have the Rockets at 2. But I think the Rockets will get real. I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna go further than that. But step in the right direction for the Suns. Byron and BJ, y'all got anything to say on the Nick Richards to the Suns trade? I know it's small, but I know Nick Richards is a guy that some Laker fans wanted. Or just a back or big man. Period. Walker Kessler, Nick Richards, etc. Do y'all got anything to say about Nick Richards to Phoenix?
I mean, shout out to Phoenix. They definitely he definitely make a lot of sense of what I tweeted. He make a lot of sense. Excuse me, this is somebody that the Lakers was looking at and definitely could have used. It's kind of obvious that he's looking at him because right after I think this trade was announced, that's when they did the Quincy, the kid that's in the G League. They did the Quincy wave and the Trey Jameson signing. So it's kind of obvious they was looking at Nick Richards because they kind of did a little stopgap signing with Trey Jameson. So he like you said, you explained him to a T for the most part. So he's a Kentucky dude, so I'm pretty sure you're pretty familiar with him for the most part. So yeah, it make a lot of sense for Phoenix. Ain't go like you say, ain't no crazy like deal that's gonna push them over the edge, but marginal move that makes sense. Definitely should start for him for sure.
Yep. Reported he's definitely going to start for him.
I'm
BJ,
along
you
with
good?
Byron. I feel like that's great. It's a good trade for them. Like it's nothing crazy name wise or big around the league, but for them, they had a big center issue, and Plumlee was not it. And like you said, Nurkic fell out the rotation, so they had no big, and they had to do something at that point. And Josh Okogie gave him no help on the offensive end. So at least Nick Richards is there to hit the glass, and definitely give him a lob threat at the rim versus Plumlee, who can't even jump.
Fact. Does it fix their issues?
It wasn't a crazy issue. I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, they were weak at center and they had to do something. So I mean,
well, somebody said don't fix their issues.
No, somebody
better
asked,
than
does it fix their
nothing.
issues? Yeah, somebody asked, does it fix their issues? That wasn't from me, BJ. Somebody asked that. Yeah, somebody asked.
Oh no, yeah, it don't. Oh no, they got buku issues, but
Yeah,
this just this address like a small one for sure. Shit, their biggest issue is Bradley Beal. What the fuck, man? That's their biggest damn issue, and not being able to move him currently. So that's a whole nother conversation.
Yep. You said, "Oh, we getting serious." BJ takes today. Everybody that's in here so far, y'all, I definitely appreciate it. All 40 of y'all. If y'all can do me a favor, make sure y'all like this video. Hit the thumbs up button for me. And then also, if anybody wants to join the stage, you can join the stage. It's to pin the message in the YouTube. Wait. Oh, I didn't even pin it. What the heck? I'm surprised y'all even seen the link. I didn't pin it.
J-Dub, that's because he up here with the real BJ, bro. He up here with the OG BJ. He gonna be serious.
Random Jordan Woods straight. I didn't even look at chat. Random Jordan. Oh, yep. Okay.
He up here with the OG BJ, bro. That's why.
Throw me up.
I did not know that was not pinned. Shout out to BJ and Byron for even seeing it. I did not know I didn't pin that. So yeah, if anybody wants to join the stage, you can click that link, and also it will be pinned throughout the show today. Sophie, not Chris. bruh, that is a nut, bruh.
Hey, bro, who's she talking about? Who's she talking? She talking about me?
I think she's talking about you. If I'm not tripping, I think she's talking about you. Where she's a nut, bro.
It depends on. Yeah, I'm gonna let her make it. Especially since we on YouTube. You know how she get when she get a certain amount of attention from. Yeah, you know how it is. She had a good night last night, so she coming here with energy. You know, we can leave it at that though. We can leave it at that though, chat. We can leave it at that.
Let me look into it right now, High Life, because I know you want it. Let me see. Let me look into it right now, real quick. Bro, I had this speaker for so long. I don't even know how to even
power on.
Connect it for. I had this speaker for so damn long.
Searching for connection.
Oh, you trying to get your soundboard?
He want me to connect it to he want me to connect it to my computer. I don't think it's going to connect to my computer though.
For you, baby.
Oh wait, I know what I'm supposed to do. She got her back cracked. Now she in a good mood. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hey yo, I'm moving mad in the chat.
Hey yo.
Y'all crazy. Anybody that doing extracurricular activities, make sure y'all wrap up.
Oh, Mac.
Wrap up.
Yeah, Mac needs to play Lamar Saturday. Shout out. That's gonna be
good. That's a good Louisiana bump right there.
Boy, I'm pulling up to that game. That shit gonna be good.
That's a good bump. You didn't even think I knew that.
You want to be from Louisiana so bad, bro. You might as well just move, brother. I got you.
I always say that about him. No funny.
Bro, he love Louisiana, brother. Just move.
Bro, I always say that about him.
The crazy thing about y'all, bro.
Man.
First of all, bro, I love Carolina way more than I love Louisiana. Bro.
Oh man, go ahead.
I love Carolina way more than I love Louisiana.
Go ahead, bro. That's cow. That's big hat. Ain't no way. Nah, bro. You love Louisiana. I did more when I first pulled up 2 facts and stats. Like I dead thought you was from Louisiana at first. Like no cap. Like this nigga rep everything Louisiana. Boom, 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 boom. Then y'all start talking. And I'm like, all right, yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question.
You love Louisiana.
Let me ask y'all a question. Can y'all hear me still?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Let me know if y'all hear this.
No. Nope.
Y'all can't. Y'all can't. Okay. One more time. Let me try this.
Nope.
Y'all don't hear that either. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to really look into that in 2 hours or so. Wes, welcome to the stage, brother. Before we get to the games, we was briefly stopping at Nick Richards getting moved to the Suns. Any thoughts, brother?
Nah, it still suck.
Oh, damn.
All summer long, we've
Damn.
been together. Hey,
Is it a good trade for them, or like is it like you just like is it anything like?
I mean, sure. Solid job to go get a serviceable center in place of Nurkic and being able to let Plumlee be the backup that he should be and limit his minutes and his role, his opportunities, etc. But I don't think it means anything in the grand scheme of things. But way to get the trade season, somewhat to just help it keep going. We got Dennis, we got D'Lo, DFS. Now we got Nick Richards. Shout out.
Dennis, D'Lo, DFS, Rick Richards, Fat. Oh, D'Lo, damn, D'Lo got a shot on that. Shout out D'Lo. Shout out D'Lo. All right, definitely. I still got my skills. That's just gonna take me like 10 minutes to look into, and I just don't want to stop the whole show for 10 minutes to solve something like that. But I'll get it. Highlight my bad. It slipped my mind yesterday. That's on me. Get Bam on that. Oh, wait, what? What? Bam just said that Bam wants to be in Miami for life. He wants to win. He wants to wear, according to him, per him. Y'all know they don't stay like that forever. But he loves Miami. He want to be Miami for life. He want to be a Heat lifer. So I wouldn't expect Bam.
I actually believe that.
Me too.
Bam,
Me too.
Bam don't seem like the type of nigga that's gonna, not trying to diss him and nothing like that, but he don't seem like the nigga that's pressed to like win a ring, or like he gonna even if he do want to win a ring, he ain't gonna force his way out and no shit like that. Like that don't seem like him.
Yeah, he said he want to win in Miami. He said he want to win a championship or two, and he want to win in Miami. So we'll see.
Yeah,
bro, you got the vibes in the background, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But that's the radio, bro. Radio be hitting sometimes. They about them. They do a little throwback lunch, so I think that's what they about to creep up and do a little throwback lunch.
Yeah, I'm vibing over there. No funny. Pure Bam with a real. Kyrie said that about Boston. Nah, Bam and Kyrie ain't the same.
Hell nah.
Yeah, with all due respect to Kyrie, though. With all due respect to Kyrie.
Polar opposites. What the fuck? Them niggas
with all due
complete
respect
opposites.
to Kyrie. Oh, funny. Where he call does he call your daughter Byronisha?
Bro, what?
Tell Byronisha chat say hello, brother. Is he calling your daughter that?
Hold on. You talking about highlights?
No, Jordan Wood said it first.
Tell Byron Nisha chat say hello. Oh. Bro,
nah,
your son, bro.
Your son was like, auntie, I mean, twin.
That was my daughter, bro.
Oh, that was your daughter?
Yeah. Bro, nah.
Bro, they talk so clear, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a blessing, bro. So funny, bro.
Nah, that's my baby, man. She funny as hell. She be having me joke. Okay, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, so as we move, shout out to Nick Richards, shout out to the Suns. Like I said, nothing drastic, nothing crazy. Similar to what Wes just said as well. Step in the right direction for them, and we'll move to NBA and get into these topics from last night. I mean, from these games from last night. I do want to say, sports fans, we're definitely going to pick back up the NFL towards the end of the week, so which is tomorrow and Saturday. So particularly tomorrow, we're going to as we're recapping the Cavs and Thunder and Rockets and Kings, we are going to dive into the matchups, every single matchup. Who has what better than what? Come here, Milo. Nope. Come here. Try to sneak out of here. Come here right now. Come here. Yep. Come in here right now and come right back over here and lay down. You in timeout. Lay down. Yep. Good boy. I'll give you a treat in a second.
Yeah, my dog turned up this morning. He in timeout already.
Yeah, timeout already, bro. He's ridiculous, bro. Jordan Woods, why you ain't take the Tyler Hero bet, man? I said I bet Tyler Hero dropping points on Austin Reeves. Y'all ignored me, man. He playing with LeBron at 80 gravity, right? Right? Y'all was keening on Hero and he still gave y'all 30 ball, a 30 ball.
All right, buddy. All right,
That
buddy.
man different, bro.
You
I ain't gonna lie, he
enough.
different. Bro, he scored on my GOAT yesterday. He gave LeBron a tough bucket. I'm like, damn, Mo. But
he do see red when he see the Lakers. I ain't gonna.
Man,
Well, this year so far at least for that. So.
He tough, bro. He tough, bro.
And bro, show. Hold on. Which coach was that? I heard what you were saying earlier. Which coach was that though? It was the Was it? They played who y'all played? It was the Raptors.
When was that?
The coach that said that because what JJ said last night, it was a playoff of what another coach said about him, but the coach didn't name drop him. And JJ
that was so. It's been 3 coaches that spoke on him in a highlight. Spo, but Spo didn't use no name though. Spo didn't say. Spo was like he playing so well, but I'm not gonna bring up who he looking like.
Right. Okay. It was Spo. All right.
So Spo put it in the air. And then JJ just said the name, and I'm assuming Spo was talking about Curry.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so
he was.
That's how that went. I'm glad, man. It's amazing, bro. It's an amazing feeling because you still got guys on the stage right now that I feel like the play is fake. Like I heard somebody say last week, real shit. If a Bible was on my face, I put my hand on the Bible. Somebody on the stage literally said last week, man, I can't wait for this Tyler Hero shit to fall off. Like I can't wait for this Tyler, and word for word, I can't wait for the Tyler Hero shit to fall off. Like, what do you mean? It's just who he is as a player, bro. Like, he's a good scorer in this league, and he has it on display this season.
At this volume, I can't call that fake. He on some crazy volume right now.
Shout out to that person on the stage though. I know he on mute, probably just smiling right now. Lil Brady, welcome to the stage, gang.
What's up, big bro? Hey, but look, hey, you know what's crazy? You said my name, right? I'll leave by come off me about saying when you start becoming a subtweeting ass nigga though. Why not act the nigga you talking about?
I'm saying, man, and to think a nigga like me would smile at some Tyler Hero shit.
What I'm talking about, West. I'm talking
embarrassing.
I'm talking about West, man.
Yeah, I said it. I stand by it.
I'm talking about West, nigga.
Nigga,
what you talking about?
So what you mean? What you mean fall off? Like a 16
shout out
game?
to Linsanity, man. Shout out to
Linsanity.
So West, you think he gonna fall off to like a 16 a game?
He called them Linsanity.
This nigga just said Linsanity, bro. I'm good. I'm not even responding to that.
I don't think 16 a game. I'm saying like his efficiency is just gonna go back down. He'll be 20 plus, but it'll be like 58, 59% true shooting. And people won't be talking about him as an all-star. And God knows the All-NBA should be dead. So
like
that's
right?
Hey, why you bringing up Ford? That's a real demon. Ramondre a real demon. This nigga 14 in Miami just.
You already said 14 is better than 4. You just said that 2 weeks ago. You said Hero was better than JG. You said it.
I don't even know what to make
But you took the corner on JG, bro. Don't double back now, bro. You said Hero better than him, nigga. Stand on something.
Bro. Stop lying.
Stand on something. I'm fall for nothing, bro.
You always lie to the people.
You literally said it. You just said Hero better than JG 2 weeks ago.
Man.
And now when JG on a scoring tier right now, which is really we can probably say it's fake, but we still gotta see. But now when you're on a scoring tier, you want to JG
14 shit real. But 14 shit real.
14 doing it for 30 plus games, brother. 13 been doing it for 14 doing it for 30. He's doing it for 30 plus games, brother. JG don't game 5 or game 6 right now. Hero doing it for 14 so far, bro.
Have a
ain't the same combo.
Above 30% usage rate. Get all the touches in the world. Don't have to defer to anybody.
Jay-Z, what's up, Jay-Z?
For real. Oh, and continue to lose. Like, that's another thing. Lead our team to absolutely nothing, but put up good stats. Shout out Hero,
we're playing. Are you serious?
Shout out Hero. Real demons.
Our highest paid player not even playing basketball. What do you expect?
Demons do it on 17 shots per game. Real demons do that. 17 shots per game for JG. This month, what he's doing? Averaging like 30.
You're not being serious. Hero nowhere near 30 shots per
real
game, bro.
Demon,
You're literally trolling.
Demon.
Yeah,
real
you're literally trolling. You're literally
get their games off even with a Sengun in the way. They get their games off even with a Sengun in the way. Real demons, man. Yeah,
You're
your
trolling,
guy ain't
bro. I
never
ain't
had
gonna
to
lie.
deal with nothing like
I
that,
I,
man.
I know when you
Your
trolling,
guy
bro.
ain't
Right
never
now, I
had to
think
deal with nothing like that.
right now you're trolling, bro.
No, no,
1,000%.
I'm telling you, it's crazy how every time I'm speaking facts, I gotta be trolling. It's crazy, but I mean, it is what it is.
All right,
I ain't gonna hold you,
Shout out
Wes.
to
so hold on,
14, man.
hold on, low. So
He
by the
got a
way, this
nice little
little
piece on his side,
hold
man.
on,
Nice little piece
hold
on
on,
his
gang,
own.
hold on. You brought up shot attempts for whatever reason. This month when he's on his quote unquote tier, shout out to JG because I got it against Jalen Green, by the way. This month when he's on his tier right now, he's averaging 20 plus shots per game. Like this month right here, he's averaging 20 plus shots per game. And this month started his tier, by the way. So you brought up shot attempts. So let's see where Heroes at when it comes to shot attempts
Look
this
at
month. What?
October. October, he averaged
No,
17 games.
we on right
That's
here.
what I didn't,
We're right
bro. I
here.
spoke to
But
shots
this
per
really
game. I said real demons can get it off with 17 a game. In
okay.
October,
So what?
he
So
averaged
what? Okay, let me.
17 a game.
Okay, and West. Guess what? Hero averages 17 a game. So now what?
I said in October. Okay, so what are
No,
you
no, the
saying?
whole season, both guys are averaging 17 shot attempts per game.
I'm not talking
See,
about the whole season. I said in
the difference
October.
is, real demons take them and make them. That's why he's more efficient. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
Real demons take them and make them. They both averaging 17 shot attempts per game. They both doing that.
That's not telling me anything, bro. That's not telling me
One is
anything
taking
right
them and
now.
making them more. What you mean? That's what it
And
is.
I told you, usage. Someone's usage is higher.
Oh my
I
god,
spoke the touches. Someone has more touches than the other player. You gonna speak on that,
bro,
or
bro.
now it's not
I'm not about
worthy.
to look. I'm not about to look into all that right
Now
now.
it's not
But
worthy. Now it's not worth the conversation.
I
We
just
only
look into
pinpoint the things that we
because
want to highlight, right?
because
We only pinpoint the
I
things
had
we
to go
want to
fact
highlight.
check some things. You brought up shot attempts. I fact checked the shot attempts. They both had 17 shot attempts per game. Jalen Green's at 20 per game
Said on
this
the
month.
whole year, bro. But when Jalen had bad months,
Okay,
he
okay,
was
let's
down to 14. He was down to 14 shots per game in his bad
and
months this year.
this month alone, JG issued more than Hero. This month
I'm
alone.
not. That's not my point, bro. I said real
But this where
demons
his
get the
stretch start. This where his stretch started at though.
again. I said real demons get this shit off on 17 shots per game. Okay, heroes at 17 on the season as well. My dog was below 17. He was at 14 and
Give me 1
15
second, bro.
in
Give
the
me 1
months
second.
that weren't
He on
great for him.
bullshit. I'm
That's
bagging him too. I'm bagging him.
how am I bullshitting? I'm saying what happened. That's kind of ridiculous. Who is this Jay-Z nigga? Ed with another W. He lost. He lost the last one. Y'all niggas voted.
I'm bagging
Don't
him.
start
I'm bagging
eating
him.
right now.
I'm bagging.
You niggas
I'm
voted.
bagging him.
You niggas
I'm bagging
voted,
him
right?
too. I'm bagging
You
him
niggas
too.
voted, right?
I'm bagging him too.
Hey.
Who won that poll?
Wait, a poll? What happened?
Yes, you threw up the
Nah,
poll,
you
and
did
now it's
lose the last
wait,
poll you
a
put up. Don't
Hey,
do
poll.
it.
shout
Yes,
out to
nigga, what are
Jay
you
Z,
talking
man.
about?
Hold on. Shout out to
What are you
Jay
talking
Z,
about, nigga?
man. Hey, Jay
Nigga in the
Z.
comments try to get free merch. Don't worry about it.
Jay
Nigga with his
Z.
mouth wide,
Listen,
but
guys, walk with me. Walk with me. He brought up the shot of
but
JG.
anyway, like I was saying, bro. So the months where he didn't play as well, he was below the 17 per game in terms of shot attempts, and his usage is below Tyler's. So those things that I spoke to for Tyler, because it wasn't just one thing. I spoke to 3 different things. Now one was obviously gas because I said, yeah, I think it was gas because I said 100 touches per game. I don't know if he's actually doing that. I was just saying some shit, pulling something out of thin air. But for the other things, the usage percentage and the shots per game, I was spot on about. And I think if JG consistently had that diet, again, I agree with you. He wouldn't be as efficient this year. Absolutely not. Heroes a
Don't
better
that matter
shooter.
more though? Don't that doesn't that isn't that should that like be the end all be all? They're both at 17 shot attempts per game, and one is averaging 24, one is averaging 21, and one is just super more efficient. Like that's all it is.
Again,
It's not,
you're having an argument that I'm not having. So if I was having that
okay, good.
argument, I would be with you. Yes, I agree that Heroes having a better season. I've never disputed that though. So that's kind of silly for me to like acknowledge or go back and forth with you about that. But I do agree, Hero is having a better season, and I do think efficiency matters.
Milo, come here, bro.
I don't think you're framing that or contextualizing that within our conversation. Right or wrong?
My bad, bro. There's some movement stuff going on, but I lost you. I lost you what you just said because something going on around me. My bad. My apologies.
Nah, you good.
But it was about the seasons. You think you said Heroes having a better season? You said right or wrong. What was the right or wrong
Yeah,
thing?
that was never a point of contention though. So even
Mm.
Zone 6 said in the chat, Hero is also more consistent. None of these things were points of contention. What I spoke to was usage percentage and just saying it was fake. You brought it up. I stood by my claim. You brought up JG for no reason. I said,
All
I don't
right,
know
so
why you brought up JG, but that's a real demon. And you don't have to bring him up. And then you start speaking to it. But I
yeah,
start
but
speaking to it.
well, walk with me. I brought up JG because you say that's a real demon, and then
I said
my
that
thing
after
is,
you brought him up.
yeah,
I
facts
said that
after
after you
facts. I
brought him
know,
up.
I know,
So
I
why
know,
did
I
you
know, I
bring him
know.
up in the first
I
place?
know. Let me talk freely, please, so I don't lose my train of thoughts. So 2 weeks
Mhm.
ago, you told me Hero is better than JG, correct?
I told you he was
Correct.
playing better than JG. He's having a better season than JG. He's past
Bro,
JG.
you told me he's better than Jalen
I
Green
didn't
two
say
weeks ago.
better verbatim. I said he's having a better season than him. He's past JG.
Bro, you
You
be
can
on
frame
BS.
that how
You
you
be on
want to
BS.
frame it.
But
Make of it
all
what
right,
you want to
cool.
make of it.
Nah, you on BS right now, but cool.
Nah,
You say
just
he's
quote
playing
me
better than him.
properly, nigga.
No, but you say he's better than him as
Nah,
a
that's
player.
all
Like
I
that.
want
Like,
you to do is quote me properly, bro. Like that's it.
bro,
It's
you
not
be
too
on
much to
BS, bro.
ask.
You be on BS. 2 weeks ago, you told me
You
Hero's
said
better than
facts and
JG.
stats. That's not a fact.
But you don't like to put things on like you say wax or Byron, whatever, whichever one of y'all be saying wax. Y'all like to put things
That's
on
cap
wax
though. I
when it comes.
always say
You
how I feel.
literally said he's better than him 2 weeks ago, bro. So then now you just said that's a real demon. Walk with me. You said that's a real demon in Houston. Four or JG or Ramondre, whatever you call him, Ramondre. What's his name? You call him Ramondre or
Reminder.
something.
Reminder.
Okay. Yeah, Ramondre or whatever. That's a real demon. But my thing is, if 2 weeks ago you call
Wait,
him Hero,
is that his middle name or something?
Yeah.
Think so.
yeah, 2 weeks ago, if you was telling me Hero is better than JG,
It's
and then
Reminder. But go ahead.
now you're calling him a real demon. My point is, you wasn't calling him that until this reaching stretch. So what did Ed do? In the midst of all that, you brought up the field goal attempts and you brought up how he's playing and how he's been playing basketball. Well, he's shooting more than Charlotte Hero, right? So that's why I echo and I looked at their stats this season. You brought up the usage. I didn't bring up usage because I have to go to NBA.com for that. I don't feel like doing all that. But all in all, they're at the usage or not, they're both still taking 17 shot attempts per game. I mean, both taking 17 shots per game. Period. Period. You didn't call him a demon until this stretch. You wasn't calling him a demon in November. You wasn't calling him a demon in
I was
December.
calling him a demon to start the season, and that's also just ridiculous. November, he had a really, really bad month. I think December, he was cool. It was a fine month. It was up and down. It was ebbs and flows, but he played well in December to me, like as a month as a whole. And I had this conversation on Twitter yesterday. So
Mhm.
I have everything I need to like back what I'm saying. So tread lightly. But anywho, I had this conversation yesterday. December he was fine.
Mhm.
November was the month where he was really, really down. And he took 14 shots per game. He shot like 37% from the field. It was just a bad month. December he played well. Was and his average, like his field goal percentage was what it was in October with 43% from the field, which I can live with from him. It's not great, but it's not, something that I can stomach from him. But then when it came down to his fucking when it came down to his points per game, it was 19, right? So cool. Now this month he's doing what he's doing. But again, I
Yeah.
already had October to I had October to go off of. I had
Yeah.
something else, a small sample, mind you, but I had a sample to go off of.
Wait,
17
you brought up
shots per
October
game
as a
that month,
sample?
27 points per game.
You saw this October? You talking about?
I
I
said,
just want to
yeah,
look at what you.
small
Okay.
sample.
Okay. I know you're not bringing up something that's like 2 or 3 games and saying small sample with that. That shouldn't be brought up. Period. I'm just asking. If it's
I'm
2 or 3
bringing
games,
up.
that's ridiculous to bring
I'm
up.
bringing up. I thought it was 5 games.
No,
Maybe
I'm
not
checking. I
quite
don't know.
5 games.
I'm checking. October was 5. Yes, 5 games.
Yeah. So a small sample. This
Damn, good
stretch
start
in
to the season.
January, 7 games. This stretch in
Yeah, that's a good
January
start.
is 7 games,
Mm,
or 8 maybe now.
mm. Okay, he's averaging 25 since Thanksgiving.
I would just pull up December split, even though Thanksgiving is the end of November. But yeah, like I
Yeah,
said, December and till now, he's played good basketball, and I think
yeah.
that matters, bruh. So again, a real demon, somebody who really cannot be guarded, creates more separation than Hero on a consistent
Whoa, bro,
basis.
you don't gotta go, bro. You can
Can get
chill.
can get can get
Yo,
downhill better
chill,
than
chill,
Hero. All these things that he does better than
chill, bro. You
Hero,
gotta
bruh. He just don't have
chill,
a better
bro.
shot than Hero, bruh.
It's
It is
not.
what
I'm
it
not.
is.
respectfully, I'm not, it's not we're not comparing these two players. But you just say he can't be guarded. Chill, bro. Chill. You don't gotta go that far, bro. Let's keep it cool. He's
I'm just
playing really
being
good
real. He can't be
no,
guarded. What are you
no, he's
saying?
playing really good basketball. We don't have to
Only
label
team
Jalen
that can
Green.
really expose him is us.
We don't have to label him
We
as
the
some
only one with
unguardable. We
demons
don't
to
gotta make it
expose
seem like
him.
he's some unguardable player though. Let's just chill. We don't gotta
Let's
try
just
to label
chill.
him like
Let's
he's
just chill when the facts are when you gotta face the facts. The music too loud for you. I understand. I
listen, I
understand.
think he's a good player. I think this is more impressive than what he did in October or November, whatever month you're referring to, because the efficiency. Like he's at 48% from the field. I mean, from 3 on 9.6 attempts per game. That means more to me, in my opinion, than whatever he was doing in October, whatever he did in December. So if he keeps his efficiency up on top of scoring, he don't even have to be at 30 per game. Although he's at that through 7, he don't got to be there. If he's at 25, 26, that's good for him, himself, and also the team. So shout out to Jalen Green. Shout out to the Rockets.
Getting W.
Yeah, and they have a better team. They have a good team. Are you comparing? Why are we comparing? Why
Okay.
are we comparing the Heat and the Rockets?
Getting W's. I thought that was the point of the game to win.
Bro,
What Hero doing?
I can't take you serious.
What was he last night? What, 12 for 16, 34 points, but an L?
I can't take you serious.
Not great for the agenda.
That sounds pretty good.
For the agenda.
That
Not
sounds
great
pretty
for the
good.
agenda.
That sounds pretty good, bro. Yeah, Risha, he a JG fan. If you know what JG do, Lero. I keep my bad for calling you Larry. Lero. I don't have nothing against Jalen Green, bro. Never did. Don't have nothing against Jalen Green, bro. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I will push for players so hard when they hot.
Yeah.
But when shit hit the fucking fan, god damn.
Bro, BJ, you can't pull that with me. I've been JG down.
OG, I'm not betting with the Kings. What are we doing? You're not forcing me to bet on a game that I don't care about.
I said niggas. I didn't.
Oh, you talking about niggas like Ev? Yeah, I get it. But
he's not talking about me. He's not talking about me. He's talking about you.
He literally said
too. He already said y'all need to get.
He just said I didn't say you. So
he's not talking about Wes. He's not talking about me though, because he already gave Hero praise today. Wes, you came in on the back end, gang. He said y'all. It's about time y'all give Ev some credit now because Hero's hooping right now. He literally said that
you
today.
Hero down as well. So again, like he probably.
I'm letting you know he's not talking about me though, Wes. That's all I'm letting you know.
I just said it. I literally just said it. You ain't need to let me know anything. Let me know who's playing better this month. That's what I'm interested in.
Who's been better this season?
If you want to do me a favor,
who's been better this season?
Now conversation.
Yeah, I can't take you
conversation right now.
I can't take you. I can't take you.
Why we discussing shit that happened in 2024? Fuck everything I said. Let's talk about 2025.
You two flip better right now. You two flip floppy, bro. You two flip floppy
better right now. Nah, just answer that question.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if you're trolling right now, but I'm not engaging.
I'm asking you to answer a question and you're refusing because it's not gonna go like work in your favor.
I don't go by right now in a 6-game, 7-game stretch.
I understand that. You told
I'm not doing that. I'm not having that convo. And I did not say that. You're missing out the context.
Oh my God, you gonna lie?
Like you're so disgusting, bro. And you told me Sam Darnold should be the Vikings quarterback. And you told me Sam Darnold should be the Vikings quarterback. How about that? You tell me Sam Darnold should get paid because he's 27. He's 27 years old. That's somebody that they can build. No. You said Sam Darnold should get signed by the Vikings, and he's 27 years old. And you even gave him a nickname. You gave him a nickname.
Yes, I gave a nigga a nickname. He's had a nickname for me since he was at
USC. You a clown.
Yeah.
You a clown.
Talk all that now. He had a nickname with me since he was at USC, nigga. Real fandom, not fanfic, not riding a wave.
Bruh, yelling about being a Sam Darnold fan is not a flex, by the way. Yelling about being a Sam Darnold fan is not a flex. Did you watch the playoff game this last weekend?
What are you talking about?
Did you watch the game this past weekend?
I don't aim to please the
Did you watch this game this past weekend?
My fandom.
Did you watch the game this past weekend?
I saw every
that's not
facet
nothing
of the game.
to boast about.
Did you watch Lamar versus the Chiefs last year?
Nigga, what?
Did
you bring it up last year? I'm bringing it up last weekend. You bring it up last year? But you're goofy. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
This a new low, bro. This a new low, bro.
Did you do it though?
This a new low. This a new low.
Did you watch Derrick Henry rush for more yards than Lamar?
I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm not gonna lie, gang. This a new low. This a new low.
Can you answer that question?
This is a new low.
Did you watch Derrick Henry rush for 11 more yards than Lamar threw for? And he
This
was
is a
able to
new
pass
this
for
this is a new
in a
low, bro.
playoff game.
This is a new
Did
low.
you see it? But
This
did
is a
you
new
see
low,
it?
bro.
But did you
You
see
just brought
it
up a
though?
last
But
year
did you
game when I
see
brought
it
up
though?
last
But
weekend
did you
because
see it
we're
though?
surging right now.
But
Now
did you see it
Watch
though?
this chat. Watch this
But
chat.
did you see it?
Watch this chat. Do you want to bet on the game this weekend?
But did you see it?
Do you want to bet on the game this
No,
weekend?
answer my question. I have no problem answering yours. But just answer my question. Did you see it?
But I lost care or even what you even saying. Once you brought up 365 days ago, I don't care, bro. You brought up last year. You brought up 365 days ago. Now, do you like the Bills this weekend? Do you like the Bills this weekend?
Damn, nigga can't answer questions now. Damn.
Do you like the Bills this weekend? You told us you like the Bills. You want to bet on it?
I'm pulling my best Ev impression. I can't answer that, right?
So let me ask you a question. Why did you bring
I
up
lost
365 days
interest,
ago?
right? I lost
All right,
interest.
let me ask.
when
Okay,
you
answer my
refused to
question. Answer my question. Why did you bring up last year?
I lost interest. I
Why
have
did
no
you bring up
interest in
last
this
year?
combo. I have no interest in this combo anymore.
Why did you bring up last year?
I have no interest in this combo anymore.
Hey, shout out to Jay-Z, man. Dubs in the chat. Y'all know the vibe. Shout out to Jay-Z,
Shout out
man.
to
Shout out to Jay-Z, man. Dubs
shout
in the
out to
chat.
DLing, man.
Shout out, Dubs in
Shout
the
out to
chat,
DLing,
man.
man.
But niggas don't like standing
Shout
in
out
the
to
paint.
DLing, man.
Niggas don't like standing in the paint and having a real convo. Like niggas like to
I've
troll.
been here the whole time. What
Niggas
are you
like to
talking about?
troll
You
their way
refusing
out of
to answer
convos.
questions though.
Niggas like to
You can't
troll their
spin
way
the
out of
narrative with
convos.
everybody, bro.
Niggas like to troll their way out of
You
convos.
got to spin the narrative
on
with
me.
people who are weak. Who weak?
On me, niggas like to troll their way out of
You
combos
got to
on me.
spin the narrative with people who weak.
On me.
On me. Didn't we just see Sly do something crazy to you last week?
But that's a terrible. I'm
that
not gonna lie.
That's this week. Actually,
that's a terrible.
That might have been this week. Actually,
now that
Did Sly just get right with you?
That's a terrible troll.
Did Sly just get right with you though?
Yeah, you going super low today.
I'm asking
but
you.
A Sly reference though.
I'm asking you. You told me niggas don't want to stand in the paint. What did you do when Sly got up here?
Nah, a Sly reference is crazy.
I've been here the whole time.
I'm
We've been back and forth, but you talking about niggas not standing in the paint? What happened when Sly got up here?
You just referenced Sly.
What happened when Sly got up here?
Sly though?
I'm referencing you not standing in the paint.
Wait.
Nigga pressing you down.
Wes, you said Ed was wondering when Sly was pressing him?
Come on, man.
I can't lie.
We were all there.
And you know you a clown. You know you a clown for that. Deep down, you know you a clown for that. For sure. You know you a clown for that.
Oh, now I'm a clown because I spoke the truth.
Because you don't even respect Sly.
I don't disrespect Sly. What you mean?
You don't respect him. You don't respect him.
Why don't
you
I
bringing
respect
up
him?
You bringing up him in a Josiah. Welcome to the stage, bro. Welcome to the stage.
No, now you got to pivot. Welcome, Josiah.
We're not going nowhere, bro. And you're trolling right now.
Now you got to pivot.
Once you brought up last year,
I'm on your side, it's all valid. It's all legitimate. When I'm not on your side, I'm always trolling. Funny how that works. Sound like my girl. When you lifting me up, you love me. You not lifting me up.
When you on my side.
Hey, bro.
When you on my side.
Bro, y'all too funny.
Bro, shout out to you in your relationship, bro. God bless. Shout out to you in your relationship.
Hey, Barry, every time, when you're showering me with praises, you love me. When you're critical of me, you don't love me.
Why are you making fun of her on YouTube?
You don't support me.
Why are you making fun of her on YouTube?
Hey, bro.
Why are you making fun of why are you making fun of her on YouTube, bro?
Yeah, type shit, man. Type shit. It's always love from NC though. Love from NC. You can come
give me
and
one
stay
second.
anytime,
Give me one
brother.
second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
You can come and stay anytime, brother. And I need a second.
I hate to see my Rockets make you niggas get to arguing and shit like this here, man. Damn. I hate this shit, bro. Damn. Bye.
They're effing that favorite at this point, OG. Shit.
That's what I'm saying, Byron. Look at Byron.
What's that, OG?
The Rockets are ruining my money. I never knew that I would be able to say that. They ruining my money, man.
What you mean?
These niggas too good. These niggas ain't finna bet me now another time this year. They not finna bet again. I won't be able to get now another bet for the rest of the year.
You know I just OG. Listen, OG.
Golly.
Look,
They
OG,
whooped me the whole
listen.
Byron. They whooped me the whole year last year. From the first game to the 82nd game, these niggas whooped me, took money out I took money from my family, my wife mad at me, all that shit. Now here we are, 38 games, 39 games in, and I ain't gonna be able to get now bet from now on these niggas, man. Hey, if you wanna do something, we on a back-to-back, man. Sacramento beat us last time.
Why would I bet? No. No,
See,
Boys
come on.
no, I
crabbing
don't.
back, bro. Boys
No,
ain't
I
trying to
don't.
touch them
I
rockets
ain't
no
never
more.
seen no crawfishing like this, Byron.
Nah,
I ain't
that's
never
crazy.
seen no crawfish and crabbing
It's a
like this
bad.
here, man. God, I ain't seen this many crawfish and crabs since I went to Louisiana last time, man. Damn.
Damn,
Y'all
hey,
burnt.
They got it
come
though,
on,
man.
here, bro. Come on, bro. Like
What I
y'all,
got to do with
y'all
that?
got.
Why would I? Why
But
would I willingly bet with the
You
Kings for
took all
what? I
that
don't.
money from me
wait,
last
what?
year, nigga. That's
You
why.
damn right. You damn right I did. But
Damn.
what do I got to bet on the Kings for? We I
Yeah,
don't have
all
to
right.
do that. That's
And
crazy.
Oh
Jordan Woods
man,
won't even come up here. He's scared to show his face these days. I ain't seen Jordan Woods or heard from.
my
Well,
dog,
golly,
my dog,
man.
man, my dog J Dub for sure. He for sure on game, OG. I didn't hear his tune to change a whole
I mean,
bunch
that man right
when we
there, I
started
had to
talking the
claim
same.
him, bro. I had to literally get his tax information last year, man, to claim him. And this nigga here won't bet me back, man. I said, bro, you know what? Don't even worry about it, man. I'm gonna go over there and sit down somewhere, man. Y'all go ahead on here. You got it, man.
Oh, that's tough, bro.
Are we at the
OG, bro.
top? We,
Y'all got a bad stretch. If y'all go on a little bad stretch, OG, how it might turn. It might turn a little bit.
Like,
My fault, yeah, good.
nah, you
bro,
straight, Brody.
nobody trying to bet with Sacramento. You got Cleveland back to back and Boston. Talk to me, OG. I see you all three of them, but I know you. Nah, we on a back to back. Nah, I don't want back. I know what you're gonna do, OG. I'll see you soon, though. You can have these little petty wins against these petty niggas. Shout out your
Yeah,
5 game
I'm
win
betting
streak,
with
though.
one of them teams. I ain't betting with Sacramento.
Nigga want me to bet
That
with motherfucking Sabonis.
that
No,
rush
nigga.
that rush shit was funny as hell. I don't know if y'all got to that game yet. That
Nah,
rush
that
shit,
shit was
that
hilarious,
rush shit
bro.
was funny as hell, boy.
Wait,
I
what I
was
I know
miss
you
about
busted
Russ?
out
We
laughing.
ain't,
That
he
nigga
Jalen.
Russ.
He was trying to. I think Russell, for the most
oh,
part, was trying
oh,
to like talk to the ref, talk to the ref or something about something on the bench about something. And Jalen Green kept like I guess saying something in the cut. And then Jalen Green eventually like walked up to Russ and started talking a little bit. And then Russ like put his hand on his like chest, like, bro, watch back. Like,
chess.
what you
Yeah,
doing? Like, what you doing? What you doing? And then he eventually
yeah.
walked off, and then the nigga told the bench, he was like, God damn, boy, like, you used to play on my AAU team. Now you talking to me like I'm a little ass kid or some shit he said like that.
Yeah, I seen
Nah,
that.
that shit
I
was
But
seen
funny
that.
as fuck. The whole, nigga E-May started laughing.
yeah, now I ain't seen this nigga E-May. I don't think I ever seen this nigga laugh like that before.
Bruh,
To
You
be
be
throwing
like,
honest.
you
all
know that
32,
shit, bro.
bruh.
Like you
Throwing
young as
all
I'm
fuck.
like, bro,
32,
that shit
bruh.
look crazy. This nigga really laugh. Like, what the
He
fuck?
love that nigga Russ, bruh. He wanted him to come to Houston secretly, bruh. All 32, bruh.
But and
E-May fuck with, I can see
Bro,
E-May fucking with Russ, but they got the same
when
kind
I
of
saw
mentality.
when I
Yeah,
saw a
nah,
little crash
it's
out,
trash. It's trash.
when I saw a little crash out, I'm
damn
laughing in the
right. You damn
background
right.
too. I do. I'm like, oh yeah,
Uh,
this nigga got the whole damn bench cracking up. God
This
damn.
shit, Russ. The competition, like Russ over there like a stand-up comedian. He got the whole
Oh
side.
yeah. Nah, that shit was
right.
funny, bro.
Game one of last night. Everybody that's in here, make sure y'all like the video as well. Can we get the likes on this video to 20 real quick? Hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Fact and That's a daily sports show Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. There will be a show this weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, talking about the games a little bit more. We're also gonna be talking about the games some more tomorrow as well. Actually diving into the matchups and diving into the rosters and who has what position better, how can they win this matchup, X factors, etc. So that's what we diving into Friday through Sunday and all these divisional matchups coming up. Starting at the top, Jay from Harlem. We got Jay from Harlem, New York, everything for the most part outside of the Georgia Bulldogs on the stage. Josiah, how you feeling first and foremost today, bro?
Yeah, man. It's been a minute since I've been speaking to y'all. So good morning if y'all in the morning, saying good afternoon to mostly everybody here. I'm feeling good.
Feeling good. I love it, bro. I respect it, man. What happened? Why you? I mean, well, not what happened. You don't gotta go too deep into anything, but like, I'm glad you back, bro. Can we look forward to hearing from you, more often? Or
Yeah, you go.
Just saw the
But
dawn.
yeah,
What's
you
down?
gonna hear from me more often. I had to take a little break from like speaking.
everything is cool?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good evening, high life. Good evening.
All right, that's a bet. Um, during the show, Fredo, after the Cavs and Thunder and Rockets and Kings recap, we dive into NFL. So it's going to start the show off with basketball, and then after the rest of it is going to dive into the NFL. Not even just Rockets and Kings. I don't want to just highlight them two games, but those are really the main two games outside of the Pacers and Pistons. Really, other than that, respect to the Phoenix Suns and the Wizards, and respect to the Clippers and Portland, which could turn out to be a good game. But yeah. Sorry, man. At the top, man, we had your Knicks beat the Pistons, Sixers. I'm sorry, 115 to 199. You want to sort of kind of dive into this one? Y'all play without Cat, and went into overtime. Maxey made a lot of heroic shots or plays towards the end of the game. Where you can dive into this game and tell us what went
Yeah,
down to you.
this is the second game we played against Philly this year. We won this game 125, 119 in OT. This so this is a great win for us, great win for New York. 27-15, still the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. This is a only thing I got to say negative about this game is the third quarter and just like really able like to close out the games. That's been kind of like a big problem for me throughout this tough stretch that we've been going through, like closing out third quarters and closing out the games when we have them assisted on like 6 of the Sixers. Out of the Sixers, like 38 points in the third. I think at one point Tyrese Maxey was scored or assisted on 19 of the Sixers 38 points.
Yo, Ev, you looking at YouTube right now?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So y'all see ESPN on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So it's still live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still live? Hello? Okay.
Yeah, bro. You still alive.
All right. Yeah, they sent me an email quick. They sent me an email, so I just took that NBA stuff off. I'm not showing no more highlights, y'all. They sent me an email that quick. I ain't gonna lie,
got an email
quick.
that fast?
Yeah, copyright, bro. Then we playing around on YouTube, bro.
Yes, that's all I gotta say though about this game though. But I'm about to drop back now and begin the listeners.
I appreciate you, bro.
Not a problem.
Yeah, as far as the Sixers, man, 15-24 on the season now. We already looked at their record, so it's not really much to continue to drag on. Why y'all saying Ev help? Why y'all keep saying that? I'm confused.
They can't see none. Like that's why
they can't see nothing.
Yeah, they can't see none. It says stream unavailable.
Oh, okay. All right. At that point, if I'm an end, I might as well just go to. I might just go to playback. So I'll take this on the chin, y'all. For the ones on the stage, y'all can hear me. I might as well go to playback. I would take this on the chin because it does not make any sense to, like, I don't think y'all can't hear.
They can hear you. They can hear you. They can hear you.
All right, I'm back. Okay. All right. It's here. Y'all can't hear? Try one more time. Can y'all hear me? Sorry. Yeah, YouTube is geeking. They sent me email pretty fast about copywriting things, so I had to play the highlights of the game. Won't do that again. Could have sworn I did highlights before on YouTube, but here nor there, bro. Nothing to drag about. They don't want me to play highlights. I won't play highlights. We move. Yeah, Knicks got the win, 125 to 119 overtime game. Brunson hit some big shots late in that game and also in overtime as well. He finished with 38 points entirely. Miles Bridges, as you've seen in Mikal Bridges, as you've seen in the video, hit a lot of threes. He is 5 or 10 from the 3-point line. OG also hit a big 3 for them as well. Good win for the Knicks personally. For the Sixers, I mean, Maxey shot a lot of times. 13 for 32, forced the game overtime pretty much. PG was 9 for 20 with 26 points. And things are looking rough for Philly, man. Things are looking rough for Philly. It'd be a super disappointment if they don't make the play-in. I think I seen a report that Embiid is expected to return within the next couple of games. So we'll see how that goes. That is insane level of monitoring for sure. But yeah, game 2 of last night. Damn, that's crazy. They realized they did that. That band was quick, boy. I'm telling you. That was a little mini band. We got Mazak up here to talk about this one. I seen something. I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna click the box score. They said the Celtics lost to the Raptors and nobody scored 20 but Peyton Pritchard. That means Jaylen Brown and Tatum probably stunk up the joint again. I don't know.
The anomaly, man. The anomaly. And my guy. I can't speak too loud because my guy, it was a stinker. 4 for 16, but
okay.
That was worse. Anomaly,
Your guy was worse than the anomaly.
They combined for 9 for 31 between the two.
They killed my parlay, bro.
Killed mine too.
Yeah. Mazak, you know what I'm saying? Talk to us about this game, man. 110-97, good win over the Celtics last night.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Raptors. I don't think I spoke to them in a while, but yeah, they played really good tonight, bro. First of all, the Celtics didn't really shoot well. So, you know what I'm saying, if their free-pointer is not hitting, it's just a lot harder avenues for them to win the game. First of all, bro, whoever you want to shout out, Jakob Pertl, bro, this is probably his best game of the season. Didn't miss a single shot, was actually creating from the post, and he was getting rebounds, playing good defense, and there's a bunch of possessions he was just a good release valve. Let's say he would set a good screen from Scotty, and then Scotty would pass him the ball. He'd able to post up Porzingis, Al Horford, and get it. He has a good floater game. He has a good hook game now. His post hook is nice, and I've seen it grow this season. I wasn't really a fan of him last season because we gave up a first round pick to get him in the 1B draft, and that wasn't ever a good idea. Especially for a team as good as us at the time. But he's been great this season. He's been getting better. His free throw percentage has been going higher. He's been better pretty much offensively. Everything. He's not that negative now. He could finish in the rim. He's a good center. So hopefully at the trade deadline, someone could come pick him up. I think his trade value is 2 first-round picks. I think a team will get desperate enough and grab him. Scotty. I didn't really have that great offensive game, but if you watch the game, he played pretty amazing, bro. How much assists did he have? He had 8 or 9 assists, I think. 9 assists, yeah. 18 points. He shot 50%, pretty efficient. Defensively, though, bro, I think this was his best defensive game of the season. Ochai missed some. He's usually our POA guy, Abaji, and he had been having a great season. He he got hurt second half, I think. I don't know why had to get stitches and leave the game, and he started switching on Tatum and Brown instead of Ochai. He played amazing defense on Brown, especially JB. He had JB in jail, and he didn't really guard him most possessions. I think they guarded him maybe 50% of the time, but every time he guarded him, JB and Tatum couldn't score at all. He had them. He was blocking. He blocked Brown twice on good blocks, was falling around the rim. And yeah, man, he just that's why I have him such a. I've always been high on Scotty Barnes, and I'm he's such a good defender. Plus, he's an all-around player in every avenue. He's not bad. And shooting wise, he hasn't been good, but he's been good. Midi, his midi has been really good this season. I think he's shooting 51? No, 45 on mid-range attempts. You know what I'm saying? And his free pointer kind of dipped down back to the 20s. Last year was kind of fake, but he's taking smarter shots now, bro. He's finishing at the rim better. He's a much better finisher than he was last season, bro. And he's just getting better. Who else played good today? Davion, you know what I'm saying, played amazing. Grady, he was all right. You know what I'm saying? He was finishing. He finished at the rim a lot better than he usually does. And yeah, man, bro, our bench has been good. We have a bunch of guys we need to get traded, bro. So a win like this, you know what I'm saying, shows everyone else to the NBA, hey, we got a bunch of role players. So Bruce Brown's on the market, I'm pretty sure. Kelly Olynyk, who else? RJ Barrett, Jakob Portland. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about it, bro. It was just
wait, why you ain't give credit to RJ though?
What you mean?
You went to the guys that played well. Why you ain't bring up RJ?
Oh yeah, RJ. Yeah, he played all right. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too impressive.
Hey, bro.
10 for 18 shooting.
22, 10 and 8. What?
Yeah,
being efficient?
What the fuck, bro? How does that just get walked past?
Nah, he's such a negative, bro. If you're such a negative defensively, I'm not gonna respect you unless you're an elite scorer. And he's not an elite scorer. He's one of the worst finishers in the league, in fact. So I'll never respect him. I see, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm not gonna give that dude credit because I don't like him on my team and I want him.
Take him then, cool.
Yeah, cool. Take him from us.
I'll take him.
Okay, bet. First round pick, RJ, bet. Give us Mingo. Sorry, bro.
You getting a second at
Yeah, other than that, bro, we had a pretty good game. The bench played good. From Boston side, I don't think anyone played good, except Porzingis. He had a cool first half and then, kind of dipped down after that. And yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's more on Boston, what Boston did wrong than what we did good. But it's good to have these wins, bro. I think we beat the Warriors too. So we're on a little 2-game win streak. It's not good. We're trying to tank and get that Cooper Flagg guy. But you know what I'm saying? Good wins, help out the locker room, makes people happy, makes me happy. So that's it.
Yep. Thanks, bro. As far as Boston, like I was saying earlier, didn't have a strong game or really a good game from Derek White. He only played 21 minutes. I wonder what happened with that. Did Derek White get injured? I don't know. Did he get injured or did he just Payton Pritchard just take his minutes? He played 21 minutes. Payton Pritchard had 31 minutes with 20 points. Tatum and Brown was 9 for 31 from the field. Both struggled offensively. JB had 10 points. Shaggy said has Jaylen Brown been a top 30 player this season. Looked like Porzingis did have a good first half to what you were saying. He finished again with 18 and 8 on 7 for 11, 4 for 5 from 3. Boston, they from a talent perspective, they're still the same team, but I just don't think that they're rolling over the league, which wasn't expected. How they did last year. Last year they had a phenomenal start to the year. They've been in more games this season, and then they even they're dropping games probably that they should not drop. I'll say, or we're not used to them dropping. So All in all, it is what it is. Who the Celtics got next? Definitely want to know what they got next. They got the Magic next. That might be a good game tomorrow. We'll see. At least they're back at home. But yeah, lost to Raptors, lost to the Kings, lost to the Pacers. It is what it is. I'm not gonna bring up the Thunder game. They lost to the Magic earlier this year. They lost to the Sixers earlier this year as well, and the Bulls, but then they beat the Bulls back. So we'll see. 28-12, still off through 40 games, having a good start, and they're still my pick to make the finals as well. But I do think the Cavs, from a roster constructive standpoint, or even just team standpoint, man, that series, I'm praying that that's the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I'm praying that's the Eastern Conference Finals because I think that's really gonna be a really good series, good 6-7 game series. And I really do feel like the Cavs have a better team, 1 through 10. But I think the Celtics can. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. That's all I'm gonna just say. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be fun. Hope you get it. Game 3, I want to say, and I can't believe you two just did that, Mo. I ain't gonna lie. Without Trae Young, the Hawks got the win, bro. The Hawks, they play good basketball, bro. They play good basketball. Keaton Wallace, Trae Young shouted him out in a tweet last night. Wallace and another guy. They were 2 former G League guys, and Trae Young was like, the G League gets you ready, whenever you got to step in and perform. So his name was Daquan Plowden. He had 19 points last night, 5 or 6 from 3, 7 for 8 from the field, missed 1 shot. He was a G League guy. He stepped up and he hooped. Keaton Wallace also stepped up and hooped in his ability in his game where he got to start. He had 27 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. Dyson Daniels also had a good and effective game as well with 3 steals. And Yucca followed up his last performance with 14 and 13, and he had 10 offensive rebounds again. That's back-to-back games. Oh, no, I lied. That's 10 defense. I'm sorry. Either way, he was a man on the glass. Again, 14, 13, and 7 assists. And for the Bulls, you can probably chalk this up as a bad loss. You can't lose to a team that's not playing Trae Young or Jalen Johnson. 2 best players out when you lose. Zach LaVine, Kobe, and Vooch. Neither one of those guys scored over 16. They all had 14, 16, and 15. And they dropped it at home. So shout out to the Hawks, man. No matter who's on the court, look like they're going to try to perform no matter what. And whenever you're playing without Trae Young and Jalen Johnson, you can get the win. Pretty much hats off to them. And then Bogey didn't even have a good game off the bench either. So hats off to the Hawks, 21-19. Let me do a quick standing check real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, quick standings check. Then we dropped to 9. Okay. Yeah, that's a bad loss for the Bulls. I ain't gonna lie. They got to try to create some separation from the Sixers. What else we had last night? Bucks versus the Magic. I didn't see this game at all. But I think the Bucks was on them early. And the Bucks was on them early, 34-16, ended the first. Outscored them in the second half. Outscored them every single quarter, period. Just want to leave it at that. They were up 21 points at halftime. Whenever games get out of hand a little early and it's not my team, I'm not going to care to flash on. I'm not going to care to put it up for the most part, to be honest. Dame looked like he had a good game. Dame and Giannis. I think they had back-to-back good games together now, actually. 30 for Dame, efficient. 26 for Giannis, efficient as well. They also had bench production from Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis. Both of those guys was efficient as well. They shot 62% from the field as a team, 58% from 3. They shot 12 threes in the game compared to Orlando's 46. My goodness. They shot 12 threes in the NBA game. I don't know the last time I seen a team shoot 12 threes in an NBA game. Pretty impressive. 12 threes and you won by a freaking 29, that looks like. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Bucks. As far as the Magic side of things, looked like it was an off game. Struggled from the floor, struggled from 3. The Bucks also got to the line more, shot 14 more free throws in them. And also the Bucks out-rebounded them by 17 as well. So it looks like the Bucks just dominated at home on all facets of the game. From 3 from the field. Well, outside of 3, I'm sorry. They shot 12 threes. But yeah, I didn't mean that. Anybody on the stage tap into this game at all? Want to add anything to this game at all before we move to the next? I don't think so.
This game I didn't really watch it.
No, that's fine. It was ugly. It got ugly from the start and maintained that way.
Yeah, I was about to tap in. I saw that score. I was like, oh nah.
Yeah, that's how I be, bro. When that shit look a little ugly, I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. No Luca, no Kyrie. That Dallas they continue to drop a lot of games, man. They was having a really good start to the year, and now they're just dropping and dropping and dropping. Not saying they're gonna have a lot of ground to make up, but a Gafford without Lively got to play, a full center role. He played 30 minutes last night, and his game was on display. 27 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks. PJ came in with 14 and 14. Najee Marshall actually had 10 assists, surprisingly, was their best playmaker last night. And Jaden Hardy gave him 21 points off the bench, with Dinwiddie giving him 20 on an inefficient night. The Pels, I guess you can say it's a good win for them, playing without Zion. Trey Murphy continues to hoop from an offensive perspective, from an offensive standpoint. DeJounte had 37 and 7. And, just back-to-back wins for the Pels, I think, now. So, like Mazak said, actually helps the locker room, help the team morale. I think they know they're not making a playoff. They know they can't make the play-in, but if they win the game, they'll win the game. If they lose, it's like, all right, it is what it is. So they 10-32 on the season now. And yeah, pretty much it. I don't think anybody probably up here probably tapped into this one with no Zion and or Kyrie / Luka playing.
All I know is Spencer Dinwiddie went up for a layup. Nigga got blocked, but that joint was goaltending. Dallas got robbed. No funny, like.
This was towards the end of the game.
Yeah, it was a controversial call where what's it called? Trey Murphy got it at the glass, but they didn't call goaltending. They could have called goaltending and reviewed it, but they didn't even do that. They just let them play out.
Good context. Good context. I can't believe you two just did that. That killed my vibe a little bit, but we walked through it. But yeah, good context. All right, good context on that game. Unfortunate for Dallas. This game right here, I need to ask BJ what happened, because I know we was watching it a little bit on playback, and as I was box score watching, I'm like, okay, the Spurs is up. The Grizzlies, it was Spurs up like 8-10, whatever it was. Grizzlies were down. It's like everything just shifted in the second half. BJ, when did they go on that run, bro? Like, what happened in this game to they outscored y'all 43. Yeah, that third. Oh, Miles up. I didn't even see Miles. Yeah, that third quarter, it got ugly in the second half. Miles, talk to me, man. What you think went right for y'all, and what shifted for y'all to ultimately win this game?
Gee, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like back and forth until like 2.5 2 minutes left in the second, bro. And I think the Spurs ended on like a 12-0 run. It was like I'm trying to find that. I had tweeted about that shit. It was what was the score? It was 51-53 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the half. And then at the end of halftime, it would end up being 63-51. Spurs ended on the I think it was 8-9, maybe. I think it was maybe a 12-point run. And then from there, went into the third. The third was a little back and forth, and then I think once, because in the third, Luke Kennard caught fire from 3, because he hit 2, J Huff hit 2, and then we was up 88-85, and then once we went up 88-85, it was up from there. They changed. Zach Edey didn't play that much in the second half. I didn't know why he didn't play that much in the second half, but one of the Grizzly announcers low key explained it to where because when we had 8 fucking blocks in the first half, they explained it to where Wemby can't just stand in the paint if Zach Edey is not on the court. So he'll have to move around. They can move around the paint. And then he'll have to actually guard somebody instead of just standing in the paint, trying to block every goddamn thing. Jaren had a way better second half than the first half. Cause the first half he was god awful. He showed he played very, very well down the stretch. I think he had 14 in the quarter. 14 he had 14 in the fourth. To do that, Luke was good. Luke Luke showed the fuck up. I'm glad he was like, she made 5 shots from 3. But really that the turning point was the third. Once we went up 88-85, then turned back. Of course the Spurs was making a little bit of runs. Wemby was bad from 3 from yesterday. I still don't like how he shoot out them threes. Like, he too damn tall to be trying to become a damn sharpshooter. But other than that, I mean, they played played well last night. Ja was his usual self. He had 21 and 12. Showed, like I said, Jaren showed up in the second half. Bane was good. They just really caught fire from three in the second half, before majority the third and the last couple minutes in the fourth. Because I want to say that 3-point lead turned to like 11 fast, and then got back to down like the 5. Then it got back to like 12. And at that point, the game was over with. But um, they needed that win. Just to
Facts.
after losing all these close games. Taylor Jenkins it finally clicked. It finally clicked with Taylor Jenkins. It's no need to keep waiting to the 4-minute mark to not play Ja. He said Ja sat down, and then around 6.5 minutes, he came back into the game and played the rest of the fourth. So I think the closing lineup we had was Ja, Luke, Bane, Santi, and Jaren. And I want to say that closed. I want to say that closed out the game with a little bit of Jalen Wells mixed in there too. So, and I want to say GG Jackson in the G League right now,
Oh
playing in the
yeah.
G League,
Oh yeah,
getting
GG.
his
Oh yeah,
he
GG.
he ramping up. I ain't gonna lie, brother and gained like 20 pounds of muscle, bro. Like he looked
Yeah,
like
I
a
peeped
totally
that. I peeped
different.
that. I peeped that.
He
Yeah, I
looked he
peeped
looked
that.
like he looked like a totally different person
Yeah.
now, bro. So
With Wells,
um
how good he is, do y'all really like where is he fit in the rotation?
he gonna take he gonna take some of these these Project 2025 ass nigga spots, bro.
Like
The Jake LaRavia nigga probably gonna see
GG
the
better
yeah,
than
most.
Jake. Yeah, GG better than
But he's
Jake.
way better than Jake. Bro,
Yeah.
GG Jackson is six. I want to say 6'9".
yeah.
I give him 6'10". 6'10". He can shoot. He can dribble. He can create his
But
own shot. And
Ain't Jake like what 44% from three or some shit?
man, fuck all that, bro. I don't care what them stats say. Jake sucks. He's not good at
Yeah,
basketball, bro.
GG 1000%
GG,
better.
bro. GG is like he was the wing we've been looking for years. But we got him and Jalen Wells and Vince Williams. So I want to see how it works. I'm honestly, bro, there's been a lot of people complaining about how Gigi got sent to the G League, but the young nigga ain't played basketball since April. He broke his foot. He already 19, 20 years old. He tall as hell. So I don't see why the ramp up is the issue. When the last time we brought somebody back who missed a lot of time, Vince came back. Look, Vince was gassed and he got hurt again. Now he out for a long period of time again. So I don't
Yeah.
see the issue. I don't see the issue myself with GG going to the G League. Because like if he don't care, it shouldn't matter. People want him to come back into the lineup, come up to the Grizzlies, get forced to play, and then who knows what happens. But I'm cool with the ramp up, get him back up to NBA gang, get him back to gang speed, get him back to game shape. And then I want to say if that's the case, he should be playing with the Grizzlies by next week. Um
That's
so
good news, bro.
that'll be good for him coming back. And I want to say Vince should be back probably by February, probably at least before All-Star break, or at least after All-Star break. That's when Vince should be back. But at that point, hopefully, we done made some trades to consolidate some people. Um but other than that, man, the one thing I will say though, with Jaren had a bad. Usually, Jaren if he has a bad game, bad first half, in the second half he come out and like pouting shit and don't like play well the rest of the game. Last night was totally different for that. He came out. The first half was bad. Wimby was bodying his ass. In the second half, he just flipped the switch, turn up the defensive intensity. Like took it to Wimby a couple times. No, really was bodying Wimby in the second half. Because with guys like Wimby, you can't just you gotta take short. You gotta like attack their chest type shit. So, um, that was good. Of course, I mean the nigga got dunked on twice. Cause like tell Wimby quit standing under there, bro. I don't know I guess this young nigga ain't learned yet, bro. Like Zach Edey dunked on his ass, Ja dunked on his ass, even though the shit didn't count. Uh, like, I'm gonna need Wimby to quit standing under there, bro. Like he can't block
But
every
he had
goddamn
9
thing.
blocks though at that point. He
Man,
tried
I don't give a damn.
Bro, he want to get that little $10 game.
Man, well, he didn't get the 10
That's what
20. Like
that's
he
what
need
his
to.
mindset was.
I'm telling you now, when this nigga is coming, he needs to stop standing in the paint, bro. He gonna get dunked on again. This shit not going. This shit gonna keep happening. I just hate the shit that didn't count. That's the problem.
Bro,
I just
I don't know why the baseline referee called that foul of Sam Castle. That
They
was
took a
late as
block.
shit.
He had 8 to me. They took a block away.
Why they take a block? Niggas be trying to review blocks.
they did the same shit
Bro,
with
that's jank,
what's it
bro.
called?
Leave
That's
that
Jake,
block.
yeah.
Leave them 9 blocks up there.
But no, bro, he just need to. But he just need to get out the way, bro. Because just he gonna continue to get dunked on. It's gonna look worse and worse and worse each fucking time. Okay,
But I got a question for Miles though, real quick.
what's up, twin?
Why? What's up? So you was talking about John Morant's minutes and how his stagger in the rotation is
Mm-hmm.
pretty wonky. Like it's not consistent. Like is it like some games is blowouts? He's sitting 4 quarters. What's his minute rotation? Is it like 6 minutes first quarter, 8 minutes second? Like is it a set rotation?
Nah, it ain't no set rotation. Honestly, from what I've seen, it's a feel of the game type thing. But also, at one point of the game last night, I want to say it was like in second. It wasn't a whole lot of minutes played, and we had 11 dudes 11 guys that had checked into the game compared to the 9 by the Spurs. So usually Taylor Jenkins makes their first adjustment probably about 3 or 4 minutes into the first, and then he make another one before the first ends. Or usually depending on how the game goes, he'll make a few. I feel sometimes that he makes these lineup changes frantically based on what's going on in the game. I said we need a consistent starting five, a couple guys, 1 or 2 guys that know they coming off the bench first, and then 2 more guys. Once we get that shit figured out, it won't be 13, 14 dudes playing all the time. So like I don't. I can't give you a clear cut answer to him. I don't know the answer to the question. Why that is, but I've seen it in the clutch time moments. In clutch time, Taylor doesn't bring Jaren or Ja back on the court whenever he needs to. Like some of the stuff is kind of predictable. Like I want to say after the third, when we had the lead going into the fourth. I was like, all right, he finna keep that bullshit at bench line up out there, and he did it again, but he made the switch faster than he usually has in the past. So hopefully he's learning from his mistakes. He's still year 6, year 7. You shouldn't be having these coaching mistakes this late into your coaching career. But I mean, it looks like he could be learning from that stuff. But the complaint with most people is that they want to see how he gonna use Edie. And honestly, bro, I don't know if they know how. They probably not using him the correct way. You can tell they use him as if they wanted to draft Donovan Clingan. And that shit just didn't happen. So they just gotta deal with Edie, I guess. But this shit should get figured out. And at times, bro, I'm just glad we just beat another Western Conference team because most of our that top 5 offense, top 5 defense shit is against the East. Um, because we're a middle of the pack 500 team against the West, and just pure dominating the East. So I just wish that can carry over into the conference that we're in, and those stats will look more appealing to me as a fan. If we can make those numbers be the same against both conferences, maybe at least even the shit out some. But we still got a tough stretch of games coming up against the Western Conference again. So I want to say the next game we got is against we got the Spurs again tomorrow, then the Timberwolves, and then the Rockets at the end of the month. So we should be fine. We probably gonna still be in that 2-3 type move type in the standings. Probably
Yeah.
for
Do you,
depending on how the rest of the season goes.
do you think the Western Conference teams play you all harder as a result of Josh's comments last year? I'm not worried about the West or the year before, whenever you said it.
I mean, probably, but I think it's the simple fact
That's a good
other
question.
other teams are looking at us how how people we were looking at teams whenever I think the year Ja made that. I think it was 2020, it was the 21-22 season. Man, we not that young brash up and coming team no more. I ain't gonna say we established, but they're not that young team that can just shock anybody. And I mean, it's certain teams that do that probably have taken that comment serious to this day. And the only team that probably do, I think, is the fucking Lakers. Cause them niggas, I don't know why they get up and enjoy beating us. When it comes to the Rockets, I mean, we're like even level, even playing field. But nobody else really, from what I've seen, uh, takes that those are still using those comments to the point where they got, all right, Memphis, we got Memphis on the schedule to get up and try to beat them type shit.
Yeah.
It could be West, but the only team I attested to is probably the Lakers, to be honest, because them niggas, I don't know what the fuck that shit. It be like that all the time. Like the players, the fans, them niggas, they care when we playing. The same thing on us, because we just don't like them niggas. But uh, I want to say any other Western Conference team. I take are using that. Probably Minnesota, because of Ant. But other
Yeah,
than that,
many.
I wouldn't say anybody else would be using their comments to nothing like
I
that.
don't even know. I wouldn't even say it's a get up thing for the Lakers, Miles. I just think y'all just one of the few teams, if not the only team, that the Lakers just kind of figured out or like got their number.
Yeah.
That's really it. I wouldn't even make it about get up because them niggas ain't built like that. I wish they was shit, but yeah, that y'all just one of the few teams that they just get like they got them figured out a little bit.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, Byron. It's. I feel like when the Lakers walk into a game with you all, the
They know what
confidence across the
they know
board.
what to expect type shit.
Yeah, and it's just the level of confidence that they play with versus you all. Even like to the point where Austin he holds up sometimes. I think his defense is
It's Rui.
up
Rui.
and down, but even in some of those games, I think Austin defends better on the perimeter in some games
Yeah.
when he faces you all, and it's just the confidence thing. Like, yo, we get up, and it may be getting up for that game, but it also may just be, hey, we think we understand this team to a T, and it allows us to, play our best basketball and rise to the occasion. But yeah, man, 26-15, not bad, bro.
I'll
Even
tell
I'm
you.
looking
Not
at it right
bad.
now, but they 10-10 against winning teams. Like that's a little like
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying to you.
500. But that's my thing with, well, not necessarily my thing, because I just my only issue with Memphis is people thinking they can fuck with us in the series. But I think for Memphis, like when you have this many injuries, it's still, I don't know, man. I feel like we're kind of harsh on them sometimes. They're 15-5
Nah,
at
fact.
home, which is one of the best home records in the league. Actually, it's the third best, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they have the third best home record in the league, which is, it matters. It means something. And as long as they can keep like home court advantage. But again, I don't know. Right now, if the playoffs started today, they have the Lakers, man. Not a great matchup for them, but still a really good team, man.
you
Um,
don't think they play a little different like in past Lakers like 22? I don't think they got the same team to be honest. Like the makeup, I think
you
they might.
said,
I think they
do I
could beat
think
the
they play a little
Lakers in a
different?
playoff series. Like that's not crazy in my opinion.
I ain't tweeting. They got the size. They're too physical when it comes to them niggas have said it. The
But
players
like
have said it.
I'll be watching the Lakers too much, and they leave a lot to be desired. Like they don't in a
Not when they
7 game.
not not
Like
when- not when they play the Grizzlies, bro.
I'm talking about just in the playoffs. Like they do a lot of bad habits. Like
Yeah, but in the playoffs against the Grizzlies, that shit be different.
That shit
it
different.
might
I'm
it
trying to
might be
tell you,
matchup
twin.
based. It might be a match. You might be
Yeah,
right
it's
because
a matchup based thing, and I mean, don't get it twisted. Ja wasn't like last time I faced him, Ja was banged up. You feel me? So like that's a part of it as well. But even outside of that, I just really think like they feel like they understand the Grizzlies and they feel like, okay, we just a bad matchup for them. Like they tell they
Yeah,
stuff
that's all it. That's it.
like
That's all
that's
it
it.
is, twin. That's all it is,
Yeah,
twin.
like you speaking from a general sense, Tony. Like it's just being real specific with these two in a matchup.
That's
Which
that.
I mean,
I
yeah,
I'm about to
like
say, bro.
them
Yeah,
two
but
youngsters do help out. I mean, even adding the Edie, adding the Edie, and you got these two youngsters, Gigi and Vince. Like you add them to the fold, you know, and Jaren, Jaren improving, kind of trying to figure out, when to be aggressive, when not, and I think this season that's what it's really been for him, trying to like find how to be like
finding
pick his spots.
spots.
Yeah, pick his spots, when to be aggressive and when not to, so everybody else can keep going. And I mean, like if he can just consistently like find that out throughout a full season, they could very well be a different team in the playoffs with the added, personnel that they, the added pieces that they're gonna add. So, we'll see if they do. If they end up matching up, that's
Yeah.
kind of meeting you in the middle somewhere, twin. So, some validity.
I think that was
But
a good
yeah,
question by West.
I ain't
Period.
gonna. We ain't gonna drag that Lakers shit because you know how everybody be. So we're not
I
gonna drag the
appreciate
Lakers.
you,
We're not gonna
brother.
drag the
I
Lakers shit.
appreciate you.
But nah, man.
No
Honestly,
problem,
bro,
brother.
that's the only team I wouldn't care to play. But anybody else, bro, I don't give a damn. Play them niggas. Like I swear, I don't give a fuck. Houston, nigga.
Show. For
The Suns,
sure.
nigga. What's it
The
called?
Suns, they're not even in the
Dallas.
playoffs right now.
Well,
You going to the
I'm just saying,
where?
niggas who, I'm
Start at
just
the
saying
top.
niggas
Start at the
who at the
top. Start at the
bottom, bro.
top.
And
If you
start at
mean
the
it, start at the
top,
top,
nigga.
nigga. If you mean it, start at the
That's
top,
already
nigga.
understood.
If
We
you
just
really
already know
don't
that.
care,
That's
start at the
already
top.
understood. No cap.
And for the big
Toe with that
dog.
shit.
You really don't care.
That shit, bitch. That shit already understood, bro.
bro,
I don't care about playing you niggas
bro,
game.
that's fair, J Dub too. Brian AD was banged up. I mean, Josh like had like a real significant.
Nah, we not bro. We not doing this today, gang. We're not doing this,
But
bro. We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this today, bro. We're
my
not doing
fault,
this.
man.
We're
My
not doing
fault,
this. We're
man.
not
I'm
doing this.
chilling. I'm chilling.
But no, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't care if it ain't. It's
You're not
just
getting
the
that AD shit off. AD was not just as hurt. Braun, I'll give you. I'm not giving you that AD shit, bro. Just as hurt. That's kind of.
but
Y'all
nah,
text him,
bro.
bro. Niggas
I don't care. Look, like I said, bro. Anybody other than anybody other than them niggas, fool. I'm cool with playing in that first 2-round series. No cap. Who we got?
Y'all do help. Y'all do help Rui out
I
too. Y'all
might have some issues with that nigga Jokic. We probably have issues with that nigga Jokic. Can't forget about Big Joke. Can't forget about
you
that
can
nigga. But
you can move on. You can move on, L. But like I think a big thing too is Rui. Like Rui, if Rui can be somewhat serviceable defensively in a game or even a playoff series, that gives him buku confidence on offense. And
he
against
hates us,
y'all,
bro.
against y'all, it's just like y'all don't have like no complex offensive scheme to where like it's tough for him. Like y'all kind of make life easy for him in terms of how y'all approach like offense. Y'all make life easy for him. Like he don't have to like think too hard. So he able to be a serviceable defender, and that just gives him confidence on offense. That's why the nigga act like he can't miss when he play y'all. So that's a big part too.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I take us playing at the ant nigga again in the playoffs, so you can send y'all face the league back to the crib. No cap, I love that. You know what? This would be
bro,
a
you
perfect.
being
This would be a
the
perfect.
T-Wolves
This would
not
be a
playing nobody.
perfect. This would be a perfect first like playoff run for us, bro. We get them niggas, get Minnesota in the first round, probably OKC in the second, and
I ain't gonna lie.
then
I'm trying to see y'all.
second up,
Can't
whatever.
have
It
all
don't matter, bro. I'm cool, kid. Us in the Rockets, Barry.
that shit.
That'll be
That
that.
shit, yeah.
It'll have to be. It had to be a second round. A
In the
second
yeah,
round. Yeah, had to be
maybe even
second
West
round.
Conference Finals because y'all both like what y'all 2 and 3 right now.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Nah, yeah, you're right. It'll have to be cause I don't
West
think.
Conference Final probably.
Yeah, it had to be like that. Okay, see, they'll probably play Houston first. Second
Never
round
mind.
type shit.
Never mind then. Unless somebody drop. But
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna drop that far to where that shit happen.
Yeah, y'all stay at 2 and 3. Yeah, y'all ain't playing each other. One of y'all gone. I ain't gonna say which one.
But yeah, bro, like that Minnesota shit to be cool first round. You know, send that nigga home once again. So you know how that shit go. Other than that, bro,
Bro, we
on
good.
to the next game.
All
Y'all
right.
gonna beat the T-Wolves. Get it.
Shout out to Wes. Good question. And like he also made point to Memphis is still having a good year with all the injuries they've been dealing with. And then shout out to Miles giving us news on GG and also the game period. Be more dropped some facts in the chat about since December 1st. Bane is I forgot I lost the comment now. 20 something. It's really good. 65% true shooting.
26 of 5 on 65% true shooting.
Thank you, brother.
My
And
nigga
then
picking it up, bro.
he also added that Jaren had like 14
On
points in the
31
fourth
minutes
quarter.
per game, by the way.
Yeah.
Less than
And
30 minutes per game.
he also
He
added
doing
that
that in
Jaren
less than
had
30 minutes.
14 in the fourth quarter last night, so that was big for them as well. With Jaren, BJ, did you want to add anything on the Spurs side of things from last night, bro? Or are you good?
That loss on Wemby, 100%. That's it.
He shoot too many
100%.
threes,
That
BJ.
nigga, bro, fuck the threes, bro. That nigga look out of rhythm, bro, on offense. Like yesterday. But we'll see what happened tomorrow. Everybody else played, you know what I'm saying, up the
Castle played real good. And Devin Vassell.
Yeah. Hold on.
OG, bro, I'm gonna need for you to pipe down again, cause you doing a lot, Thomas. So you don't want to see us at no point, my nigga. You tripping. You are tripping. Y'all can have this regular. Y'all can have this regular season shit. That offense, that bad offense you niggas have ain't gonna do too good in the playoffs game. Y'all got some young niggas who ain't never been.
Hey, BJ.
OG, bro. I done seen this movie before. OG, it's alright, bro. I done lived this movie 2 times. All right.
Hey, BJ.
That man ain't here, gang.
Let that nigga go.
Guess he ain't fucking with you, bro.
Speaking of the Rockets, bruh. Speaking of the Rockets, I don't know if anybody want to speak
These
to it.
niggas talking.
But they got the win
Alright.
last night, 128 to 108, over the Denver Nuggets without Jokic. They was led
That
by
don't
Jalen
count then,
Green.
yeah.
It was led by Jalen Green, who had 34 points, super duper efficient. As you heard me and Wes talking about the month that he been having so
OG gotta
far.
speak on him, bro.
The month that he been having so far. Cam Whitmore continues to be a steady offensive piece for them, off the bench. Always going to give you about between 10 to 20 points, so that's good for him. He had 16 again last night with 9 rebounds, 7 for 11 from the field as well. I think we got Ocho. That's BJ coming back up. Man, Milo be throwing me off, bro. Yeah, that's really it, bro. I don't really have nothing to say. I mean, Jokic didn't play. Christian Braun had a good game. Jamal Murray looked like he had a good game. I think Russ was solid for the most part. He had 5 turnovers. Jamal had 5 turnovers. Not really the highlight. Is there anything to highlight you feel like what's in this game outside of Jalen Green performance?
Nah, Russ wasn't solid. Russ.
I seen your tweet, Wes. What was the I forgot what point of the game it was. It was like a super bad play or something.
He had 4 turnovers in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Completely unacceptable. He came out.
We said damn at the same time.
He came out on bullshit. And it's something I've said in the past. He has games where he just overpasses. And I mean, two of his
right.
like, bro, he posted a Fred VanVleet, literally bodied him to the point where he like had, you know how you get hit in your chest and you got to regain your balance, so you stumble backwards. And he was to the point where he was out of bounds. And this nigga tried to force a pass to DeAndre Jordan for no reason. Why he had a wide open layup. He does stupid shit like that, man, out of fear. I think just still he overthinks the game sometimes. But yeah, he started off with 4 turnovers in the first 6 minutes, and I think that's why the Rockets completely just blitzed them. Like, granted, obviously Jokic wasn't on the court, but we've seen the Nuggets play good basketball, bereft of talent, and I think that start kind of ended their night. And when you don't have a big margin of error, you can't have stuff like that happen. So That did happen, but I mean he turned it around in the second half, especially in terms of making shots. But the game was already out of reach. Like they played, I don't think they got the game within 10 points in the second half. I think it was always like a 12 to 15 point at least lead in the second half. So but yeah, credit to the Rockets, credit to Jalen Green. I did have a question. Like, if the Rockets get an all-star, who do you all think it should be? Or like, because I think that's a really interesting conversation at this point with the way that Jalen
They
has.
gotta get at least one.
Yeah.
You would think you would think they would get at least one. Probably Sengun, and that's my vote for him, Sengun, but I don't think he'll make it though. I think Jaren get in over him, but if it's not Sengun, it probably won't be nobody else.
Nah, it can't be Shingun.
Yeah, Sengun. Like, it's funny because I think that the Rockets will tell you, hey, Sengun is, and he is more consistent per se, but his consistency at his level, it's just not,
Yeah.
But if they were to get one, I am interested in who people would say. I saw some Jalen Green All-Star prop last night. Um, I think that it's a long shot there for obvious reasons, but yeah, I saw
Any
Ahmed
any
Thompson in
a- anybody from the Rockets have to be a coach vote.
obviously, absolutely.
Yeah, it has to be a coach. It has to be a coach vote for sure. Yeah, if it ain't Sengun, I don't know who it's gonna be. In my opinion, bro.
But in my opinion, bro, like I'm watching Shingun hoop. Like I'm not trying to knock him, but like some of these easy flip shots, he's just not converting on. It just leaves a lot to be like. If he made some of those flips, and then I think I wouldn't be mad at his All Star campaign because I just don't know. It seems like his game. I don't know. Like, am I wrong for that? Like, nigga, he be missing some bunnies consistently.
Yeah, Tween. If he played better, what you're saying is, if he played better, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah,
Absolutely, I agree with you on that. But my question was just, if they got one, who would it be? Not, do you think they're deserving, or anything like that? Just if they do get an All-Star nod, who it would be?
Yeah, my vote Sengun.
Yeah, and Miles answered. SOS in the chat answered with Amin. I don't
That
know if anyone else has
that
an
Jalen
answer
Green,
if
that
they're
that,
just like,
that Jalen
Well,
Green, that Jalen
what's the
that
topic?
Jalen Green shit too. It's like it's too. It's not all season. It's just now as of now type shit. So I don't think he gets in.
I mean, I also don't
I
agree
have
with
no
that.
clue.
You don't have a. I think people. Granted, Jalen hasn't been great, but I think people are off base on his season as a whole. He had a really bad month, but his
Yeah,
season as a whole has been solid. And I think like you don't take 7 games and get up to 56% true shooting. When it like 7 games doesn't do that. If you were like
yeah.
down around 50 or anything like that, in
The,
December he was solid. Um, November he
it,
sucked. Obviously, the 5 games of October he was really good, and then this month he's been really good. And yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. He's it's fair to say still not him as well. But yeah, I was just interested in that.
they probably won't get one though. To be honest, if you want to keep it like
They
all the way, keep it a
they
band, they
should they
probably won't
shouldn't
get
get
one.
one.
And we don't give a fuck if we get one.
Oh, now you come out the mic,
Yeah,
OG.
Come
yeah.
on,
All
man,
Now,
that
that's
we
now,
don't
now
give.
you
madness.
Y'all
come
can
out the
argue
mic.
that shit. We don't give a
There
fuck.
you
We want
go.
to win. We want to
There we
win games.
go.
Y'all can have the All-Star bids and
There we
all
go.
NBA and all that shit. We want to win.
Oh, no,
So y'all can
no,
keep all that.
yeah,
Keep it.
you don't
Keep it
want
on.
all
Keep
NBA.
it
but
Y'all
on.
got to
Keep
is
it
win
it
on
one.
the
good?
Y'all
record.
not winning nothing this year though.
Keep it on the record, nigga. Keep it on the record. Y'all want to
OG,
start
OG,
breaking
y'all,
What are y'all
down
winning
and
this year?
who's
see, I
better and
told
which
y'all. I
one
told
deserves
y'all.
more.
I
We don't
see
give a
it.
fuck. We'll let
It
y'all.
don't
We'll let
happen.
y'all decide who deserves who on our team deserves an
Uh,
All-Star nine. Y'all got
I
that.
don't.
We could care
OG,
less.
I was like you 2 years ago. I see this now. I see it now, boy.
y'all
I
say,
see it now,
well,
OG.
OG, would you be saying that
Boy,
Man, I don't give a damn about no All-Star nine.
April,
That's on my mama,
if April,
nigga. That's on my
April.
mama. That is
Yeah, I
on
see
my
it. Yep,
mama, nigga.
yep, yep.
What are
I
y'all
don't
winning this
give
year
a
though,
fuck
OG?
about no All-Star
OG, what are
nine,
y'all winning
nigga.
this year though?
a playoff
I already
game.
told you niggas that we weren't contending. Yeah, you know what you niggas remind me of? Stephen A. with the Cowboys.
But the way you
Because
talk, though,
hold
the way
on,
you talk,
nigga,
though,
I'm
Church,
talking. This niggas go to Stephen A. about the Cowboys is, yeah, but they not gonna win no Super Bowl. Nigga, okay, if that's what you niggas going on, because at first if we wasn't gonna do shit, we're gonna win shit. We're gonna win 41 games. We not so you niggas already know that shit is squashed. And now we didn't cross that bridge. Now y'all ain't gonna win no playoff game. Now it's you niggas ain't gonna win it all. Or y'all ain't gonna continue. You gonna get to the Western Conference Finals. You niggas keep on moving the motherfucking what they call it, the goalposts, nigga.
I
God
mean, but
damn.
as your team, I think though,
Shit.
in fairness, your team is like you have the fourth best record in the NBA. So your team has shown like expectations have to like you have to adjust the expectations, you know.
I
Don't they
guess.
have to increase? Don't they have to go up?
I guess. I mean, I kind of been where like I said, we not finna win no championship. I've never said that. So you niggas ain't come in here and try to hold me to that. And very few teams the first year making the playoffs after a rebuild even sniff any sort of second round, third round, any of that. I told you
Mine
niggas
did.
what I told you niggas from the jump. First round is probably where we gonna end up at. I just got through talking to niggas from the Rockets, and they pretty headstrong. Now we can do a whole lot more than that. We could potentially make it to the Western Conference Final. And I said, well, pump your brakes a little bit.
Oh
Just pump your
Lord.
brakes a little bit. I mean, you still gotta go through shit. You just don't roll into the playoffs. We here and we feel no, you gotta go through, you gotta experience it. It's a different level of physicality. The whole game is different. So I understand that you just don't roll up your first go round and then you Western Conference Finals. But you niggas around here, boy, y'all move the goalposts like a motherfucker. And like I said, I don't give a fuck about an All-Star now. I don't give a fuck if now nigga on my team ain't got no All-Star. We don't have an All-Star. I don't give a shit. Did we win? Are we winning games? Because you
Oh,
niggas care about the numbers from a personal standpoint. I care about the wins and the losses. That's what I care
OG,
about, the wins and the motherfucking losses. Nigga, y'all can keep all that other
O-
shit.
OG
OG,
ain't
that's you as a fan though. The players want
OG,
that shit.
OG ain't gonna lie
But you
to you
ain't
though.
talking to the players, low. Y'all niggas asking me. I don't give a fuck about it. There ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody. Jalen Green ain't in here. Shit, Sengun ain't in here. Y'all talking to me and what I
I know
think
for a
about.
fact Jalen Green want to be an all-star.
Yeah,
What?
he definitely
And I'm
would. He
not saying
definitely
he
would be an
wouldn't.
all-star.
What I will say,
Sengun wanted because of that.
I bet,
They need it because of that
I bet
money.
the vote. I bet the voters, the ones that do vote on all this, I bet they hoping Jalen Green keep this shit up because that shit could that can make life a whole lot easier for them in regards to selecting somebody. Because it is gonna look a little wild if a top 4 team in the league don't got like
Ain't
an
got
all star.
nope.
Nah. So it's just gonna be like, oh dang, the voters gonna get a little side eye from folk because they may not vote nobody from the Rockets. So it's just like I bet
Bro,
they
that
hoping
comes
Jalen
that
Green
there's a
comes
keep this
lot
back
of
to
shit up.
niggas in
produce.
the.
They don't have guys that produce though.
Y'all gotta stop saying this just
See,
Hey,
because.
here go this nigga.
individually,
Here come this nigga with this shit. See,
No,
that's
no, no.
game
OG,
one
OG,
argument.
OG.
That's
I promise you.
still
No,
the
no, no.
game one argument. We talk about getting
Bro.
new
But like,
information. This
if you
nigga
go
still
down
using
the
old
top
data.
teams, if you go down the list of the 5 best teams in the league, they got that one player that produces. That's the difference. Y'all don't have one player that produces every night.
But
Yeah,
somehow we win, which is the bottom line, right?
yeah.
But winning gotta go
It's a
with
team
how
effort.
Win
well.
is bottom line. We play to win, nigga. You niggas
And
play
it
for
goes
y'all
back
niggas
to what
judge
you
based on
said
stats. We
yesterday
play to win.
about
I
Darius
want to win. I
Garland
don't give a
team.
fuck
That
what a
shit
nigga
doesn't
do.
mean nothing.
OG,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was finna say, like, I know you said your expectations is just like first round, and that's that. But imagine being a basketball team who wins like 50 some games and you lose in the first round. Imagine
That's
how
not
to.
that's not that big a deal, man. You still gotta take everything into
Yeah,
context. If this was our third or fourth go round
Yeah.
consecutively, fuck yeah, nigga. Why we getting bounced in the first round? If we win 50 or 60 and it's our first time coming off a rebuild, nigga, that's almost expected. That's
right.
almost you can't say
oh,
based on the number of games you won, you should go. No, you
think
gotta take experience and all that into context.
the only reason I said that because like you might think I'll be joking, but I was like, this is literally how the Grizzlies were. They were playing whatever, and then was top 2 in the West, 50 some games, and I know for a fact is we were probably favored to beat Minnesota in that first series. We should have fucking lost to Minnesota in that first series in 2022, but we did. But I know if we would have lost, that would have been like, damn, the E4 won 56 games. I can't win a first round playoff series. That shit might be kind of fluky. But I get what you're saying when it comes to the experience aspect, but I would say if I was a Rockets fan, if they was to win 50 some games, 55 games, I at least want to win a playoff series. I ain't trying to go in the
It,
first round and
it's
I want to
different.
And
compete,
that's what I
make make
and
make
that's
Only
make the motherfucker look good type shit. But
the
like
my
only
I get
expectations
the
are
only
that my
not.
expectation real quick, Byron, my
Mhm.
expectations are that we will win a first round series. After that,
okay,
I'm playing with house
I
money.
got you,
After that, I'm
I got
playing
you.
with house money. I don't. After that, I'm playing. Of course, I want to go as far as we can. But at that point, I'm literally playing with house money because we ain't supposed to do shit no way. Fuck the record. Fuck the record. I'm talking about the experience. We never been here. We got 2 players on our team that well 3 if you include Jeff Green that have been to the playoffs. Right? So come on, man. The majority of this group is of 22-year-olds, 19, 20, 22-year-old niggas, never been in the
Yeah,
playoffs, don't even understand winning, but we expecting them to get in the playoffs to make some noise? Come on, man. Y'all smarter than that. You niggas know
yeah,
that
you
shit don't
got
work like that.
Yeah, and they it
you
was a
got a point,
different
OG.
it was a different West too for y'all, Miles. Like that,
Yeah, you right. It was.
y'all went up against another good team in the first round. So like for Houston, look at like that same. All right, so for example, like that same team that y'all went up against in Minnesota, they was in the West. They was what's called them year before last. What West Conference Finals, right?
That was in the conference finals last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
conference finals. So it's just like like the West is just different. Like Houston can draw either a vet team in the first round, or
where
shit they
they
can
had
draw the
two.
Spurs.
They could, bro.
Yeah, you
I
never
mean,
know.
I know this shit not gonna line up perfectly. They can fuck around and get Dallas first round.
Yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know how the
Like,
West.
young,
Like
yeah,
yeah, it's a tough time for a young up and coming team like Houston to have like a top
to
seed
be at the
like that.
top.
In
Yeah,
terms of playoffs, which I mean, I say tough shit. If I first go around, go be up against a veteran or like a veteran team, top to bottom for the most part, shit.
experience.
I take that. Yeah, I take that
Yeah, it's
experience. Like, yeah,
experience.
yeah. But we'll see. Because I mean, they can easily draw shit. They could draw the Spurs.
My or they can get or they can get the Kings.
Yeah, all the Kings.
It,
You
it,
never know.
it just depends on what draw they get when it comes around in April. To see
Now, as
who gonna
far as
be
that game
come
last
out there
night,
playing.
I'll be honest with you niggas, man. When I found out Jokic wasn't playing, I checked out. I literally checked out.
Shit, I don't
I
blame
didn't
you. Shit.
expect it to be a game.
Right.
All bullshit aside, I ain't expect that shit. I knew, and they played the day before. I checked out, bro. I finished watching that shit this morning. Shit, I was done. I wasn't finna stay up late when I knew we was finna throttle them niggas, and that's exactly what happened. That's what we supposed to do. I told you niggas y'all wasn't gonna like me, but we here, nigga. We here, and I'm popping my shit every motherfucking day. Every time I come in here, I'm gonna make you niggas mad. And that's my motherfucking angle. That's my goal. That's my intention. And I'm gonna try every motherfucking time, nigga. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, nigga. Yeah.
Look, yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, you're yelling over the regular season and expecting y'all to lose in the playoffs in the second round, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
was making
yeah.
sure I got that
Yeah, smart
understood.
ass. Yeah, smart ass.
So
You
you
right.
want
You
us to
spot
feel the
on.
type of way
You
how
spot
y'all
on,
winning
I
the
smart
ain't gonna
ass.
like? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, smart ass. Yeah.
I
Slick
ain't gonna lie
ass
to you,
nigga.
OG. I swear to God. I swear to God. Y'all get to the first round. Y'all beat whoever y'all play in the first round. Y'all get to that second round. Y'all win a game or two. That shit gonna change. It changed me, nigga. No cap.
So wait,
Right.
OG. So wait,
Nigga,
OG.
I know that shit gonna change, OG.
OG. But
We,
you feel like can't nobody in the league, especially in the West, mess with y'all. But OKC. So what? So like, what's
That
what
mean
will hold you back from seeing OKC in the Western Conference Finals? The experience, I guess.
I just went on a whole motherfucking rant, nigga.
Okay,
When the
okay,
last time?
okay. All right. You, the experience, basically the
Yeah.
experience and everything that you were just saying. Okay, I got you. Good luck, man.
man,
I'm
they
happy.
said they a lock
I'm happy for
for the
you.
semifinals. Okay.
I'm happy for you. I got a
No,
hell of
you
a team.
not. No, you ain't
Nah,
really happy for
y'all
me.
do
Stop
have a hell
lying.
of a team.
Stop lying,
Y'all
nigga.
have a
You
hell
ain't
of a
happy for
team.
me.
Oh, you gotta think about it. Ravens win this weekend. That's money back right there, right? And when I calculate everything I could potentially lose, it's all going to even out. It's going to be okay. Like
I
I'll be
don't even
fine. OG.
bring up the money, nigga. Your money spent. I wasn't even.
Uh,
I thought me and you knew that shit was over. What are you talking
nah, it
about,
ain't
nigga?
over. It ain't
If
over.
I give
It
you
ain't
some
over.
money, nigga, just because you asked to borrow something, nigga, it ain't because
Nah,
I
hell
ain't
no.
owe
You're
you nothing,
tripping.
nigga.
Hell
It
no.
ain't.
You're
I'm not
tripping.
gonna owe you
You
nothing, nigga. I'm telling you
tripping.
right
You're
now.
tripping.
You
You're
tripping, nigga.
tripping.
I'm not finna. Matter of fact, I can't think of now, nigga. Any I'm gonna owe some money to, nigga. You niggas finna owe me. I can let you hold something. You got to tell me when you'll get
Man,
it
hold
back though.
on. No, wait, hold on,
Apple pay
OG.
this.
Hold
Apple
You
on,
pay
hold
this
niggas can
on.
weekend,
hold
please.
something, nigga.
Apple Pay this
Let me
weekend,
check.
please.
Let me check
And
my
I'm gonna
shit.
be up.
I
Apple
ain't
Pay
gonna.
this weekend.
I
Right
ain't
after the
gonna
game.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, my shit ain't dead. You better hope we don't play you niggas
Your
in the
shit
playoffs.
dead,
That's our
nigga.
most recent bet. No cap. That's our most recent bet, OG. We play out in playoffs. That's our most recent bet. You better
That's
hope.
the only one you got. That's the only. But I think we
Boy,
got
you better,
another one.
OG, you better hope. You better hope them young niggas ready. You better
If we
hope them
play
young niggas
y'all,
is ready.
I tell you
You
what.
better hope them young. You
I
better
tell you
hope them
what. Let
young
me go
niggas
ahead
is
and say
ready,
this. I
OG.
go ahead and say it right now. You one of them niggas I ain't afraid of playing in no playoffs. I don't give a fuck when we play you. First round, second
Man,
round,
look,
third round,
OG,
whenever, nigga.
OG.
I ain't
You
worried
better
about you
hope.
niggas.
You
You
better
one of them
hope
niggas
them
I ain't
young
worried
niggas
about.
is ready. Nigga,
Okay.
playoff John Morant is another nigga. You better.
Say, man, I got a nigga that's just as that. I got a nigga that's just as athletic as John Morant, and he about 4 or 5 inches taller.
Man,
Ask John
man,
Morant
look.
about it.
You know what?
Ask John
You
Morant.
know
He
what?
know
You
who
know
he
what,
is. All you
OG?
gotta do is
You know what? You
ask
know
John
what,
Morant. He
OG?
know.
You know what,
Huh?
OG? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? We also got another nigga who y'all have never played. Who gonna be back next week?
I got a nigga
That
you ain't
done get
seen too. I got a nigga you
my young
ain't
nigga done
seen too.
gained 20 pounds. My young nigga
I
done
got a
gained
nigga
20
you ain't
pounds a
seen. A
month.
nigga you talking about? My
I
niggas can
OG.
guard that nigga you talking about.
Shit, he ain't take my
I got a nigga that ain't played you ain't seen too. And my
okay.
nigga can guard that nigga. That same young nigga you talking about?
Okay.
My nigga will put that nigga in a headlock. Now,
Man,
my nigga
stop
will
it.
put that nigga in a motherfucking chokehold. That nigga,
Ain't nobody gonna
my
do that shit
niggas
to
over here,
GG,
nigga, we
bro.
turn
Stop
water
it.
off. We turn
All
water off
right.
over here, nigga. We
In the
niggas
play
be having
in the
free flow,
playoffs,
water
OG.
be flowing. Nigga fuck with
Okay.
us, it's a drip. Drip, drip,
Okay. It's a drip.
drip.
All
Nigga, I'm just telling you,
right.
that's what it's gonna be, nigga. That's what my niggas do. We turn water off around here, nigga. Ask me, nigga, but you know that. Why am I even out of
Man,
you out of
OG, that's
all niggas?
fine.
Out of all
OG,
niggas, we the three
OG,
old
look.
you
Oh,
niggas.
look.
2 of them with your niggas was playing.
That's
So
fine.
stop, Miles.
That's
Now,
fine. You can three your niggas in the regular season, bro. It's okay.
but
Don't
in the
give a
play,
fuck
I'm
about
not worried
that.
about it.
That's
Only niggas I'm
fine.
worried about is OKC. Them the only niggas.
So,
Them the only niggas
so look, if that's the case, OG, I'm with Ev. Y'all should make the quarterfinals then.
But we
I'm
gonna
with
get it.
Ev
Bro,
on
We
this
gonna
he
one.
get
playing he
we
playing both sides of the fence,
Oh
we
bruh.
God.
here's the deal. We gonna
He
get in
playing
our
both
way at
sides of the
some point,
fence,
right?
bruh.
We gonna get in our way because of inexperience at some point. Now your team
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with
not
Ev.
worried about. Your team I'm not worried about. But we gonna get in our way at some point because we ain't never been there
I
before.
think I
I
get what
hope you
he's
niggas can
saying,
understand that simple language.
but
What's
I
he
hope
crazy
you
was
really
niggas can
say it. He
understand that.
won't just come out and say it outright. But what he really
But
trying to say is,
tell him fix his
I
tone a little
know if
bit
we
though.
listen, he really saying, I know if we face OKC, we're gonna lose. I don't know
Eric.
which other team is guaranteed to beat us, but like, so he won't say, "Oh, I'm also worried about the Mavericks," or "I'm also worried about the Lakers." I'm also worried about the Grizzlies, etc. Because it's like I can't pick which one of those teams will beat us, but he knows they're gonna lose to some other team as well. It's just I know for sure, definitively, we face OKC, we lose that series. The rest of these teams, I don't know which team is gonna beat us, but I know we're gonna get eliminated. Which really shows you he don't really have that
What is
confidence
this
in his
nigga
team.
talking about?
But that
What
it
did you
is what
just
it
say,
is.
nigga?
He don't really have that confidence in
The
his
fuck?
team. He don't really
I'm
have
over
he
trying to eat this
he
chicken
don't
and
really
listen
have
to
that
you two,
confidence
nigga.
in his
I done
team.
got
Hey,
lost, nigga.
hey,
Yeah.
man.
I'm over
Nah,
He
trying
don't
to
this
have
eat
that
this
nigga
chicken.
confidence.
over.
Y'all
West
know I'm right.
confused me like a
Y'all
Hey,
know I'm
motherfucker,
right.
nigga.
man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you want to
Y'all
subscribe
know I'm
already.
right.
I'm gonna finish eating this chicken, nigga. Y'all know I eat chicken every day. I'm about to finish eating this one. And I'll holler at you niggas in a minute. I don't want to be smacking all in here. I'm gonna buy me some more when I get your money, though.
Make sure you Apple Pay
Bro,
Sunday,
that
man.
man, OG is
Apple
funny
Pay
as
Sunday, pronto.
funny as
Yo,
hell,
Ed, what
bro.
game we on?
Hornets and Jazz now.
Okay.
But Hornets and Jazz don't know too much what went down in this one. Yeah, facts. I was just about to say that. Make sure y'all like the video. Y'all, 58 people in here. This video should probably get to 30 likes now. We had 18 likes on this video. When y'all come in here, by the way, do me a favor and just like the video. Like as you come in, obviously drop the emoji, greet, good morning. Good morning right back. Obviously to y'all, I'm grateful for supporting the platform and being a part of the platform, especially the members. It means a lot to me. If you are not a member, I would love for you guys to become members. I just changed the little membership badge to the logo, the Fact and Stats logo, and I want to change the colors on them joint as far as the different months. I got to try to look into that today. Y'all had some generic thing that changed colors. I don't like that. I put it as the Fact and Stats logo. To become a member, it's the link in the description. It's 3 different levels you can join as. You'll have the ability to send different customized emotes in the chat. And I'm going to make it a point of emphasis this weekend to improve those emotes as well, whether I have to watch videos to do myself or get somebody to do it for me as well. So thank y'all for the support. Love all the members. Love everybody that's in here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Picked up 4 new subscribers last night via TikTok, and hopefully I can pull up some more today, and also the rest of this weekend and even next week. So all 60 of y'all, thank you. Fact and Stats is a daily sports show Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. For anybody that do not know, Fact and Stats is a daily sports show Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. For anybody that do not know, High Life or Sir High Life Carter, thank you, brother. Thank you. We move. Hornets got the win last night. Mark Williams, man, he's playing really damn good basketball. And I always said he's gonna return, and they want to see what they get out of LaMelo, Mark, and B Mill. And if you want to include Miles in that, cool. For me, I think those are the 3 right there, and then you can include Miles as well, if you want. Here nor there. And Mark Williams, man, I just really want to highlight him in this whole little segment for this game because he had 31 points, 13 rebounds last night. He's averaging 14-8 on the season with 65% from the field. And if you look at his recent games, why I'm highlighting it so much, as soon as the minutes started to uptick, his performance upticked. So let's just see here, 3, 5. He has a double-double in 5 out of his last 7 games. The only 2 games that he did not get a double-double, and he fell 1 rebound short in both. He blocked, shot at the rim. He's a lob threat. He's great rebounder, finishes around the rim. He's a good center for LaMelo, and that's why they highlighted getting him in the draft. I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, like it was a draft night trade or something like that, or they picked him outright. I think the Pistons and the Knicks made a trade with Jalen Duren. I can't remember correctly, but either way, they had an idea of Mark Williams and what he could be as a front court big or big man with LaMelo. And healthy, he's been effective. He's being effective this year. So he played his most minutes of the season last night with 36. He only missed 2 shots, he had 13 rebounds, 1 block, 2 steals with 31 points. So shout out to Mark Williams. That might be a career high, to be honest with you. That might be a career high. Might need to fact check that, to be honest, without with me just saying that. Now to circle to the box score in the game, Melo had 27 and 9. B Mill had 20 points, 3 steals, 3 for 10 from 3. The Miles Bridges came in with a double-double himself with 25 and 10. No bench production for real, outside of Cody Martin with 9 points. And then when you look at the Jazz side of things, a couple of guys got to rest. We didn't see Lauri Markkanen, we didn't see Colin Sexton, but we did see Keontae George return to the lineup. So they started a young backcourt, second-year guy and a rookie with Keontae and Isaiah. Keontae immediately returned after missing like 6-7 games in a row and had 26 points, 6 assists. Got able play free. Shot 13 threes, shot 22 times, and that came out with a good scoring output for him. Bryce Sensabaugh is quietly having a good stretch of offensive outputs. He had 19 points last night. Also got to shoot 16 field goal attempts. And Eubanks came in off the bench as well with 11 and 8. So
they need to be making more room for Collier, man.
You didn't need to move out
like
there.
no double last night, but he
I need.
should have taken more shots. He should have got more.
But he nice.
He is.
Yeah. Isaiah's tough. I don't see, but can I realistically, like going forward? I mean, obviously, Sexton, Clarkson is not in their future plans, right? Is there a world where Isaiah and Keontae can play off of each other in the backcourt though? Like, how y'all think that?
And that's
what I'm saying. That don't make sense.
Bro, Keontae he's not a star. He doesn't have that potential. He's not going. It may be Collier doesn't have all-star potential, but I think Collier's a better lead guard. He just is.
Yeah.
Keontae, nah, bro. He another Jordan Clarkson. I don't believe in Keontae. Just not at that level. Like a lot of people feel like he can become a star. Yeah. I just don't see it. I see a high volume, mid efficiency guy, which I don't. And shoot first guard, because I don't think Keontae, like in comparison to Collier, he doesn't see the court the way Isaiah does. He doesn't set things up the way Isaiah does. He doesn't manipulate defenses the way Isaiah does. Like, come on, man. It's clear to me. Like, if you're moving forward and you want to have a lead guard and build around him, I think it's Collier, man.
You're saying he another Anthony. Is that what you're saying, Wes?
I don't know, but Jordan Woods, like, please remember who you support, bro. These little trolls, You're a Laker fan. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah, OG. I think that's
You're a
what he's
Laker
saying. As a
fan.
lead guard, he taking Isaiah over Keontae.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keontae's rookie
Yeah.
year was nasty though. When
What
they
you mean
put that
nasty in what way?
like good, he was hooping. Like they
Oh
put
yeah,
the
when they put the
ball
ball in his hand, yeah, yeah.
exactly. Like they put the you feel me? He start showcasing his talent. I don't know, but yeah, Collier, bro, he nice too. It's gonna be tough. I don't know where they go from here. Speaking of that, what's going on with marketing though? Like,
He was just hurt.
no, I'm not saying. I'm talking about like last year he was hooping it. Is he just so he's constantly hurt all throughout the year? Because
Yeah, I
Nah,
mean,
I haven't been really paying attention.
he's been hurt this year, and he hasn't played as well as he played last year. But um, when you're in a situation like that, even if you can play through injuries, they're always cautious because they know they're not trying to win. So they sit you for extended stretches, and then also he was forced. Like even though Collins, I think in the games I saw when Collins started, he was playing the 3. He wasn't playing the 4. So I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's just been a little wonky for him at times because when Collins isn't in the lineup and he gets to operate as a 4, and he just has a better mismatch, like better advantages. And I think that he plays better being a 4 than he does like being a 3. And I feel like a lot of times, at least offensively, when Collins was playing, he operated a lot of times as a 3, in my opinion, um, as opposed to a 4, a stretch 4, you know.
all right. Um, did I answer your question good enough to me?
Nah, it definitely did.
Remember, I said we are going to take this approach with Lillard before the year. He had to come to the front of his short, like just sit tight this year. I'm just not watching NBA no more if they get flagged. What's wrong with them getting flagged?
I mean, it's better than Brooklyn get the Nets getting them
Yeah, the
or the
Nets are ass.
Hey, Wes, I got a question for you.
All right, talk to me.
Around Keontae and Collier. I hear you, but can you talk? And I mean, what does Collier bring from a skill standpoint? Because when I look at those two, I get what you're saying because with Keontae, and I've been watching him since he was in high school around here in the ninth grade. He's more of a scorer. He's not a lead guard at all. And he didn't play that in college. He didn't play that in high school. He's more of a two guard, but he's a kind of a smaller two guard. Was he 6'3", 6'4", something like that?
Right.
And Collier's probably, I think he's about 6'3", 6'4", too. And I know he plays more of a lead guard position, but from a skill standpoint, I would lean Keontae, quite by a large margin. Would you agree that Keontae's a little more skilled than Collier? If so, what does Collier bring to the table from a skill standpoint that Keontae doesn't, if anything?
I think Keontae's skill set, which I think it's a scoring skill, but it matters. Like I'm not trying to downplay it, but I don't think that, again, like you said, an undersized guard, if he's going to be a 2, if he
Mm-hmm.
has to operate as a 2, he's going to be undersized.
Mm-hmm.
And to be like, granted, he's young, he's only 21, so I'm not telling you he's not going to be a good player. My comments were about obviously the lead guard thing. When it comes to the skills that I would want my lead guard to have to operate, I definitely prefer Collier. And then when it comes to just skill in general and like getting the shots, and scoring the basketball, I don't mind anyone saying they lean Keontae. I just to what like to what avail? Like I don't think it goes anywhere
Yeah,
in
because I don't
terms
think.
of lead.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I was going to say real quick. I don't think Keontae will ever be a lead guard. I don't think he's not built that way. He's more of a scorer. He can shoot it, but
Yeah,
does
so him
Collier?
as a 2 guard, understanding he's undersized. What
Yeah.
what do you feel is like the advantage of leaning towards him,
Well,
or are you
as a
saying
lead,
they can just operate together?
I don't think there's a world where I don't think I ever see Keontae as a lead guard. I don't think he's built that way. And I think if you do that, you're probably taking away from his strong suit, which is putting the ball in the hole. I want him focusing on putting the ball in the hole. I think ultimately, I guess I don't really I don't really have a problem with your argument. From a point guard perspective, I would probably lean more Collier, just from a pure point guard perspective. But I think that would also, I think he's gonna come with some challenges too, because he's not that decent of a shooter, right?
Yeah, he's not a great shooter, and that does matter.
Yeah.
I think again, just specifically, and you've already acknowledged that you wouldn't put him at a lead guard, him being Keontae. So I get that, but just specifically, I don't believe in the two small guys in the backcourt model unless they're like really, 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 really good.
Yeah,
And I don't think
he's not
they,
overly athletic. He's not any of that. Okay.
yeah,
Okay,
I
I
don't
see your
think they
point.
have that. And as a scorer and or shooter, I don't think Keontae. Now again, I'm not I'm not trying to kill the kid. I hate that it has to come off this way, but it's like I don't think he has the upside as a shooter, nor as a scorer in general for me to be like, okay, I'm moving into the future with him as my two guard. And Collier, and again, it may be too premature for Collier as well. I just like he's had a limited sample, but I think as he's gotten extended minutes, he's shown, hey, no, I can play basketball. Not I especially doing what I've always done, which is having good feel for the game, being a floor general, having good pacing, being able to beat guys off the dribble, etc. All those things that you want to see, he has, and I think it's more so about okay, giving him like an extended leash because he wasn't playing to start the year like at all.
Yeah.
So as he gets more opportunity, I just feel like I've seen the necessary tools to be like, okay, I know he could become a lead guard, even if he's not a star. He could become a lead guard on a team, even if he peaks out somewhere around like where Mike Conley peaked out. Okay, well that's a good lead guard for your franchise. And
Yeah, that's
then
fair.
building off of that, as opposed to Keontae, I just don't I don't know what he becomes. Like I just
A scorer off the bench, probably something like
yeah,
that.
and that's
Yeah.
why I compared him to Clarkson. And he may have more upside than Clarkson, maybe. But yeah, that's what I see for him.
They got too
Um,
many of them guards that are built like that. They got about three. They got Sexton, Keontae, Clarks. It's a bunch of, I don't know. It's got some
mhm,
redundancy over there. But yeah.
absolutely.
All right, cool.
Yep. Yeah, man. Damn. Yeah, man. On to the next game. Again, shout out to the Hornets for looking. Well, not even just shout out to the Hornets. Shout out to Mark Williams. Like I said, I want to keep shouting out Mark Williams for what he did, and how he been playing this season. Coming off an injury, man, he missed a lot of time. He ain't played basketball in a long time. And I'm glad that he's being healthy so far, and it's all coming together. And he's putting it together alongside LaMelo B. Mill and Miles. I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. Next game, we had man. I heard Ant missed a three in this joint, Mo. Like to tie the game up. I missed it. Not
Rigged
saying
out
that.
too, bro. He almost cashed that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that joint, Mo. I seen the first. We watching the first quarter. The Warriors came out blazing. In the first quarter, played great basketball. Got to a 34-12 lead. Even had Dennis knocking down some threes. They started Santos. Curry came off looking really damn good in the first half. But he had 18 off the bench. The whole nine. The Warriors were playing good basketball to start that game. And then the Wolves, obviously, they're going to make that punch. They're going to make that push. They got it down. They came back. Man, they just got it down. They came all the way back, actually. Ultimately ended up losing by 1 point. And started off slow scoring-wise. Still ended the game with 28 points. Dante also had 28 points with that backcourt. Been probably starting like the last 5 games together. Both shot okay, but shot good from three and came up with the same amount of points. Jaden McDaniels had 14 points. Julius Randle had 17 and 6. And then Rudy played 29 minutes, shot 2 times, had 7 points, 10 boards. And now to get him 15 off the bench. I know Tween probably going to chime in a little bit more or deeper on this game. What you got to say about this game, Tween?
I was really gonna say I didn't like this. Like they benched my nigga Julius at the end. Bro, Randall gets that rebound late in the game. You feel me? That's all I wanted to say, to be honest. Like, it's a bad loss. They put themselves in a big hole. You feel me? In that first quarter, they came back with that second unit. They try to make it a game. They kept leaving Curry open, like off ball, and Nas Reed, man, they had a couple miscommunications. He made them pay and shit. The shot West was talking about, you feel me? And could have made that one, you feel me, to really go up, but it is what it is. Like I don't like. That's about it.
Anybody else? They got that want to say anything about this
Yeah,
Wolves and
I
Warriors
enjoyed
game?
this
Dang, Tween
game.
didn't have much to say. That's how you know they suck for real.
I
Jesus
enjoyed this
Christ.
game. But yeah, they let Curry. And again, it's not like Curry's an incredible player. So some of it you just you gotta take your L's. But I think in the fourth quarter, last 3 minutes when it really mattered and they needed to get stops, they on back to back or back to back to back. It was 3 possessions in a row. They lost sight of Curry. Like they ain't allowed themselves to get picked. They did a screen action. And really it was more of a give and go. Like Curry had the ball, gave it, got and then was coming off of a screen, got it back, and Ant just didn't stay connected. They had another possession where something similar happened, but Curry missed. And then the last possession, and again, it was a bit of a broken play because it was like the Warriors had missed a shot. They had gotten a rebound. People were scrambling and everything, but they lost Curry again. Like, and his off-ball movement, man. Like, I know it gets annoying with like listening to Warrior fans speak on it and constantly like he's the best. But if that's your introduction to basketball, and the first, like for a lot of Warriors fans, as we've noted in facts and stats, their introduction has been Curry for some of them, or when they really started paying attention. Man, imagine starting to pay attention, and the first thing you see is a guy who's that gifted and talented moving off ball. Cause he's just it's so special. It's otherworldly, man. He
Wes, I'm
moves off
not.
ball so well,
Come on, you
and he
better.
relocates so well. I
Wes, you
can't
better.
what?
But he say wrong or crazy.
I'm talking
Like,
about
bruh,
this in this particular game. They
that's
went.
literally what
They went.
happened down the stretch.
They went to sleep on routine off ball actions. Like this was a bad.
Okay,
I'm not gonna say and Curry. Yeah, Curry, but bro, he's butt naked open. Like bro, he's wide open. They
which
they're
which is why
sleeping. That's
I
bad
held the Wolves
defense.
accountable. But did you not hear me hold the Wolves accountable?
That's just not Curry's Curry, bro. He gonna cook
Okay, never mind.
anybody, but you can't give the best shooter of all time them type of looks. That's all I'm saying, bro. I
I
heard
agree
what you
with
were
you,
saying,
Twin.
but you
I agree with you. You're right. I absolutely agree with you. You can't give them those looks, and they do need to be held accountable. So I'm with you, brother.
Yo, Tweed, dog. You bring a really good, like, interesting spark to the show. Like every time you talk, not even spark, perspective is the better word. Um, to the show, man. I mean, man, you're funny, bro. You're funny. Not like it. Sometimes that's not in a good way though, but like you're funny though.
Bro, what?
Like, like
I'm just
you're.
I'm just talking hoops. I just love the game. You feel me?
Nah, I respect it. I respect it for sure. I respect it for sure. Is that it for the Wolves and the for the Warriors? Good win for the Warriors though. I want to say that. Um, Curry made an interesting comment in a prep. Not
No,
even
that's
interesting.
not it. I want to shout out Dante, but go ahead. Read his comment.
Curry
Nah, Dante
Curry was
was
like
hooping. He tried to
he
walk us down.
he said freaking basically echoing what him and Kerr said the other day as far as don't jeopardize the future or whatever to make a move now. He was like, let us figure this shit out. Simple put. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna figure out, but I mean, he got some hope and some confidence in his roster. So, as a leader, you're supposed to say, as a leader, you're supposed to say things like that. So.
Kerr said the right thing, bro. Like, no funny. He basically just said, like, look, if you trade away.
No, that is the right thing.
I think he said like 7. I don't know what exact number he said, but basically, if you trade away a bunch of future first round picks to get a player like to help you possibly it's not even guaranteed you're gonna win. That's just help you possibly win now. That's irresponsible.
It is honest, and the reason why I don't got a problem with it, and I think the other day when I brought up the comment, I think I reacted how I shouldn't have. I think the reason why I don't got a problem with it now because we did what we needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Throughout our tenure over the last 12 years, I would say 10, 11 years, we did what we needed to do. We got 4 championships. We had a lot of fun. A lot of great basketball was on display on a night-to-night basis. Unanimous MVP. It's no need to trade first round pick in 28, 29 when you know I'm not going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree. I actually like what Curry said. Don't put yourself in a tough spot in the future. When like what Lo was basically saying, the championship not a guarantee right now if you were to make a move. So I respect it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I respect it.
Niggas wanted him to be selfish and be like, nah, fuck the future. Fuck those picks. Just help me out now.
Yeah. That's kind of what, because the future doesn't matter. Like, I think
it don't matter to staff, maybe. Well,
and it really doesn't matter to you all either. To
me, yeah, I don't really give a fuck either. You right?
I didn't mean you all like fans, but respect. I meant like the organization, the immediate future after Steph is going to be terrible. It's going to suck. It's supposed to, though. Like you don't have that next player on your roster. Steph is also Steph is also too good right now currently for you all to bottom out completely to get that next potential star, all-star, or even superstar level player. You don't like have the bandwidth to do it. So unless something falls your way miraculously, it's not going to happen. So at that point, you say, hey, let's prioritize Steph's last few years, try to go get another championship. Okay, we have 4. Let's go get a 5th. And if it does not happen, cool. But to say, hey, we want to prioritize the future as well as the present, but not actually you're not prioritizing the present.
But listen though, Wes. In the same breath, I agree with what you say, right? You're gonna be bad after Steph. If you're gonna be bad, why would you not at least want to have your picks so you can work towards getting better? What's the point if you know you're gonna be bad after Steph? Why would I then trade my first round picks after Steph, knowing that I'm gonna need those premier players at the top of the draft?
I agree with that, but that's when you pivot off of this now thing. To me, I don't believe in trying to balance yourself. Like it's like being on a balance beam. It's standing sideways, and instead of having the sturdy fucking foundation, now you have one of those little rolly balls that you see the little niggas at the halftime show stand on to balance themselves. And that's what y'all are doing. Y'all are on a balance beam with nothing but a little rolly ball in the middle and trying to balance it on both sides of the spectrum. And it's like, you can't do that. You got to pivot in one direction because, again, you're also taking away from picks in this year and next year and potentially the year after when these are some good drafts. We don't know if obviously we expect great prospects to be there in 2030, but we don't know. We don't know if we're going to have the prospects that you all have available in these next
shit. I ain't gonna lie. You see Gilbert Arenas' son, he coming down the line.
I'm just saying, it's just a weird position to be in and to say, hey, we want to prioritize the future, but also we're going to try to be competitive now. I think they're just lying.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm agreeing with Wes. Like, in my opinion, I'm not trying to disrespect Curry, but if Curry was let's say he was performing to that level, this is an MVP level player, we got to try to go all in. This is a clear cut number 1. I'm pretty sure they would be in a position to look for
stars that are disgruntled.
Wait, how is this agreeing with West? You ain't say nothing West said.
No, I'm talking. I'm adding to it. This is my own thoughts. He said his little bit. Then I'm adding to it. You feel me? I'm saying if they were really trying to do what they trying to do, but if Curry was playing at that, if he was averaging 30 and they kept losing these type games, they 20-20, bro. Like you telling me if Curry was hooping like that, they wouldn't go all in?
I hear Tween. I hear West too. And again, like I said, this is why I changed my stance. And I like Curry and Kurt Angle. I'm almost certain if I could talk to them or we could have them on this platform right now, they will probably echo some of the same things that I'm saying right now. Listen, we gave you we had 4 championships with a couple more final appearances in that time frame. You know what I'm saying? 2-peat, could have did 3-peat. We just won 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, whatever the case may be, 3 years ago. And I'm gonna take something from what Tween just said. If Steph was at that 8 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago level, then yeah, probably they would go all in or make another push or make another reach because it probably can look realistic. But I just think that looking at this roster, looking at this team, to them, it does not make sense to do that when at the end of the day, it's not a guarantee. This is a tough NBA or tough association. We all in here said if they were to get Lauri Markkanen, that's still not making them Western Conference Finals and or Finals threats. We said, I remember that comment.
They Steph said out his own mouth after the game, sitting on the scores table last night. I think that if we have time to gel and blah 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 blah, we can compete with anybody. So you mean to tell me if you think that already with this team is presently constructed, you can't tell me then if you think you make another move, you can't compete with anybody like on a high level.
But
Steph
but
ownership is
fans
different. That's Steph,
lying
though. That's a
So
leader.
yes, I'm saying they're
saying
lying.
you can compete with
They're just
anybody,
lying. It's
bro.
okay.
That's
No,
you having
Steph is lying.
confidence in
Yeah, Steph
yourself.
is lying.
Yeah,
But the
That's
ownership,
as long
lying.
yeah.
That's probably not true. I give
As
it to you.
long as
That's
we
probably a
acknowledge
lie.
that, I'm cool. Like as long as we acknowledge that they're
Yeah, I'm
lying, I'm
pretty sure
cool.
that's a lie, bro. But you know damn well, like nigga not gonna like. Come on, a nigga on the media is not gonna say nothing like yeah, fuck it, our season over. Like, of course you gonna say some
Nah,
shit
but
like
there's a
that,
middle.
bro.
There's a way. I think there is a way to like to skate that question. He went a little further than just the middle ground. I think if you listen to his post game comments, in my opinion,
Yeah, he
like
wants people to believe. I agree with Jordan. He's trying to get people to believe that hey, we still have a shot. It's currently constructed, and it's all about gelling and figuring. Hold on. Can you still hear me?
yeah, I like
All
it.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
got
just
you.
disconnected my Wi-Fi. But okay. So gelling and figuring things out and being on one accord, getting everything moving in the right direction. And we can make a push this year, which is complete BS. And we talk about teams being in purgatory and how bad it is to just sit there. And they're doing that right now. And they're like, that's going to continue to be the thing. Last year, it was playing, no playoffs. This year, it may not even be playing. They are half a game up. And if Phoenix has the tiebreaker, they're out of the play-in. So, like, granted, still a lot of basketball left to be played. But if Phoenix ends up
Yeah, that's not
finishing
even.
with,
They're like 3 games from the 5th seed. Like I don't like. That's not even like that's. It's a whole half of basketball left.
if you believe they're good enough to make that surge, all respect, all just do. I
I
don't think
mean,
they are.
it's not even that, right? It's just that surge that you're talking about is not no like they don't need to win. They don't need to go on no 10-game win streak, bro. They just need to win a couple games. Like it's not like
Yeah,
it's
you need
far out
other
of
teams
reach.
to
You
lose
feel
and
me?
you need to win, and other teams are going to get healthier. Like we can go through this. Ed, you could also pull it up. Look, bring up the standings, please, if you don't mind, because this is one of those things that just I don't know. It sticks in my side like a thorn because it's Sack is in front of them. Okay, maybe they pass Sack. They're not as talented as Sack though, but they have the best player between the two teams. And I would say the best coach between the two teams. So maybe they can pass Sack. Okay, cool. Minnesota, maybe they even pass Minnesota as well. Cool. Still in the play-in. Dallas, do I believe they're passing Dallas, who's getting healthier? Absolutely not. Do I believe they're passing the Lakers? Depends on how down you are on the Lakers. I don't think the Lakers drop below the Warriors even though it's close. Like it's not too many games that separate them. They're separated by 2 games. I get it. but I don't think they fall below them with LeBron and AD barring injury. Just a more talented team. The Clippers, same thing, more talented team. We went through these teams. I am stamping 3 staying above them. And I'm saying maybe they jump 2. Okay, they're still in the play-in, low.
Okay,
So
so
at that point,
go ahead, my fault.
no, my last question. At that point, it's okay, now we have a home playing game. If we're able to win, we get into the playoffs. If we don't, and we get into the playoffs as the 8th or 7th seed. So we're either facing OKC, and maybe you say, oh, if we can face the Rockets, we can get to the second round. And much respect. Maybe that makes it worth it. But if not, we're talking about either you're facing OKC or the Rockets potentially. And if you face OKC, your season is over. So you did all of this just to go home in the first round? Or not make the playoffs and just be playing and get eliminated in the playoff, or be playing and get eliminated? I don't know, but you tell me how you feel about it.
I mean, to me personally, bro, I already said, bro. It's like I'm, If Steph never win another ring to me, bro, I'm fine, bro. I'm not like I don't really, and I'm pretty sure he might. I think I'm pretty sure he's fine too, bro. Like he, of course, he does want to win, right? I'm not sitting here telling you Steph doesn't want to win no more. But nigga, if he let's say he has what is he 36 right now? Let's say he got 2 more seasons left, 3 more. I don't see him going. I don't see him playing long enough to become like a corner JJ Redick type nigga. Like, I don't see that him doing that. So let's say he got like 2 more seasons left in him, right? Why would you? I just don't see why you would sell your future for that, bro.
It's
Like
just crazy
to
low.
still not even possible, like to still possibly not. You could still be a first round exit, still be a second round exit, regardless. If you
I was
and you
hella
sold your
focused.
It's
future, so
just
now
crazy
what?
because like I'm with you. It's just that like, and this goes back to the post game comments. There's a way. It just doesn't jive with what he's been saying, and I think there's a way to speak in the middle. And I think he's media savvy enough to know
You
that.
went
That I think
quiet. Hold on.
he speak his true feelings. Like after in the presser, like in the press room, not the one that I was just talking about. He said word for word, well, pretty much word for word. If you think I'm happy just being on an average team, you're crazy. So like, it don't mesh. Like the two things just don't mesh, bruh. Like I, with how they're moving as an organization and kind of with what we're talking about, we can say we think that he's okay with where they are in the 4 rings and shit, but it just don't mesh with him forcefully saying otherwise consistently whenever he has a mic in front of him.
And
I
I,
mean,
I
all
want to
he
read
said.
their draft capital in the
You
coming
said what,
months.
Ev?
After once about to read the draft cap, but I mean, Jordan. I mean, he said get him time to jail. He can think that he don't want to be on the average team. He can think that they can become a good team, which they probably could be. They probably could be a good regular season team this year, but they very much so can still lose in the playoffs just because you're a good team and you're a championship team.
Yeah. I think you just gotta watch. I don't know if you watched it. Yeah, you just gotta watch it, bro. Like
All right, so where is it? Are we watching right now?
it's it's his post game. It's his presser. I mean, you can probably search Curry average or something.
How long? So what did you watch? How long was the video?
The clip that I watched was just that question and answer, because he was responding to like the internet, and he was responding to, like, people on the internet, blah blah blah, and all that shit.
Was this presser with him on the court
I
still, or
think
like him?
No,
at the
this is
podium?
not the court one. This is
Okay,
and we don't got to bog it down, but this is the one where he's actually in the press room.
Okay.
Oh, okay, well, it's not on KB's page.
Yeah, no, I watched both of them yesterday. That's what I was saying. That's because I had that context too when I was listening to what y'all were saying. It's like, I don't know, bro. He sounded like somebody that, at least his tone to me, sounded like somebody that actually still want to win. And that could just be me reading his tone wrong, but I don't know.
No, he made a comment this summer about something about the team, basically signaling that he still wants to win. So I definitely agree with that. But like I said, bro, I don't know, bro. I think he loves the organization so much, and the higher ups, obviously Laker is out.
And he could be conflicted. Like he could be actually conflicted. Like
Yeah,
I think he
niggas
just
keep saying trade Curry. Like that decision is fully on Steph Curry, bro. Like the organization is not gonna trade Curry unless Curry ass out. And I think there's something to be said, bro, in Curry brain, bro, and shit in my brain too. There's something to be said about a nigga staying with one team staying with one organization his whole career and retiring with that organization, bro. Like I think that's what he wants, bro. He doesn't want to go anywhere else.
So
I
low.
I 1000% agree with that, and I think quickly the draft capital moving into the future.
Hold on, low. My bad. I mean West. My bad. Because that's gonna take it to. Can you do that right after this video right here, please? Just right after this. Right after this video. I just want to hear this real quick. All right, this is the joint that Jordan saw.
That aspect.
Anybody who thinks that I'm okay with just being an average basketball on an average basketball team is insane. Take whatever I said. I still stand on it, but that doesn't mean that you're not in a situation where you're trying to get better, make appropriate moves that help you do that. Mike knows that. We've talked about it. That's the expectation for me, trying to help lead the team where we want to go. Again, that doesn't mean that you're reckless. What people's definition of that is where I was talking about the Twitter fingers thing. Like, trade machines are fun, but what does that actually look like? So we're gonna handle our business. Mike's gonna handle his, and see where we end up.
All right, go ahead, Wes, before I respond back to that.
I don't think there was nothing wrong with what he said. Oh, go ahead, Wes.
Me either.
They have their first. They own their own first for the next 5 years. The next 5 drafts.
Good. That's good.
I'm saying. So again, you're not complete.
Facts,
I don't think
High
you're completely mortgaging the future by offering up two first-round picks. And
No.
again, you can't trade back-to-back years. So again,
Yeah, you're literally not allowed to mortgage the whole future.
Exactly.
So that's the
and there's a limit. I wouldn't go 3. I would probably try to avoid 3 because I think we have enough players on the roster that, hey, I can get rid of a Kuminga. We don't want to pay him anyway. So a team can't come to us and say, oh, we don't think, or if a team says Kuminga is not a piece we're interested in, okay, well, we'll try to make it work with another team. However, but again, I don't mind, even if in like pods, like what the fuck are we talking about? I'm talking about Kuminga and pods. I'm not saying they won't ever become like serviceable players. I think they are serviceable players, but they're not stars. I don't see star for either one. I know some people feel like Kuminga can be a star. Okay, cool. If Golden State, though, has clearly, they've shown you, they don't believe that. At least they're not willing to put their money where their mouth is. So, okay, 2 first-round picks, Kuminga, and maybe one of Pods or like whoever that young player that you feel like you have to mortgage is. If they say, we don't want to do that as an organization, cool, by all means. But to sit and just be middling and not going anywhere and just be bottom of the play-in year after year for the end of his career, because it also messes up what you can do when it comes to your draft positioning. And that's my other thing. Now, granted, the lottery has changed. You could be a back end of the lottery team and have decent odds to get into the top 5 or whatever. Okay, cool, understood. But I still would rather, to me, just my ideology, I'd rather position myself to either go get it in his last few years or completely ease off the pedal and say, look, we're going to start our rebuild. To sit and do this, and Curry saying, hey, I don't support, because he can't come out. I think he's too like good of a guy and a teammate to come out and just kill his team. Like, I'm in the thick of it. I'm in the midst of it. I'm right here in the hunt with y'all. I'm not gonna come out and say, hey, I can't get anything done with this team. Yeah, this roster isn't going anywhere. They have to make moves. Like, that's not really his style. But us, while we're speaking on it as pundits, we could be honest. Nigga, this team ain't going anywhere. So the organization, they're like, what the fuck are we doing?
I think
are we moving for the future, or are we moving for now? I think they're in the middle right now, and I don't think it's great.
I think Highlight said it perfectly, bro. We heard this same quote almost word for word from 23, bro. In LA, like, it's the same shit. Like, he wants them to do something. He understands the GM perspective of not being completely reckless, and like I think he's mostly responding to, and he even said it in the quote, responding to the people on Twitter saying, okay, trade first round picks for marketing. No, don't do that. But you can still be aggressive without doing that, and I
Yeah,
think that's what he's speaking to them doing still.
right. That's why I don't.
Yeah,
That's why I don't see what's wrong at all. What he said, because he still said make the necessary moves
No,
that
but
you
it
feel like
sounded
is
like
approved.
y'all were more so leaning on the fact of, well, we won 4 rings, it's done, we had our run. I don't think it's that.
No. I said that. Yeah, I said that. But I said I'm more so saying like, okay, go out and get who? Lori Marketing. What does that do for your team? That's not doing anything. Realistically, who can they go out and get
I don't
and
agree with
helps
that
them?
though, Ed,
And,
because
I
Yeah, I
look
don't
at
know.
well,
Laurie
How
Morgan.
from a
I
championship
was on the
perspective,
side of
I
Malcolm
don't
I
think
think
in the
so.
they. I
future,
think.
bro. Like you
I
can make
think
I think
moves
that
Curry
without
and
second
going
best
to the
team in the
Markkinen.
whole
Western
future,
Conference
bro.
is totally up for grabs, bro.
Yeah,
So like,
and I think Curry and Markkinen could get to. First and foremost, it's about also if you have him at the start of the season, how does that help you position yourself in the regular season? Which is completely, I think, being missed in this conversation. And Markkinen is on this team. I think they go from 40-something win team to flirting with 50. That matters in the regular season, big time, because now you have home court advantage in the playoffs, and you're operating from a position of power as opposed to where they are right now. Then on top of that, maybe again, it's cool to not believe in Markkinen and say, all right, he's not really moving the needle. I think Markkinen as the second best player and a player you can really depend on for defenses to pay attention to also get his offense and in their system, he fits it. That's the other thing, bro.
So am I
Fit matters
crazy?
so much.
Am I crazy with that fit? I would still say Grizzlies, Nuggets, OKC, beat them in a series, and maybe even Lakers. Or would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely insane.
What team would you push back and say they'll beat them?
I
They'll beat
don't I
them.
don't know why the Grizzlies automatically beat them in the
Oh, I
series.
meant Dallas too. Dallas too, by the way.
Okay, cool. I don't know why the Grizzlies automatically beat them in the series if they have Lauri Markkinen and Steph Curry taking the court with that system and some of the good role players that they already
I
have on their
said
team.
pick. Like I said, I'll pick them. Would you pick? So you'll pick the Warriors over the
No,
Grizzlies. Who
I
else?
wouldn't pick the Grizzlies. I would say if anything, it's a toss up.
All right, so
I
toss up.
would
So
still pick OKC, but I think that series gets a lot closer. I do think that because they play us well right now. Imagine if they had a true, just anyone else you could depend on night in, night out to go get buckets and to get attention, to garner a lot of attention on the court.
He's
So
size that
again,
can
I think
shoot.
that series gets
They don't
closer.
got size
You
over
said
there.
the Nuggets. I think
yeah,
that
Denver.
that series
Is a toss
gets
up
a
too, or are you
whole lot
picking?
closer, like a whole lot closer. I don't know if I'm still picking the Nuggets
and by
probably.
the way, right
That
now,
series is a
Wes,
lot closer.
to augment the point, right
And what
now,
about the Lakers?
right now they don't have a chance in a lot of these series. Like, I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
a key
another
point here
thing.
too.
And then for the
Yeah,
Lakers, I
yeah 11-10.
that series just gets a lot close. Like again, that's another series that gets a lot closer. They're more talented. And I don't know. Again, it's about and as it currently stands, I don't think the Lakers have what it takes to stop Curry. I don't think they can neutralize Curry. The year they did it, they had Dennis, they had Vando on the court, and they had AD. Right
So is that
now,
a? Oh my bad.
right, just quickly. Right now,
No,
there's
my
no
fault. You good?
Dennis. Vando's not playing basketball, even though he's slated to come back. But we haven't seen him play in so long. And like again, I'm not putting any. I'm not counting on him for anything. I like whatever he gives you, he gives you. And then you have AD, which I think is still a all world defender, but he's surrounded with less. Like he just doesn't have as much help on the court for him to be able to be that next level defender and really take he can't take Curry out all by himself. He can't do what he did late in those games against Curry and in key spots against Curry all by himself for an entire 48. So that series gets a lot closer as well. And I don't know, man. I think we're underselling how much
Now
another
you.
really good player
What's
coming
the?
in
Is
would
that a
help.
is that a toss up series? Or are you going with the Lakers? And then you got to speak to
That's a
Dallas
toss
too.
up for me.
So toss up. And what about Dallas?
I probably take Dallas just clearly based off of fully
So
healthy Dallas, yeah, because you know
so by
I
hearing
fully
you,
healthy. I'll take Dallas.
so by hearing you'll take Dallas, Denver, OKC, and then 2 toss ups. You good? I'm
I
going,
said I
bro.
might take Denver, but the series is a whole lot closer. I
You
don't
say
know if
you'll
I
still
take
take
Denver
that. You say you'll
defensively. They
still.
have the best player in that series,
You definitely say
but
you'll take Nuggets though. You just said that.
I said I might take Denver. I said I'll probably take Denver, But
Yeah.
it's a lot closer, and I'm telling you, probably is not definitive. So I'm still kind of up in the air. I'm finicky on the Denver point. So
So
you can give me
two
definitively
definitives and
the
3 toss
Mavs,
ups.
and you
Okay,
can give me the Mavs and the Thunder, bro.
Okay. What do you feel like Houston could do to Curry and them in a series? Just curious.
If they have Lauri Markkanen, absolutely nothing.
Okay, fair. All right. Yeah, good combo. I think he I seen somebody in the chat use defense word, and even Jordan on the stage a little bit. Yeah, he said if it's something that you guys got out there can do, by all means do it, but just don't get reckless with it. And I think you just echoed that as far as the first round draft picks and etc. for Lauri Markkanen, which makes sense. You also made a good point if they had him at the start of the season. Obviously, they'll win more games throughout the course of a regular season as well. But I just don't know for me if that brings equal championship. Could that be a move that we would like for us to see or for them to do for a team perspective or throughout the regular season? Yeah, 1000%, even the playoffs, because it'll help. But I mean, man, the goal is to win a championship. So I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because even Paul George, because they was in the sweepstakes of Paul George's offseason. If they would have got Paul George's offseason, then what? Like, where we at with that? How do we feel about that?
With how he's playing
It's
now,
not,
or just the
no,
actual
Like,
Paul George? They get Paul
I
George
mean,
like
nigga
Get
would have
better.
missed.
What are we
He would have
talking?
missed
Paul
2/3 of the
George,
season.
Paul
Paul
George would
George
be
We don't
is
even
putting
better
know
the
with
what
this
Warriors in a
team.
better
yeah. Who
position
we know Paul
than
George to be?
Marketing
Oh my
and Jimmy
God.
Butler.
They get way
And
better.
that's the thing, bro. Like we're judging this Warrior
So are we gonna
team.
ignore that Paul George missed 2/3 of the season?
no, we can't. No, that's different
Nah, he
scenario
didn't miss
though,
that
Wes.
much
Yeah,
of
you
the
can't.
season.
Different. That's not even. He didn't miss
Yeah,
2/3.
All
he
right,
didn't
half
miss
the
that much
season.
of the
My
season at
bad.
all.
Guys,
Not
can I
even
be?
half. He missed
Can I be
maybe like a third. Like he's actually been healthier than advertised. The hyper extensions didn't take that long to recover from. But because I think he's played like 27, 28 games, something like that. But regardless, to the point, if they had PG, like this team, I think is much better, and I think they have a much better shot, especially because PG on this team, he wouldn't be a third option. Even though a lot of this year he's operated as the second option, I just think is I think it would be different there. He's played 27 games this year, 27 games for the Warriors. I think it would do a lot for them. But again, I prefer the Lauri thing for them.
Over the
can I
PG, yeah.
can I just make a quick point? I think you see this thing about competing for a championship. I think you're 100% right, Ev. But at the same time, sitting there and doing nothing is almost worse, because we've just read out here that they've got 6 first-round picks. They've got guys they don't want to pay who they can move on. I'm fully in the belief that if you throw your hat in the ring in terms of just making good moves that will better your team, you need a little bit of luck along the way for things to go exactly the way you want.
A lot of luck.
Yeah, that's fine, but
especially in the West. This West is
no,
ridiculous,
of
bro.
course. But this West is also been look at the record. Aside from OKC and to a lesser extent Houston, it's all pretty close. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is that to me, there's almost something worse about just sitting there and basically, in a way, kind of resigning themselves to being a first round exit, or if they were to get there, as currently constructed, or
okay. So let me ask you,
or get into the playoffs as a playing team and then ultimately losing in the first round. I feel as though they can make moves around the edges. I don't know what we would consider a Lauri Markkanen trade in terms of how great that would make that team and how many first round picks that would require. But sitting there and just allowing Steph to carry this team and also gaslight the media and the fans and basically say, he's saying something different in that video. To me, he's saying, bruh, get what you can get done. To me, that's what it sounds like. He's just saying, obviously, don't go stupid with it. But the overall arc of what he's saying is like, if you can get better, please.
Yeah, that's all. Exactly. That's all he's saying.
Yeah,
but don't
we
get
agree
stupid with
That's what
it.
he said.
Yeah, we all agree with that. But my thing is, side question. It just don't really sort of kind of with this combo, but not really with the combo. Who would you rather be going forward after 2 years? The Lakers or the Warriors?
What you mean?
As far as the capital situation, that
obviously the Warriors, because they got picks.
So where I'm going with this is the Lakers are happy that we'll expect they're probably making another move according to the Laker fans, right? this season coming up into before the deadline. What's the Lakers draft situation, Wes? The capital? If you can pull that up, or let me know, or Jordan Woods if you know off the top.
And I would say the Lakers, by the way, but continue.
Because of what?
I mean, at least with the Lakers,
You
got
at least have
Anthony,
have
Anthony Davis
they have the
all
same amount of
three
young
if you're the
players, and you can
Lakers.
trade AD and have just as many picks as the Warriors do. So they can trade AD and get 2 picks, and they still have first round picks already. So
I was going to say they also have a
So
ton
the
of
Lakers
their,
have
towards the back end at least. Towards the back end, they have their 26 first round,
just can't trade them.
20.
But,
yeah, they can't trade them. 29, 30, and 31.
Doing it. Okay.
The only ones they don't have is Atlanta's 25, their 27, which is involved with Utah, and a couple second round picks towards 28 and 29. But that's really it. It's kind of the same situation as Golden State.
Yeah, I would much rather be the Lakers.
So how many firsts is that? 5?
They have 4.
4.
Now, if the Warriors would trade Curry, if the Warriors were open to trading Curry at the end of his career, cool. For a couple, cool. But they're never going to do that. So that asset is just gone.
Yeah.
What makes you think that y'all would trade AD though?
Because
bro, they not loyal to them.
No, you can't just come out and say they're not going to trade Curry, but y'all would trade AD.
AD's 31 now.
Okay. Well, then they have AD for a couple years longer than the Warriors will have Curry, and they still have those assets. So, like, I don't. The Warriors I don't see it unless y'all think Paz and Kuminga are gonna be something, or they're gonna trade. I don't see it. If they're gonna keep them.
Also, bro, the other thing, who the fuck cares after it's over?
Yeah,
it is over. Like,
it's the thing,
oh my
Wes.
God.
Like
when Curry is gone, it is over.
It's done.
Nigga, that's
it's
why
going
they need
to
the
take.
picks. What you mean? It's
Bro,
over.
that's not my point. That's not my
Low.
point.
Sorry, Wes. Can I jump in
in
real quick?
Go ahead.
Low. You see this idea of being able to basically wait another 5-10 years and then make a push and become a team that you were previously. What happened over there is generational. We might not see that again to that extent. So, like, I think what Golden State would be doing is getting to a full sense of thinking that they can somehow replicate some form of what happened from the past 10 years. Like, that's very, very unlikely.
And the crazy thing about it is, the ironic part about it is, they actually had opportunity that most teams don't have to do the 2 timeline shit. They just didn't draft the right dude at number 2. They had it. It was right in their hand.
Yeah. But
they had a natural transition, and they just didn't take. They didn't take it.
But it is what it is.
Either you're competing or you're delaying the inevitable. And right now, you niggas are delaying the inevitable, and you're not doing so for the chance of something. You're just doing it for the fucking sake of doing it. That's really, really stupid to me. Start the rebuild now. Nigga, your championship window is over. If you are not willing to try to mortgage picks, and even to some of y'all, you think even if you mortgage those picks, it's still over, nigga. You're not winning the championship. Okay, if you hold that fucking that ideology, that feeling, if you feel that way, start the rebuild.
Nah, Jada.
Start it.
They had to get blessed in the lottery. They didn't get blessed. The Wolves got blessed.
Steph. You did a lot for us. We won 4 championships. Nigga, it's over. We don't have to trade you for sure, but nigga, it's over. You take the court with nothing. We want to be bad. What the fuck? What good does it do to be 500 and then to play in every fucking year? What good does that do for his last 2-3 years of his career?
Ask the Laker fans that. Like, why are you going so harsh on the Warriors? Like, ask the Lakers fans that.
The
What
Warriors
good does it do having LeBron James and AD and making these moves and you in the play every year?
The Lakers have AD, nigga. The Lakers have a legitimate.
No, my point is, you can say this about so many teams, and you're going so hard on the Warriors. Like, I feel like
the Warriors don't have anything.
But they not. But
just chill though, gang.
They
You aggressive on the Warriors.
The Lakers,
nigga, fuck the Warriors.
The Lakers
nigga,
chill, gang.
Fuck them bitch ass niggas. They're nobody. It's not an actual person. It's an organization. You act like I'm up here attacking a person on your stage, making a platform look bad. I'm going at the organization, the Warriors.
No,
the Lakers been trying to.
I'm not saying it from a platform perspective. I don't care about that. You can say what you want to say. But I'm just saying, like, damn, you going super hard. I just don't think that.
It's stupid. It's stupid, and I think you said the same thing about the fucking Heat. What's the point in being in fucking no man's land?
Whoa. That's a different scenario. He's a different scenario.
Nigga, fuck out of here, bro.
No,
it's not.
that's not the same thing.
Why is it different? Why is it
Because
different?
we've shown different things in the past years. Granted, they won a championship, but we've been a good ball club. We've been a really good ball club in the playoffs, particularly throughout the last couple of seasons. So I mean, I don't think it's the same.
You're
comparison.
not telling me why it's different.
Not the exact same comparison.
You've been hard on the Heat. You've been saying you want to pivot. You want to go ahead, try to get worse, build around Hero, and try to like expedite a rebuild or retooling. Not a true rebuild, but you want to go ahead and try to retool. And the way to do that, be bad for a year, build around, move some players around and pieces around, so you have a good chance of putting another player beside Bam and Hero. Right or wrong?
So not wrong to an extent. OG, I agree. That's why I said chill a little bit. But difference is the Heat have two young guys, one all-star already, one emerging to be an all-star. The Warriors, when you look at that situation, it's not the same. So also in the other breath of that, I said that for one reason. They didn't do the the agreement with you. It aligns with your thought process. As far as the Jimmy Butler and not doing the necessary things to build that to get us better to winning the championship around Jimmy. And now we're seeing all these new news or reports that he didn't like the signing of Josh Richardson and Thomas Bryant. He wanted us to do more, like what Boston did, Milwaukee did, etc. So I don't know. I to an extent, it's true a little bit, but not all the way there. I think it's a little different because they're going to have a long their process will be longer than our process. So I didn't think we need to go all in and just throw everything away. Now I'm fully there now because Jimmy don't want to be here, so we got no choice but to do that. You know what I'm saying? I think they can still do small moves or marginal moves, like Highlight was saying, to still compete in the Western Conference. Without Jimmy, we can't do that in the East.
I just think it's such a waste to just not even give it a go and try on Warriors' part.
Well, the front office did not say they're not making no moves.
That's not what he's saying. Though. He's saying to make moves to get back.
Yeah, like why y'all keep saying?
I'm sorry if your stance is ever that Brandon Podziemski or Jonathan Kuminga are untouchable, that's unacceptable to me. So
and we started this with they should not mortgage the future. Okay,
there
are rules against completely mortgaging the future.
How many Jonathan Kumingas there are that come around every year, bro?
When I said future, I wasn't thinking about 2025.
Go to the YMCA and find a Jonathan Kuminga right now.
About those two first, by the way.
Like 2030,
yeah, I was thinking that down. If they trade a first round pick in this year's draft or next year's draft, cool, do it. But I wasn't thinking about that's what I was saying. I was thinking down the line.
They've got
okay. So you don't want to move and say, okay, we trade picks. We start in 27, we go 29, and like you don't want to get that close to 2030.
If it's a combination, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But it also depends on the player too, though. So it's like
it's always going to be a combination if you're going to get a player to really move things.
Yeah, because of the
it's
fact
never going to be one first round pick.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because of the fact that you can't trade them off.
What are you comfortable with?
I just told you what I meant by future, bro.
You said not 30. I just posed 27, 29. Are you comfortable with it or are you not?
I never said not 30, but yes, I'll be comfortable with 20, maybe 26, 28.
You
I'll be comfortable
just
with that.
Said
I never said not 30. I did not say 26, 28, 26, 28, 25, 27. I'll be comfortable with.
They own 26, 27.
Okay.
They own 25.
Oh, so they 25, 27, 26, 28. I'll be comfortable with, Wes.
Oh, so that's they don't own is 30. 30 belongs to us if they're not
so again 15. That will put them in a position to where they will only be able to trade 25 and 27.
Yes.
And that's what
I'm cool with that.
And I'm 1,000% cool with that because I think that's Curry. I think that's towards Curry's last year's anyway. So I'm totally fine with that.
Two first round picks, a couple of young exciting players. And maybe if you want to throw in some seconds for some sprinkling, then hey,
and go get you another guy. 1,000%. I'm with that.
The Warriors organization should absolutely be able to do something with that.
And I'm with that. I'm with that 1,000%. Like 25, 27.
I'm pretty sure Curry's with that too. Like he said, like you feel me, like he just didn't want them to go crazy. Like don't you feel me? Like
no, but I think this is the disconnect. I think this is the disconnect, which y'all are saying. What we're in agreement with how that translates seems to be different than what the front office is. At least in from looking from afar, like it didn't even look like they were in the part ways with that.
No, we don't know that. How you know?
Bro, they don't want to
Bro,
pay the
do you
dude.
hear how every
don't.
report has
They
been
don't want to
talking
do
about
what?
Podziemski and Kaminga with them?
You said they don't want to do what? Oh, depart. Well, they didn't pay Kaminga.
Bro, they
So
don't
we
want
know
to
what
pay
they're gonna
dude,
do.
but
Yeah, we don't know
they're
what they're
not
gonna do
willing
with
to let
Kaminga.
man
We
go.
should. Yeah.
You said what?
What?
They don't want to pay him, but they don't
No,
want to
but
let him
yeah, that's what I'm
go.
saying. Every deal has been talking about him being untouchable, and pods too. Like in a marketing deal, they don't want to give up pods. Like, come, bro, what are we talking about?
I mean, you know, and
What
it
they
is what
couldn't
it is. I
pull
just,
out
and
at
I'm comfortable
Chicago.
with the 25, 27 shit as well. Seems like okay, nothing past 27. All right, cool. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, that's and I think let me tell you why the Lakers situation is different for me. And it's not about the Lakers. Well, actually, the next game anyway. The Lakers situation is different for me because you got 2 top 10 players. You got LeBron James and AD. So it's like fuck that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can go all in and you can probably win another championship because when LeBron and AD and etc. is in the playoffs, these guys can rise. These guys can dominate. These guys can control the whole entire game. So I'm also more so with that. Now for the Warriors situation, I think it's a little different because Draymond isn't the same Draymond. Still an effective player.
I'll be back in 45 seconds.
But Ev,
All right, hold on, gang. You can respond right after. I'm sure. I'm not even going long. I'm honestly done with the combo. It's a good combo though. Draymond is not the same. Curry is not the same, right? And I think that in a series right now, we'll probably see more consistent play from LeBron than Curry. I think Curry put a lot on his body, moving all around on the body. I mean, moving all around on the court, etc. I'd rather trade something that's up to where Curry realistically will probably hang it up. He already said he don't want to play that long. He already said a couple of weeks ago he knows what's coming in the future as far as retirement. I think that's within the next 2-3 years, like Lo just said. So I wanted to trade draft picks up until that point. So 25, 27, young talent, young picks, whatever the Moody, maybe for an example, since there's no Paz or Kaminga, hypothetically, maybe if it's Wiggins, maybe even Wiggins or whatever the case may be. I'm open to something like that to try to bolster the team this year and get better and also probably try to win a championship. But go ahead, Twin. I was just trying to get that out real quick. I know I really didn't say much, but
yeah, you brought up the 2 top 10 players. I feel like that mindset is low key outdated. Like you right now in the league, bro, you need a top 10, top 8 of like rotation 8, 9, 10 guys that you could play. Cleveland.
they have that.
You think so?
The Lakers don't have 8 guys right now they can play.
I'm talking about like you cut me up, but I was talking about like
my bad.
Like 6 man of the year off the bench rotation guys like that are actually contributing that are
Wait,
good.
How many teams have?
How many teams have got 6 men of the year candidates?
The 4 best teams. You feel me? You got what's it called? Thunder, Cleveland Cavaliers, OKC, like those type teams. The elite.
Who on the bench on the Thunder is coming? Who on the bench on the Thunder is coming off and playing like a 6 man of the year?
No, I'm talking about nigga, bro. I'm talking about like type level of play. I think Keisha Wallace's been contributing a lot. Like
he's been starting
defensively. You said what?
He's a starter though.
Not all years.
Yeah, I think the point, Twin. I think you would have been better served to say something like having a real 7 that is super super strong.
Yeah,
and also having another, being able to extend to 9 and not be worried. Which is very, very like it's very it's a very privileged position to be in as a franchise if you have that at your disposal. But for the teams that he's like mentioning, OKC, Boston, Cleveland, they all have a very, very strong 7, I would say, and they can extend to 9, well, 8 for sure, and be fine. And maybe for like Cleveland, maybe 9. For Boston, I probably wouldn't go 9. For OKC, probably wouldn't go 9. But for sure in 8 and feel really, really comfortable with extending there and feeling like, hey, we have very, very strong players aside from our top 3. As opposed to the Lakers, I don't think the Lakers can feel like aside from their top 3, they have really, really strong players.
Yeah,
they don't have two-way. They don't have two-way. That's the thing. My fault. I'm not like.
No, you good. You good. You can chime in because you've been cooling. If you want to add more, you good.
Yeah, in this league, just to kind of like bring everything y'all saying into a nutshell, like what Twin saying and even what other people saying. In this league, bro, you have that top 7, that top 8, unless you have like a god tier offensive player at the top. Like you gotta have like unless like a top 3 offensive player in the league. unless you got that, your top 7, your top 8 gotta be able to provide a certain level of two-way play.
Mhm.
And that's what the Lakers struggling with right now. They
But
top 7, top 8 is leaning to either it's leaning to either defense or offense. And that's what that's what they got to eventually get to in terms of if they're gonna make these trades, whenever or if they make trades, is they have to bring in more two-way play. Dorian Finney-Smith, okay, yeah, you just now you may need another trade or one more after that, 2 more, to where your top 7, top 8 can be more two-way. That the Lakers just they top 7 and top 8 is leaning one way too much, and that's the problem.
And I'd like what Tween said as far as outdated, I guess, when you think of LeBron and AD, because LeBron and AD coming into it, they're not really putting fear in teams' hearts, right? As 2 top 10 players. So I get what Tween was saying, but more my angle was that if you add to this, and then you can slot in or move Reeves to the 4th best player or 4th option on that team, right? Or even get a really true backup big man, and say a Walker Kessler, for an example. I think that's a really damn good thing for the Lakers in the series. So on top of having LeBron and AD, and I spoke to how they can rise in series, and I spoke to how they can control games in series as well. So that's more so my point with when I brought up LeBron and AD being top 10 players and what they can add to this team alongside with Reeves and Jared, who's coming back, and Dorian Finney-Smith, which is a step in the right direction, and Max Christie. I mean, I'm not saying he's stamped, but I think he can be a guy that they can probably bank on some nights, especially when pressure's reduced on him throughout the course of a season or even series when they add to the roster. Or if they were to add to the roster, obviously the position matters. So
I still think I'd rather be the Lakers than the Warriors as currently constructed.
I don't know. Yeah, that shouldn't be no
well,
conversation.
Currently, that wasn't my point with that.
Going
Right
into
now,
the future, I'd rather be the Lakers than the Warriors.
Oh, okay.
If after LeBron retires, after Steph retires, the Lakers have more on their roster that they can get a positive return from, and they still have good draft capital. The Warriors just have more draft capital. They don't
they
have
could
as
tear
much.
it all the way down. They could trade AD, Reeves. They could trade AD for 2 or 3 picks. Reeves for a pick.
Well, it depends on how long LeBron plays on 2 or 3 picks for AD.
Yeah, I think next. I'm talking about. I don't think he's playing beyond next year.
Yeah,
but
LeBron,
yeah, shit.
All right, so I think it's clear. Even if it's clear Lakers to me. Like they can pivot. They have more that they can do, more that they can offload. The Warriors is currently constructed, moving into the future. If everything ended tomorrow, or let's say in 2 years, however you want to slice it, Draymond's gone, Curry's gone, Wiggins is probably going to be out of there at that point. Even before that, like even if they don't trade him, I doubt they re-up him. And unless Kuminga pops and Pods pop, which Pods, do we really think Pods is gonna pop? I know he's only a 2nd-year player, but do we feel like we've seen enough in Pods to say,
No.
hey, he can be a guy who will garner someday, even if it pans out in the best manner? I don't know if he garners multiple picks on the trade or anything like that. So yeah, moving forward, it's like, hey, they just have picks, and it's cool to have picks, but even better to have picks and players, and the Lakers have that. And for right now, the Lakers are also in a better position because they have more to build around. That was where my, like, as we kept talking about it, I started getting like, well, what the fuck are we talking about? The Warriors are, it's really stupid what they're doing right now. They are not picking a position, a direction. They're just here. They're existing. And to exist, to know, like, for no greater purpose is kind of, just buying space.
And by the way, I agree. By the way, I agree. I did say that if they want to get out of this, not even like they're in something deep or some wild stuff or anything like that, they should trade Curry. But I just don't think that's realistic. I think they're going to ride it out for the next 3 years. And it is really 2. I think Steph goes after LeBron. I think LeBron go next year. I think Steph go the year after. Personally, I think this season and next season, and the next season after that would be Steph's last run. In my opinion, if I just had to put a little guess on it, I don't know. Can't see the future. I'm not that so Raven or nothing like that. But
No, he's not letting them both retire the same year, bro. Chill. They got to move both of them.
He said you hear me? Yeah, the year after.
Nah, that's not. Yeah, I'm agreeing
Curry
with you.
still got a lot left though, in my opinion. Like, he could still you don't think he would rather like a Ray Allen type role, not like that.
No.
It's not just a physical, bro. Because technically, Braun can keep going. Physically, but I think mentally, bro, them boys just you don't you being a superstar in this day and age, the way they have, bro. Nah, that's
especially with Curry play style, bro. He will be running like a motherfucker.
That shit is a lot, bro. Salute to them, bro. No funny, bro. Salute to them guys, bro. Like,
them boys carry the whole
if
generation.
If they had
bro.
another player to pass, like for him to pass the torch to, I could see potential 4 or 5 years left.
Right.
But since they don't have that, they don't have the infrastructure for it, and it brings it back to the original point why I think what they're doing is stupid.
She said I make
bottom out, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
try to
Jay.
go get a star.
Fun fact, Jay. I shared some tears when Wade left to Chicago. No funny.
I think this generation of stars, they're not built
When y'all
like
pushed them out, yeah, it was sad.
They're not built like the old ones where they hang on.
He was at the Laker game last night.
I like you said.
Nothing, bro. Just let them talk. It's cool.
Shout out Pat Riley, man. Team FG.
Pat Riley. Shout out.
Jimmy, you know the vibe. You saw
bro. Did you see y'all put the jersey promo out with him in the promo, bro?
I was mad at y'all. I wish they would have believed it and took him out of it.
Y'all some troll.
They really go feature Jimmy in that. But not all seriousness, Jimmy's supposed to come back tomorrow. Speaking of the Heat and the Lakers, they actually did you want to get your comments? I'm sorry, I know we sort of kind of talked over you a little bit. Okay, I think he was over it. Wait, dang, he dropped. Oh, he got cut off and he left the stage. Damn.
Now, free my nigga highlight, bro. Y'all
highlight got cut off and just left the stage. Damn. See, that's the perfect time to use my soundboard, Mo. No funny. He got cut off and left the stage.
He went to eat, bro.
He said Evan went to go eat in it. Okay. Yo,
bro, what?
No, I take that.
Bro, that ain't how you say that.
Yeah, that was the worst time. No, that was the worst one. I take that back. Forget I said that.
Man said go eat in it.
Forget I said that.
Bro, y'all some trolls.
Sorry, guys. I keep saying that.
Bro, get back to the slate, bro. Get back to the slate.
Damn.
Spoelstra.
I think you was talking about the Lakers.
Hero. That's the
here
thing about that game last night. About my fucking boy Tyler Hero, bro. The first quarter, the first half. I mean, we saw an array of all type of buckets. Pull up threes, and one with the left hand.
8 turnovers. 8 turnovers.
My good sis don't deserve this, bro.
We're playing without Jimmy. We're playing without our best player. We have to soak that in, guys. We're playing with our best player.
Y'all beat us without him last year.
Our highest paid player.
Y'all beat us without him last year.
Hero's the best player. Jimmy's our highest paid player. Let me fix that. But I mean, another game for me, personally, I mean, another game. I mean, I'm not rapping on it. I'm cool. It is what it is. I think first and foremost, I want to give this team credit for the first half performance. I think they played really good basketball in the first half. I did not expect us to start the way we did and play and continue that on. Not even just the first quarter, but the second quarter as well. I think we got up like 12, 13, 14, somewhere in that ballpark. I think the Lakers closed that gap a little bit in the third quarter. We still got back up to like 8, 9, or 10 in the third as well.
Got back to 10.
Yeah, got back up to 10. I think it was like 66 to 56. 76, 66, I think. And like 3 minutes left in the third. And then you guys closed it again and to end that quarter out. And in the fourth quarter, the defense was just it was just nasty. LeBron James started picking up scoring wise. We didn't really have much of it as y'all keyed in on Hero more. Granted, he was still solid in the second half, but he scored 22 in the first, finished up with 12, I want to say, in the second. And the turnovers. Y'all keyed in on Hero, and then we seen Austin Reeves. And I will never forget this because before the trade even happened, I was speaking to him and his playmaking and him with the ball in his hands and how he's been distributing the ball. A lot of good passes he made last night. He had 14 assists. 9 came in the second half, and I think since the month of December, he's literally averaging like 9.6 assists per game. I see
I
that
didn't even
stat.
realize he had all them assists. Like
Yeah.
when they said that after the game, I like when.
That shit threw
Fake
me
assist,
off.
bro.
He's playing really good
That's
with the ball
y'all
in his
want to
hand.
stay in that bum ass zone.
Zone,
Go
I
ahead,
know.
bro. Go ahead, bro.
Shout out to the
They
Pelicans.
live and die by it, bro.
Yeah, that shit dead.
I
That
could have
shit
got
dead,
10.
bro.
I could have got 10
Pissed me
assists in
off.
that damn zone, nigga.
That
What
shit
the
dead.
fuck?
And that's the first time.
His son made him though.
It's
That
the first time we
by
learned.
the way.
It's the first time we learned how to crack that zone in like 3 years. As soon as we cracked, that shit was raps, bro. That shit got
Shit was
shredded.
easy.
Yep.
And I said the other day, bro, this is the NBA. Like this is not high school basketball, bro.
And I said the same
You
shit
know,
the other day about it when you
on-
said that.
come on, bro.
It blows me when he do it. And I get it. We don't have the personnel for the straight up man to man for a full course of a full game. But you gotta mix it up, or you just cannot give a team with such high IQ offensive players, in my opinion. Offensive players, Reeves, LeBron, AD, etc. Because you guys got the ball into like the free throw line area a lot of times in that second half and dumped it down the room on the back.
That's the
Boy,
key to
that
act.
nigga gave
That's how you beat it. We all know
That's the
that.
key to the zone, bro. That's high
AAU
low.
kids know that. Middle school kids
Bro,
know
like,
that.
that's
Like
high,
high
bro.
school
That's-
kids know that.
that's-
Like
That is high low, bro. That's the most fundamental,
I'm
like
telling
basic,
you.
like bro, nah, bro. That shit basic,
It killed
bro.
me.
Like what we doing?
11 10, you got a lot to say about
Thanks,
it, though.
Jordan.
Oh, and then before she go real quick,
Let the winners speak.
Bam was some shit, bro. Like I don't know.
Yeah, Poe Bam. I don't know.
Oh my god, he was terrible. I don't know if y'all listened to the Lakers broadcast. I told 11 this. They were saying like Ware should have stayed in the game because Bam.
He was hella impactful. Where was nice.
Yeah.
They were
But
saying
go
what,
ahead.
bro, Jordan?
They was talking about, they was basically alluding to how like, well, Ware is impact. They kept saying it in a way where it's like they thought Ware should have stayed in and Bam should have rode the pine for a little bit more when they was in there.
Nah,
But
bro, that nigga Ware.
I want to hear what 11-10 had to say, so
To
I don't really
me,
have much to
bro,
say about this
To
game.
me, they were saying like where it should be in the defense and stuff, but bro, y'all were killing the zone with him in it. To me, it was just like it didn't matter.
Oh
We
yeah,
were still gonna play the zone regardless, and it was getting chopped up regardless with Ware there or with Bam there. Like to me, it would have been fruitful if we put both in at the same fucking time, but Spo refuses to try it. So at the end of the day, it's just like I guess. And then going to Bam, I mean, I don't even consider his performance yesterday as he was just there. I think the entire game, like he only took 7 shots, and 3 of those 7 shots were threes. Like I feel bad for him for a certain point. He has to be better regardless on offense. But when you see the bench unit come in, and you get Jovic and Ware 2-man game because they were really good in that second quarter. Like it was single side every time we had an action. It was just Jovic.
But like Jovic had 30 last night.
Jovic and Ware, pick and roll. Khalil had a really nice turnaround little floater thing he did. I said, oh, okay, letting the back show. But with Bam, it's just like he's in that starting lineup with niggas like Terry Rozier, who create no advantage whatsoever off a pick and roll, off a handoff. And it's just like nobody can get him into any spot that he's comfortable with. So he only took 7 shots and 3 of those are threes. I don't know. I don't know. We lost that game in the start of the fourth quarter, and we had that bench lineup with Rozier, Burks, Jovic, Ware, and Duncan, I think, was on the court at the time. And the second quarter, when we were doing a lot of Jovic, Ware, like 2-man game, we didn't do that at all. And it was just Terry go cook. And bro, I don't know how much more I have to suffer watching Terry Rozier play basketball because he's just legit awful. 0 from 3. He's probably made 5 threes in his last like 7 games. He's just really, 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 really bad. And I miss Drew Smith. He is so awful to watch, man. Like it's a tragedy watching this guy on the court. I don't know what happened to dude. I don't know if the neck injury is still a thing, but he's legit awful. Hero, he's been, what is this, his 3rd straight game with 30 points. Like he's doing what he can out there. The turnovers was a big issue. We had 19 turnovers. Hero had 7 of them. Like, I think what juiced y'all to start the fourth quarter was we turned the ball over and y'all were able to get in transition. And Gabe hit a big three. Gabe was so much better than Terry in this game. Like Gabe
He
got to the middle
was.
of the zone. He had some big shots. In that game in the fourth quarter, he had a big corner three, and then he hit another midi in the middle of the
Bump
paint.
midi, yeah.
Yeah, he was great. So shout out to Gabe in that aspect. But Terry and Hero, they combined for 5 assists. Between the two of them. Jovic had eight assists. He could have had 10 assists in this game. I thought his passing was really good, but we just get cold late in the games. But I don't even think the offense was the issue in a certain point in this game. It was that zone. Spo sat there and watched us get cooked off that zone, and LeBron took everything home. LeBron hit key shots down the stretch of the game, and that's what it came down to. We didn't get out of that zone. Spo refuses to put Bam and Ware together. There was like 30-second period where they were on the court together. That's it. That's all Spo will use it to experiment with his, when it's like end of quarter and he wants to get a stop and a rebound, whatever. That's the only time he'll throw that out there. Ware was great in that first half. He played 8 minutes he was great in that second quarter. He played 8 minutes. He had 8 rebounds and 8 points. Like, it was really good, and I'm happy that he looks so much better throughout the season. His rebounding has gotten better. He looks more comfortable out there, and I think him and Jovic play really, really well together. So that's the only bright spot for me so far. Like, the loss, it sucks, it's annoying, but what really annoys me is the fact that I have to continue watching Terry Rozier play basketball because we have no other option out there. Like, I just can't find joy in like watching Jovic and Ware hoop because I know Terry gonna fuck it up. Like, he's gonna fuck it up. Like, he's just so bad. Like, I don't think Spo should have had to start the full quarter. Hero and Bam on the bench together. I think one of them should have been on the court during that time period. I just don't know why Spo does this thing where he abandons like the Hero and Jovic and Ware tandem, because it works when those three are on the court together. And in the fourth quarter, we started off the fourth quarter letting Terry cook, and when Terry can't cook this year, so why are we letting Terry cook? And that's what happened. Like, we didn't do any of the two-man game with Jovic and Ware that worked in the second quarter. We didn't do it in the fourth quarter with that bench lineup. So it is what it is, bro. And I want to shout out Rui too, because Rui was really, really good for you guys yesterday. He had key shots. He had that big corner three. The cutting was really good from him. So Rui and Gabe were really, really, really great for you guys yesterday in terms of getting a win. But Terry Rozier makes me depressed. I can't take it anymore. But shout out the Vice jerseys. They're back. So woohoo. Hooray. Hooray.
Great breakdown. Beautiful breakdown.
Just can't take it anymore, bro.
He's 7 of 50.
I'm so
from
miserable.
3.
He's so bad, bro. Like, good God.
Wow.
Not much from us. Like, this is a game we honestly should have won. I mean, y'all play good basketball, so I hate playing y'all still, even though we got the win and started tearing the zone apart. But I hate playing against y'all because y'all gonna take advantage of any little mistake that we make for real. I mean, the game plan to me should have been simple from the beginning of the game. It's like Bron taking 5 shots in the first half, like, I think set the whole tone for the game, because we play our best. The system and JJ and everything's implementing. Shout out to him, and I love a lot of it. But it's best optimized when we're playing off of LeBron or earlier in the year AD, and it's like when we struggle. I know you talk about AD being the hub. Some people think Bron should be the hub. When we struggle, it's typically because there's no hub. It's just like we just kind of out there. We're not really playing through or having the focal point be anyone. It's just everyone's out there. We still played our best, and all of the things we try to run our best when we going through. I think, in my opinion, LeBron. But at least if it's going to be AD, that's a clear direction that we're going in. I love Austin. Austin still bring the ball up, be a playmaker, but going through them two and playing inside out from there, swinging the ball, cutting off it. Like that's when we play good offensive basketball, and it's kind of what we did yesterday in that second half. It's like they realized, like, oh shit, best way to, that they can get on the broadcast, best way to beat the zone. And like we all know, get to the middle of the floor. You can throw an entry pass. We had a big there or off the dribble. Oh, we had the best driver of all time. Maybe we should try to maybe he should try to get into the seams and turn the corner, get to the middle of the floor. Maybe Austin should do that. Maybe having one of the better, the second best player in the middle of the floor on the team he should try to get to the middle of the floor. Crazy concept. And we finally started tapping into that in the fourth quarter, and it was nothing new from there, nothing transcendent. It was just regular, good offensive basketball. It's really how we should have been playing to start the game. So, we needed that win. Got the Nets, who just lost by 60 on Friday night. So, got a chance to get back, maybe top 5 in the standings. That's
another
really
thing
it.
too. Duncan was awful. Duncan has been bad like the past
He was
couple
terrible.
of games. Like the turnovers, he can't hit a 3. He was awful in that Clippers game. And this game he was awful too. So he's gotta be better. 0 for 4 from 3. I think he's up there with Terry lately in terms of his 3-point shooting. Like he hasn't been hitting his threes, so that's another issue there. So Duncan.
Oh, and shout out to Max Christie, bro. Just go look at his last since the beginning of December of basketball. This has been the vision.
Mhm.
This has been the vision. He's been a really good two-way rotational player. This has always been the vision. Saw it in him when he was first drafted. Didn't get playing time for whatever reason on a team that had a terrible roster. He still couldn't get PT, even though he clearly had talent. And for a better part of, month and a half, 2 months, he's been, I'm not going to say flawless in his role, but he's been like exactly what you envision him being in his role. So he shot 38 from 3. He shot 39% from 3 last month. He's shooting 40% this month. Yeah, he's just a good role player. Really good one. He blocked Hame twice, I think, yesterday.
Hame buns. That's not even a badge.
Yeah, but like Max doesn't. But Max normally doesn't do good against bigger guys.
Bruh.
Yeah. So shout out to Max.
I'm looking at it right here. The
also
Miami
Dalton,
Heat,
bro. He's Dalton.
Miami Heat.
No confidence. He has no confidence right now. He turned down a couple threes that he should have pulled yesterday.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. What, Twin?
He'll be okay.
I'm looking at it right now. The what's it called? Miami ran a half-court zone 49 possessions last night.
Are you talking about Coop's tweet?
Yeah, and I can see it on my end too. I fact checked that, and it's right.
Yeah, we played zone the entire game.
They scored.
The only time we ain't play zone is if like we ain't score off a possession or something, and you just had to match up. That's it.
They scored 24 points out of that
What's
zone.
up, OG? That probably came in the entire second half. So,
hey, Byron Christie averaging 15 this month.
Let me see who was his zone buster.
Interesting.
He ass, bro. Chill.
Tomorrow gonna be interesting. Bro.
Nah, he like he hit the nail on the head. He's fitting his role like perfectly. Nice. As long as all I'm ever worried.
Y'all want to give me Gabe back? I'll give you Terry.
No, sir. No, ma'am.
God bless you, good sis.
Now y'all want to keep Gabe?
Versus Terry? Absolutely.
Bro. Nah, Mac. I don't think I'm ever worried about with Max's confidence. That's it. One, I'm never worried about his IQ. Outside of confidence, like him going up against bigger guards. Because I think next offseason, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be working on even more like strength and conditioning type stuff. So
he's already gotten better throughout this year.
No, for sure. Like compared to what he was, for sure. So like the stronger he get and the more confident he get, bro, he's gonna be in this league for a hot minute. Like he's gonna be a very good role player in this league for a hot minute. He played ball the right way for the most part. Like, and that's something this team definitely goddamn in the backcourt. What'd you say?
He had a tough drive and finish on Hero for that N1.
And that's all for sure. And to Byron's confidence, I'm gonna let him rap. But just to that point, he's had that in his game. He been had that in his game.
It's confidence, bro.
Yeah.
His confidence, like he got the size, like bro, he got plus wingspan, decent size for a 2, and athletic. It's just confidence, bro. And I think either he commented on it, we commented on it for sure. It's the once if he gets like chased off the 3-point line, it's about making that like once he gets chased off, what goes on him in his mind from then on out. Like from when he off that 3-point line, once he start getting confident, once he's chased off the 3-point line, it's a wrap. Like it's a wrap. Like he's gonna be a damn good 2-way player in the league. The more confident he get, because teams closing out to him, and that's important. So he providing like something this team definitely needed in the backcourt for sure. But yeah, in regards to the game, like y'all, a lot of people, I mean, even if like comment like out the gate, I think he kind of 8-man the zone point, which was terrible. 11-10, obviously, hit a lot of stuff on Miami, Jordan hit a lot of stuff on the Lakers. So I ain't about to come in here and say a lot of the same stuff that y'all said, but yeah, this team needed this win for sure because this is a perfect L for us, if that makes sense. Like you've been on a sled, and then you come in and you play one of the more disciplined teams in the league. Talented, no. Nah, are they talented? No. But Miami, more of the time than not, outside of sticking to a zone a little bit longer than they should, they play ball the right way. And for a team that's on a sled, yeah, that you can easily get your 4th L in a row playing a team like Miami, and they didn't. So that was big for me. Like I'm really like impressed by this win. They actually played like they didn't want to lose the goddamn game in that second half. Like that's what stuck out to me. They wanted to win that like bad, and that definitely stuck out. Now the zone, did it help? Hell yeah. Just keep it funky. The zone played a huge part in them getting a rhythm and them getting confidence. Because again, you make buckets, then hey, guess what you can do? Come on the other end and set up your defense. Oh, guess what JJ didn't do either? And if I'm not mistaken, he acknowledged it. He didn't switch the whole damn game. Oh shit. Yeah, let Hero go off. Yeah, Hero go. Yeah, cut up. Hero is not respect the Hero. Hero going off don't equivalent. It's not always equivalent to a dub. Like it don't always mean the Heat about to come out here and get a dub just because Hero going off. So let the little nigga go off. Cool. Bet. Don't switch every goddamn thing. And oh shit, it's like a couple plays. AD actually showed how talented he is and drop. Because guess what he can do? He can play the ball and play the role man almost as good as anybody in this goddamn league. He can. I think if I'm not mistaken, he played the role man and still got a swipe down on somebody in the pick and roll. I forgot exactly who it was, but it's just like not too many
probably
niggas in the league.
Freaking Terry, dude.
I don't remember. It could have been Terry. Like it's just like, bro, not too many niggas could do that. So it's like, bro, you got one of the most talented niggas in the league in terms of playing drop. Use it. Stop doing the switching shit. And if I'm not mistaken, JJ acknowledged it himself.
Right,
like they switched they played the switch too much, like throughout this little skid that they've been on. So I think that was a big part too. Them going back to drop, actually challenging the guards to stay attached and pick and roll. And another big thing too. Last thing I'm probably gonna say, I brought Braun up in the last loss. Leadership, energy. If I'm not mistaken, JJ, if I'm not mistaken, this actually happened. They had a team meeting coming into this game where JJ challenged the leaders. He challenged the leaders on the team.
Yeah, AD spoke on this, so they needed it.
Yeah, like AD, yeah, facts. In a post game, AD said they needed it. It was like I spoke on this.
Oh, JJ did that?
Yeah, JJ had a team meeting and challenged the leaders. Like he challenged the leadership on the team. Like, bro, it's just like it was a reason I said that after the last loss, bro. Like it's like you're not even like trying to win. That's a leadership thing. I'm sorry. Like I don't care about no X's and O's. I don't care about talent. Like none of that. Like you just dead ass not trying. And that's from that starts with your leader. That starts with your leaders. And shout out to JJ for challenging them for sure. So big win. That they definitely needed that win for sure.
That's real.
I wanna say another thing. I want to shout out Hero because I don't think I've done that enough this season. But he's been damn good, bro. And without Jimmy, obviously, and I don't think Jimmy coming back. I don't know if he's playing tomorrow or whatever that's going to be with that whole situation. We'll probably find out, later today or tomorrow. But especially that Clippers game, I don't think I had a chance to speak about that. But the Clippers game, I didn't think he was gonna be able to get his game off for real, and he was really freaking good. He was our only offense because nobody else could score. And the shooting, the scoring ability this year, I didn't expect it. Like, he's finishing on drives and ones. He's been really good playing through contact. He sauced up Braun on one play. I said, hey, bro, I didn't know you had this in you, hero. So I want to shout him out because he's having a hell of a year. It's a shame the team is kind of falling apart while it's going on, but he's been really good this year. So I want to shout him out. The turnovers and stuff, he's gonna have to figure that out because since the Jimmy suspension and stuff, he's seeing a lot of blitzes. He's seeing a lot of doubles. He's gonna have to be a lot better operating and figuring out those coverages and stuff. Those oftentimes. He would get doubled and he wouldn't be able to make the right pass well enough. So that's something he's gonna have to work on for whatever happens with the rest of the season. Assuming and expecting Jimmy to be gone. So, but shout out Hero. He's been really good. Being able to get his game off on like any coverage, like it's been crazy. So
I think that nigga got. I would say before I say what I'm about to say or shout somebody else out on the Lakers. Would y'all say he got stronger?
No, 1,000%. Yeah, 1,000%.
Like that strength. Like I think that's a big part of. Like he takes some long in regards to his shooting. Like,
he's been shooting deeper now too.
Like the deeper shooting, like the deeper range, like that goes to strength. So like, shout out to whoever his strength and conditioning coach or whoever y'all got, like, because he locked in this offseason because that nigga let them all go.
Coaches have been calling him damn near Steph now, which is funny.
Bro,
JJ called him that after the presser. Carlisle called him that. I'm like, sheesh.
That's how you got to. Jay said which we eventually did, start guarding a nigga like Steph. But for me, it was just like, bro, why are y'all giving? That's what I was saying in the first half a lot. Why are y'all giving this nigga so much space? He pulling them hoes. Like, what is you doing? Close the space, make him drive, whatever like that. And they did some of that, in the second half, and even something, a second body sometimes. But yeah, he shout out to the work he did this offseason because the strength is a big part of his improvement. But yeah, Tween put something in the chat specifically in regards to Gabe. 9 points, 9 of the 24 points against the zone or something like that from Gabe.
Give
Vincent.
Gabe his flowers, please.
Yeah, Gabe was big. Like that was probably Gabe. I don't know. I don't think I'm gassing it. That could be Gabe's best game of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could definitely be. Yeah,
probably his high score game for sure. I think maybe.
Yeah, Gabe was damn good. Gabe and Rui. Even after everything I said, you don't win that game last night without Gabe and Rui. In my opinion, Rui led us in scoring. He was actually rebounding.
Hit some timely threes, timely cuts. Rui was good.
Now he was very good in that short corner role against the zone. And Gabe was just kind of everywhere for the most part. Yeah, Gabe, you can definitely sense his presence on the court. So yeah, you don't win that game without Gabe and Rui. So shout out to them.
Lakers.
Big shout out to the Lakers. Big shout out to Hero. Big shout out to the Heat.
Oh, free me.
The last game was I'm sorry, it's not even nothing to even speak to. I mean, the Clippers just really dismantled, stepped on, demolished the Nets. The game was really ridiculous. Excuse me, the game was ridiculous. Kawhi had his best game of the season so far, though. He looked good. He looked fluid. He looked didn't look slow. Got to his spots at ease. Had about 23, 24 in 20 minutes or something like that of play. And that was that. I want to highlight one more thing today. Do not forget, guys. It was lit last time. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be lit this time. Coming up in 4.5 hours. We have the...
That'll be fun. Playing.
Oh, the Heat.
I heard out for a week.
Oh, I heard out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be J-Dub at center.
I heard out in this... the Cavs money line might be winking at me. Cavs underdogs. I heard out. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm thinking Cavs money line when I think of that.
They do. Yeah, Cavs, y'all got Cavs OKC minus 2.5. That's crazy.
Cavs underdogs. No, I heard
that shit might be free money. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I might gotta go Cavs money line. I can't lie to you.
Wait, you said the Cavs are the underdogs?
They underdogs, man.
Why though? They got somebody out or something?
I heard. Well, no. The Cavs. I think the Cavs are healthy.
The Cavs be the underdogs if OKC don't even have a center.
Cavs at home.
No, it's
OKC is.
OKC.
Ah, damn. Yeah, that gotta be a glitch in their little
I thought
system,
it
bro.
would be a little closer to 2.5, even if OKC's at home and iHeart's out, like -2.5.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
no funny.
That's
Thought it
free
was at
money.
least.
That's free money.
Nah, yeah, I'm going
I
Cavs
would,
money line tonight.
I would splurge a little bit. I would. On that.
I'm going Cavs money line as a straight bet. I'm going Booker points as a straight bet, and I might mix and match probably Cade Cunningham something. I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like I can't stop gambling, bro. I want better for you.
Gang, I'm a really good 2K player, so I'm not losing none of my money. I'm a really good 2K player, and I whoop on niggas every day for money on 2K.
Hold up, we just
Z-Farm put, shout out to Z-Farm. I don't got my soundboard hooked up right. Z-Farm put up the other day. Z-Farm saw it. Z-Farm saw it. Between we pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a really good 2K player, gang. So it's like,
so why not just
nah, that nigga Ed be taking niggas bread, bro. No funny.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I move it around. Some savings, some credit, some I got a gang. You know what I'm saying? Food, whatever. You know, if I can throw a little something on cash money line, why not? You gamble every day. So what's the issue? When I gamble, what's the problem? When you gamble, it's cool.
I don't.
When last time you gambled?
Stop it.
I made one parlay last night and it hit. And I'm not going gamble crazy. I'm not
gamble
BJ
yesterday at all.
BJ do 5+ parlays a day. What about you?
I make one parlay a week, bro. I only get
That's cap, bro. So you gamble once a week?
Yeah, on Sundays.
Hey, bro.
Anytime touchdown.
Bruh. Yo, you bluffer, bro.
Bro, no funny. I stopped betting on basketball, bro. That shit is ass.
Nah, for you.
These niggas don't do what they supposed to do, bro. I'm better off taking my chances with football.
All right. Shout out to Russ Bears. All in all, y'all, 4.5 hours. I will be there. I am literally not going to be playing the game. I'm going to be locked in on this game. Then we got a doubleheader: Houston Rockets versus the Sacramento Kings. And that'll be it. It was a phenomenal show today. I think we had some good in the middle conversations. Make sure y'all subscribe to the platform if you're not subscribed already. I think they just put up. They got a soccer game on. They got a soccer game on, and we can play on ball for money. The hell? All right. Anyways, I don't know what that was. Anyways, thank y'all for coming through today. Peace, blessings, and love. Make sure y'all subscribe to Fact and Stats on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe to Fact and Stats. Make sure y'all join the playback room. We'll be watching these games in 4.5 hours. The watch party starting in 4 hours. Thank y'all for all the support. Peace, blessings, and love. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the NFL playoff game some more. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the NFL playoff game some more. So thank y'all for the support. Have a great afternoon, evening, night, and I'll see y'all in about 4 hours.